got me? Hello?
One more time?
You got me, Mike?
Okay. Hold on, I'll check my mic just a second.
Yes.
Okay, I'll figure out the picture. Say they're coming right back? Or?
They were playing. All right, welcome to Rounders Live. I'm JT. In the booth tonight with me will be JJ and Michael. They are out winning money on the tables. They'll be joining me shortly. We are playing a 5-10 no limit hold'em with a $25 rock. Tonight, the $25 rock is going to go to the player who won the last hand. So we're going to get started. You see Mike Stone will be in seat 1. Michael jumping in here, and JJ's on his way. And Chris was in seat 2. You see Chris right there. And there's Big Daddy Chaz in seat 3. Auburn Robert is actually in seat 5. A little noisy. Ruffling, yeah.
All right, where are we at?
We're just getting started here.
Okay.
JJ and Michael just jumped in the booth after winning thousands and thousands of dollars.
What? So
on
how
the
much?
tables earlier?
How much? Yeah, I was playing a little poker, made a little bit of money.
There you go.
Not like these gentlemen over here and these ladies.
Not a bad start.
So how much money is on the table right now? Have we figured that out yet?
No, we haven't figured it out.
Okay,
What's your guess?
Okay. What's your guess?
Somewhere between
Let's do a pool. 10, 25. Wait, what are we playing? 5-10?
5-10 with a $25 rock.
Oh, so it's $25 no matter what.
Well,
All right.
there's a rock.
Yeah.
So whoever wins the previous hand is the straddle. So instead of just going a straddle in rotation, whoever wins the hand becomes the straddle.
That's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you might just be mad at the person that just won. So I'm gonna guess 5. Let me see. There's 8 players. I'm gonna guess 75 grand.
That's high.
Do you think so?
Well, if there's 8 players, and I would say the average stack.
Oh no, you're right, because that's
is
not
around-
10 grand each. So then I'm gonna do $37,000.
Yeah, I was going to say around 40.
Yeah.
$37,000 is my guess.
I'd say 3,000, 3,500 a player.
Okay, so
So-
that would be what?
Well, I know Big Daddy
28?
Chaz is gonna be.
Well,
way
there's
more
two. There's 2 players. I know this, so I'm cheating actually.
Okay.
There's 2 players with 5,000,
Okay.
but most of them have less.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But
it's a
then you
friendly
see
game.
Lino right here in the black T-shirt. He has 5,000 right there. The
Okay.
stacks of black, those are 2, and then his greens are the two $500 stacks.
Yeah.
Right.
Which are like nothing to them, like dollars for us.
I don't know about dollars. It might be like 50 cents and stuff.
So me and Mikey got to go hang out at the table for a second, and we met a couple. The girls, I think, the ladies, I think, are going to be the ones that are going to be killing it tonight, right?
I agree.
I have that feeling.
They had that swagger coming
Right?
into it.
They were very confident. There's a lady that I've never played with or met before from New Braunfels.
Rhonda?
Rhonda.
Yeah, Rock and Ronda.
But she goes by Rock and Rhonda. She's very beautiful lady. 15-year-old son, she said, which I couldn't even imagine. She's from Colorado, but she's here to wreck shop. But now she lives in New Braunfels, and she's here to take all these gentlemen's money. So I'm going to put my money on Rhonda. I think Rhonda's going to kill him for a lot of money tonight for some reason.
Well, the ladies don't hold back because in one of our streams last week or the week before, Holly and Rhonda got into a big hand.
Did they really?
And it was like a $4,000
Really?
pot that Holly ended up winning.
So how do y'all feel? So I actually feel that I can read players pretty well,
Right.
but when it comes to the ladies, I'm lost.
Well, Rhonda and Holly both had something in common. They seemed very calm going into it. They
were joking.
They were joking. They were having a good time.
The guys were real serious, right? They're just
Yeah.
kind of like puffy chested, and the girls were just like, yeah, they're just like they could have been at Nordstrom's, like just hanging out, and everyone else is kind of on edge. I mean, but this is a big game. You could lose mortgage payments in every single hand.
Right.
But the girls didn't feel like it mattered. So I really do think that my guess is, if I was the guys, the girls are going to take the money tonight. I just feel like they're going to be the ones that are going to wreck shop for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, they're definitely not scared to be at this table. They've beaten everybody at this table.
Yeah. And so, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The guy in the Adidas, he was kind of cool, too.
Jacob, yeah.
Yeah, I just met him tonight.
Jacob's a good guy. He's been around a long time playing
He said
cards
he's
with us.
a local guy. He's single and ready to mingle. Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. So, ladies, if you like to be ignored hours on end for guys playing poker,
Right.
you can hit up Jacob.
We're going to start off with a $25 bomb pot to get the game going.
So let's explain what a bomb pot is to the laymen's that are watching right now. Bomb pot is the cool thing about bomb pots is that you get 2 flops like we're seeing right now. Oh, well, maybe not.
Looks like, no, not in the streams
Oh,
because the card reader can't pick it up. So
gotcha.
on our bomb pots, you can only do one board, but it's basically an Omaha bomb pot. Basically, everybody puts in $25 and they go to a flop.
Yeah, you get to see the flop without any additional raising,
Right.
which is kind of good.
And it looks like Big Daddy Chaz has aces, so he has
Of course
flops
he
a
does.
set of aces versus diamonds.
Of course he does.
And Queen 10 gets there. And no one has Queen 10, so it looks like aces will hold up. Oh, it's full house. So
Yeah.
the board paired on the turn.
See, everyone's folding here. Look at him laugh with that. It's that I can't cuss here, but that crap-eating grin that Big Daddy Chaz has is. I've played with him before, and he'll just take your money and not even think twice about it. Doesn't care.
You asked earlier, who do you think's going to win? I would say that if you have a nickname out
Like
there
Big
on
Daddy
the screen,
Chaz?
yeah,
If you have an Instagram that's called @BigDaddyChazPoker, you probably shouldn't play with that guy.
His name is so powerful now. He says his grandma calls him Big Daddy now.
So I still want to know how much money's on this table before they rebuy, because I know they're about to. Someone's going to get cracked.
Well, there's 15, 18, 21,
You notice that
25.
not only, let's see who's
It's
drinking.
just under 40.
Single Jacob's drinking. I like that. How do you guys feel about that? I need a drink sometimes when I'm in a game like this because the nerves, man. Just
Yeah.
the nerves.
I am one of the few players that actually gets better as I start drinking.
Wow.
Well, I don't know about
And
no one gets better.
No. I am a unicorn when
For
when
sure,
it comes
then.
to this.
Who the
Yeah,
hell gets better?
I
My
don't know.
math is always wrong. I'm like, oh, wait. I don't have a chance to win now.
I think it's I calm down.
The calmness I need.
I calm down, and I also tend to read people a lot better.
No, my read goes away, but the calmness, it's almost like a seesaw.
Now, I'm not saying flat out drunk, but
Oh,
yeah. I need to be.
But I've done that.
I need to be kind of like that
We've all done
that karaoke level, that
Oh, wow.
Goldilocks zone where you're not too drunk but not too sober. I do really good at that.
If
point.
I'm going to do karaoke, then 2 sheets to the wind, y'all. So
We got 2 in the chat. Eric says he's first, and the Big Cheese is rooting for Rhonda already.
the Big Cheese. Yeah, Big Cheese, I'm with you, girl. Or guy, it doesn't matter. Rhonda's going to kill this entire table. I can just feel it. I could feel her energy when we were in there.
yeah,
She was just calm and collected. She's like, I got a 15-year-old. She was like talking to us. She's like, I have an Instagram, but I'm not going to give it out. Probably
Yeah.
too many stalkers.
well, I mean, she's a very attractive woman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and she's
It
she's- and
floored
she's-
me that she had a 15-year-old.
Yeah,
To be honest with
and she's going to be loaded with money when this is all said and done.
Yeah.
She's very photogenic. Let's put it that way.
Someone's married. Someone's watching his words over here.
I will promise you this: if I ever have a microphone,
Oh, look, they're taking shots now. And those are the
Oh.
scary ones. Oh, wow, we are too. You know what? If they're going
We
to take
are
them,
too.
we might as well.
Cheers to the
gentlemen.
table,
It's
to
been a
the
while.
stream tonight, guys.
Oh my God, that's too sweet. I like it though.
And diet broken.
So look at this. Rockin' Ronda has 70% of all the chips right now.
Got 5
Daddy
grand. Oh,
Chaz
so
could-
we have the numbers here. So
The only ones that
it's about
that-
35,000.
Yeah, it's about 35.
Yeah.
So the only ones that can be cracked, or they can crack the girls, by the way, is Big Daddy Chaz. He has $5,200. And by the way, the word crack means they can take all your money.
Yeah.
When you're felted or whatever. I like crack. I like cracked. It's my favorite term.
Easy. Very photogenic.
Oh, there you go.
She is photogenic.
Let me go ahead and look that up on Instagram.
Mama DD_mama_poker. And some guy named Persian_boy likes her. Yeah, I would too. I would too.
Easy on the eyes, difficult on the wallet. She's going to be taking
Yeah.
somebody's money today.
Easy on the eyes, and then she's charming you, and then taking your money. I would not want to sit next to her for sure.
Whenever I play, big tournaments or
Yeah.
stuff like that, I am most fearful of the female players.
I'm too.
Most
I can't read
fearful.
them.
Yeah. So how talkative are you guys?
I
when
talk
you're
too
playing?
much. I have everyone laughing usually, and then they're like, it's to you. I kind of slow down the game a little bit. I feel like.
Were you
but
a class clown or something?
I totally was.
Yeah.
I was the person that sat in the back, but you could hear him from the front.
Right.
Every teacher hated me. Apologies to any teachers that are out there listening to this. I'm so
Right.
sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for your words of encouragement. Right.
Exactly. So blinds are 10 and 25. That's
Now, do you like people talking back to you? Do you like a talkative table? Because
Yes.
it more and more over the years, it's become something where people just have their
hoodies on.
ear pods in, and just
Yeah, I'm
listen to
like-
music and whatnot. And I do that too. So it's not like I don't do that, but I don't mind having a very, talkative table. I don't even mind a little bit of trash talk from time to time, as long as it's borderline respectful.
I talk trash. Like I've said some wild stuff. Like I hope your chick's not around here to see you lose and stuff like that. But it's all like I don't do it in a very malicious way.
Yeah.
And also, I'm the first one to make fun of myself when I lose because I'm like, wow, that was the dumbest thing
Yeah.
I've ever done
Yeah.
in my life, right? Like I don't even turn it over, type of stuff. Because I do make some stupid moves sometimes, and if you call me out, then you call me out, or you call my
Well,
bluff. Then
we were talking about class clowns and stuff. I just want to say my English teacher said I'd be a drunken carpenter. I'm going to tell you one thing.
You are a
English
drunken
teacher,
carpenter.
lucky guess.
You are a
That was a
drunken carpenter.
lucky guess.
You actually are a drunken carpenter.
That's right.
So she was like a tarot reading,
Just a lucky guess. I was
or a
saying.
teacher. Okay, got it.
Poker Traveler's in the chat. Hey, Poker Traveler. Hope
Hey,
you're doing well.
Seti.
And
Said he's here. I thought said he was gonna play, but he's actually in Vegas tearing them up over there, which is awesome. All good, bro.
Have you guys ever been to a casino before or any poker room where you've been asked to hit the rail for about 10 hands because you got in trouble for
No,
saying
Mikey,
something
what-
bad? Oh
what are
my
you
God,
doing over
Caesar's
there?
Palace made me maybe sit out 10 hands in a tournament one time.
That's
This
scary.
is
Look at
actually
this,
a-
all clubs.
this is
no
actually
clubs.
a big hand.
So Jacob has pocket kings. I don't know what Chris is doing with 4 or 5, but
But he
I
has
like
he
it.
has an open and straight draw
But
now.
he has open and straight
Yeah.
draw. But you have to assume someone has a club here, or maybe not.
Well, yeah.
A bet of 400 on the call.
So now,
He pairs up.
so there's a 75% chance that,
Wow, Jacob.
72% chance that Jacob's gonna win. But
Chris
he
is,
goes all in. He shoves for, wow, 735. What's the pot? 2K.
yeah.
So that's not bad for a call for Chris because he's getting what 3-1 on his money.
3-1 on his money, 9 outs.
Yeah, at least 9. Yeah, because he can get another 4.
An
You get-
ace, a 4, a 5,
Yeah,
a 6,
4 or 5.
a 6 also.
So he calls and then nothing. Airball. And that's when you really hate the dealer and you're like, dude, how do you have half the deck? Half the deck. Like,
And here we go. Jacob said he wanted to play, then he kind of wanted to back out. He wanted to play at a different game inside the card club.
oh, so he wasn't
he
sure
was-
if you want to play?
He was playing well over there, so he's making some money, and now he just comes in here and starts.
And he's single, ladies. And he's single. He just won enough to buy you a Louis Vuitton.
Now, is Auburn Rob? Is like Auburn a nickname?
No, he went to Auburn, and if Rob's listening to this later, they suck. And he takes my money all the time, so I'm going to
Yeah.
talk as much mess about Auburn as I can in the next hour.
I will be going to the LSU Auburn game this year. My daughter is going to be a freshman this year
Go
at
Tigers.
LSU.
Go Tigers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's go Tigers. It's
Tigers, my bad.
Geaux Tigah.
I already messed it up?
Yeah,
Wow.
Tigers.
Yeah, go Tigers. Forget Auburn. They're trash.
Well, I did enjoy Auburn's kickoff return or missed
Oh,
field goal
yeah.
for
Oh,
the
that was
touchdown.
good.
I did enjoy that.
That 107-yarder like
Yes.
10 years ago. Yeah.
Yes.
But see, those clowns need that just to win. That's the bad part. You need
Yeah,
those. You
but-
need those miracles.
But didn't they beat Alabama that year?
They
Is that who that who it was against?
Say that again?
That was against Alabama, right?
Yeah, against Alabama.
That's a rivalry,
Yeah, screw
right?
Saban.
In itself. So how much are you on your phone? I feel like I might be on my phone a little bit too much sometimes too.
When you're playing?
Yeah, like, so what are the things? I listen to Joe Rogan podcasts, or I'll listen.
You
to
listen to podcasts while you're playing?
Hell yeah, bro. And I'll even pause it and be like, I need to listen to this later, and then I'll just take people's money and then go back to it. That's my
I don't know
thing.
what I'm more offended by, you listening to podcasts or you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast.
You don't like Joe Rogan?
I just don't get into it, man.
Oh,
I don't.
wow.
I don't get it.
Weirdo.
I don't get
I
it.
love
Joe
Joe
Rogan
Rogan.
is the male's Oprah Winfrey.
But you know what's funny about Joe Rogan is that like one of his normal or
Wait,
regular
real quick.
guests-
We have Queens versus H3.
And
Ooh.
Hurricane Holly. Oh, by the way, Hurricane Holly is one of the nicest people you've ever could play with or meet.
Yeah.
She is just the greatest. I'm rooting for her. I just feel like that rockin', what's her name? Rhonda?
Rockin' Rhonda,
I think
yeah.
Rhonda's going to take everyone's lunch. Oh. Yeah, but like, I do love Holly. She's one of my favorite players to hang out with.
Now I was gonna say, kind of in the same vein as Joe Rogan, he has a guest all the time, that comedian who's been around for a long time, but Bill Burr.
Oh, I love Bill Burr.
I'll listen to Bill Burr all day long. I don't care what it is. So he's as close to Joe Rogan as I get.
But Joe Rogan is the male Oprah Winfrey. Like, he created.
If you
You
wait-
and I
if
look.
you
You and I are on radio shows. We have our own radio
Yes,
show.
we do.
I wouldn't even be who I was without Joe Rogan. He's literally opened up podcasts for. He might be the most influential person in radio, besides like, I mean, podcasts at least. I don't
Yeah.
know anyone more.
Like, I'll listen to Howard Stern. I'm fine with Howard Stern over the years.
Yeah.
I didn't like him early on, but now. But, you know, when it comes to, like, radio stuff,
right when it was shock radio at the beginning,
Robbie?
you know,
Right.
all that crazy
It
stuff,
was-
and now he's mellowed out.
it was fun for a good while. Then I kind of went away from him, and then you kind of go back, you know.
Joe, I mean, I hate to say it, man. He has like, 3 podcasts a week? I may only miss one. And it's because, and I'll look at the topics or whatever, and then, but yeah. So when I'm playing, and it's because I'm playing.
Right.
If I'm playing, I listen to the whole thing. He just interviewed Quentin Tarantino today, and I was literally, before my girlfriend showed up, I was actually listening to him throughout the entire thing while I was playing. And because you have to buy a lot of time in poker. Like,
Right.
how long do you sit to play? I sit at least 3 hours.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, easy.
Right? That's a
Easy.
minimum. And that's really hard for people that don't play poker to understand. Like, you can't, I mean, you can hit and go, but A, that's terrible of you as a human being. And B, you won't make as much money as you can.
So, like,
Or
And you
lose-
don't want to get
or lose
involved.
a lot.
You don't want to get involved in bad hands by being bored. So if your mind's preoccupied with something else,
Right.
you're able to focus and play better hands, and relax and not feel rushed.
Yeah. I almost need to lose $100 just to like,
just to feel it.
it's like a stretch for me, like in yoga. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, now I'm ready to play. Someone took
Let's see if
$100
that
from me.
works. Give me 100, and
Here you go, bro. Here you go. Here you go.
I saw that money. I was like, hey, that's
Here
his
you go.
winnings.
Here you go.
So the podcast that I listen to is Andrew Schultz.
I like Schultz.
Yeah,
Flagrant
sure, comedian,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
so
hilarious.
I like him, but I can't picture myself playing poker to that. I have
But
to
think
listen
about
to
all
music.
the dead time. Like, look at this right now. We're talking. Look, the dealer's shuffling. He's getting all the stuff. Look, we're literally watching in real time. There's a lot of dead time in poker, dude. And yes, you can listen to music, but after a while, it's just kind of like, let me like, at least I can learn another language.
If it is, that's a great point. I
I
like
know.
that.
I could
If
be
it,
like-
if it is music,
And if
who
we
are you
should-
listening to?
Yeah. I have a playlist. It's literally called Rounders. It's on here. It's on my. You can. I'll share it. It's called Roundin. Look, it's what I listen to at Rounders.
Oh,
It's on Spotify. I'm JJ Guarena. Look at Roundin. It's a lot of hip hop, so be careful. No baby making music.
Yeah, be careful because you and I have gone to concerts before.
The Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, we saw Wu-Tang.
Well, you don't remember much of it, but you were
I
there, though.
don't. Yes, I should have been.
That's bad.
I should have been playing poker that night because I was that gone.
For sure.
I was that gone before the concert even started.
You were. You went hard, kid.
Yeah, it's good times.
It's all good. We've all been there, but not at the Majestic though. I was like,
Was it the
you're the worst
Majestic?
Majestic date ever.
I just remember apologizing to you like 40 times that night.
The only thing you should apologize for, it was really hard to get you in an Uber, dog. Every Uber was like, nah, I'm good.
Well, they're not scared to play hands. Look
So,
at
yeah,
this,
look at this.
10-5
10-5,
versus
10-9
10-9.
off. What the heck? I like these guys. All right, so now the 10-9 feels like he
top
like,
pair.
Yeah, Jacob. The single. Ooh, and he gets bet into by LC. And Jacob's like, yeah, of course, I'm going to call $350
Goodness gracious.
to win 1,000.
Here comes the scare card. Here comes the scare card. It's gonna be a queen or something like that. So I'm
You're such a pessimist. Let Jacob win a
no,
hand. He's
that's
single.
that's what makes it better though. Is
Oh,
shit.
nah.
So if you bet into
Jacob
it one
just
time,
became he went from dipshit with 10-9 off to genius, like that. And
hey,
I
at
like
least,
that.
At least it's connected.
I mean, did he get bet into again?
Yep.
No.
Oh, yeah, 325.
So what do you do? You're Jacob here because I popped.
You
it.
can only call because there's a flush out there.
What? You guys are different than me then.
You can only call.
You're different than me. I would have popped that just to see him sweat a little bit, just to make sure that he peed in his pants like a drip. I at least go 3 times the bet.
I like how JT saw the there was a possibility of a flush there. So
No, I saw it too.
It's just one of those things where it's
I saw it too, but I don't know. I'm a lot different in that regard. I'm like, well, so here's the thing. I'm going to raise it because it's like sweat equity, right? Like you call with a 10-9 off.
right.
You hit a 9 on the turn. You hit another 9 on the river. And yes, it's probably the worst 9 ever because it's a spade. But I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm terrible and everyone can talk about it. But
Yeah, I probably
I'm gonna 3-bet it. I'm going to triple whatever
you're
the bet
saying
is.
that you knew your hand was good, so you could value bet him.
Yeah, like
The
to me, if he hit trips.
right.
So
If he had gotten the flush on
and then if he re-raises me, if I go 1,000 and he re-raises me, I was like, well then I probably put myself in a corner, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I'm an idiot at that point.
He could probably get Jacob to fold if he would have bet the flop, checked the turn, and then bet the river.
Right.
Because he's betting a flush draw.
But I would pop it there a little bit, and then talk mess because that's who I am.
That's what you do.
That's who I am. I'm here for fun and a good time, and a short time.
So instead
with my
of
chips.
king 5, he's going to play ace queen.
Yeah, dude. Oh, pocket eights.
Ooh.
Jacob, the single Jacob. Girls, you guys need to find this guy. He gets he's folded.
No,
oh,
he's
no,
pocket
there he is.
eights.
There he is. There he is.
$175 pre-flop bet. Jesus. Uh-oh. See, if I had 8s, now I hate my life. Right? But not Jacob, because he's just single and ready
He's
to
coming
mingle.
out. He's barreling.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to, right?
Yeah, he needs a runner
Test
for
the
a straight.
waters.
He shows the
He
ace.
I wouldn't. Would you all show that?
No, I very rarely
Never.
show. Very rarely show.
The only time I show is when it's embarrassing to the other player.
But,
because
I
I'm
mean,
terrible.
That's a good lesson right there because, like you said, you're hating life, but just because you're hating life doesn't necessarily mean that you don't bet it.
I don't think enough players. Cause this is like inception of poker, because they don't. These guys are using and ladies, really good looking ladies, are using chips as bait, and I don't think a lot of players do that. They only bet when they have it. They only bet when they're 100%.
Right.
Like Jacob, single ready to mingle. He used his chips like, let me see where the hell I'm at right now.
Well, I mean,
And he realized that he was really good.
I'm a pretty conservative player, but I would have bet that one as well because I'm not afraid of the 9. I'm more afraid of the Jack.
I'm just afraid of Big Daddy Chaz and Rockin' Ronda, to be honest.
Yes, and Hurricane Hall.
It's a tough table.
No,
It really is.
I don't want to be there. I'm glad I'm back here with you. All. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pocket 4s is an interesting hand on the small blind because it's just one of those hands.
You got it. It's a limp. It's a limp.
Yeah.
But if anyone doesn't know what limp means, you want to do the minimum bet. Oh my God!
here we go.
So who's LC here? Is it that dude in the North
Yeah.
Face shirt?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's Lino. He got pocket aces.
So look at Jacob has his outs.
What
Alright,
a
so the
big
fours-
raise.
Who
A
raised?
10x.
Huh?
Oh yeah, 4s and 3s can't stay with that.
And that sucks, right? Because
Is this something where is this a bet where you think to yourself, I just want to get out of this hand because I hate aces, or are you trying to limit yourself to just having one person?
it depends on the dealer for me, because there's some dealers out there that have like literally. I could have bought extra houses if it wasn't for them. Like, you know what I mean?
Somebody might call a re-raise with ace king.
Yes, and then
You
I'll
know,
get and
something
I
like that.
lose, and I'm like, dude, it's always.
But
And
with
by
a
the way,
small
it's,
pocket pair, I don't see them.
it's always Ochoa. It's always Chris Ochoa. That earlier I had kings against queens, and the whole thing was H 2 3 4 5.
But it's interesting seeing how he popped it so high. You either thinking to yourself he wants to thin the field, or
I want to go heads up with aces.
exactly. If you're going to go heads up, at least go heads up with aces.
No,
right?
you know what? No, I'll go 3-way. I'll do a menage a trois. Yeah, no,
A menage a flop is what it's called.
my bad. So no, but I don't want more than freaking 3 players, because after that, then it's like then I get scared.
I like this. The
Rock and round. Oh, look, the girls are going at it.
Because it's ladies' night, and I'm feeling right.
So Stone has one of Hurricane Holly's outs. I think the girls are going to go heads up
And
here.
then
Let's see what
Alden
happens.
Rob has it one.
And
okay.
Rhonda's got her kind of dominated.
It'll be what 63-37 when it's all said and done between
Yeah.
these two.
So the cool thing when you're watching this, y'all, is that the percentage is on the right. So you know the percentage of people's chances of winning until the flop happens, and then it dramatically changes. Like now, the 7-8 doesn't look that bad, because a 5 will win that.
Yeah, you got 2 overs and the gut shot straight.
King Jack's looking terrible though. Holly needs to get
And
out of there.
she's firing.
Yeah, and she don't care. She's like, King Jack, I got nothing, airball.
It looks like
350.
Jacob's calling with a gutter ball.
Yeah, there's no flush possibility here.
So down to single to mingle Jake, and
He hits a pair.
Wow. So now Jacob's he
goes
he's
check,
just
check.
good.
So
Jacob
now
just
it's
goes to
2
church.
pair.
Do you think
Eights.
Jacob goes to church or something? Because he's just getting all the hands. He tithes a lot. 10% of this is going to God in some way. Look at that.
Hard to beat that guy.
All right. Well, we'll look at him now. Look at where he's at in the stacks now. Like he's killing it with that Adidas gear. I like it. It's my brand too.
AJ says Ochoa is the worst.
He is. Who's it? AJ. I'm with you, bro.
AJ.
Dude, I would have been to Europe 3 more times if it wasn't for Ochoa. He's terrible. He's the only guy that can crack me when I have the nuts.
AJ is giving JJ some support right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ochoa is trash. I love that guy, though. I've known him for like 25 years, I think.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate that. Oh. Oh, Big Daddy Chaz is going to play his second hand from winning
course he
the bomb pot earlier.
Ace King. Of course, he wakes up with Ace King against Kings Jack and Queen 7. 8-4. I like the 8-4. How do you feel about those like non-suited but kind of suited connectors? I'm
Well-
sorry, suited but not exactly by each other connectors. I like
Right.
those the best sometimes. Not anymore. Big Daddy Chaz has it all.
And Rhonda does have a queen for a
She has a
straight
gut shot.
possibility.
She
Yeah.
needs a queen. But we already saw a queen get folded. And, of course, Big Daddy Chaz, like he's been here his whole life.
Simple, easy
Just bets
$150 bet.
$150.
Yeah.
Just throws out $150 like it's nothing.
4 tanks of gas is what that was right there.
It was. Ace King's looking
It goes
way
check,
good.
check.
Oh, see, that's bad for Rhonda because if she felt that he was weak, then she might
Or
call
bet his
whatever
10,
this,
right? Bet his
this
10.
BS bet is right here.
Should be like 350.
See, Rock and Rhonda might get.
350.
Oh,
Rock and
man.
Rhonda actually hit a card at the end. Poor girl.
She could pay it off.
This whole time she couldn't think to hit an ace because she was calling him down the whole time. See,
Right.
that's why she's actually going to call right now. She's going to lose whatever. See? Really, look at that, how fast that was.
It was a value bet. I mean,
Great
Yeah.
value bet.
That's why Big Daddy Chaz has that
Sneaky.
reputation.
He is the big daddy.
Shit.
So it's pretty much 5-10-25, right?
Because
Correct.
It's not going to change. That extra bet is going to happen no matter what.
It happens no matter what.
What game do you play?
$25 rock.
You don't do the big open. Did you used to play the SA Card House? I played there. When it was biggie? Did you do it when it was all like super popular, like a year ago, before that place opened up?
Bring on this weekend. The tournaments we got going on. We got $120,000.
So I don't think people
in
realize.
guaranteed tournaments.
I don't think people realize that you can make $120,000 guaranteed money that's going to be allocated this 4th of July weekend. Everyone has a 3-day weekend. What else? are you gonna do?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. And I heard it's gonna rain. By the way, so
Oh,
so
my goodness.
lake's out, right? There's no lake. It ain't gonna happen. So it's gonna
Inside festivities.
That's it. This is how you get it. Someone just folded ace 10. Stone has ace 10.
Ace 10
Big Daddy,
versus
of course,
ace queen.
because whatever. I don't know how he does it. He has ace queen.
Again.
So ace 10 is going up against ace, but an ace 10 was just actually folded. So ace 10 is going to be in trouble.
I think 10 checks. Check, check.
It might be a tie. Another 6, another 2.
I think first to bet could take it down.
Then it's always check. Oh,
He does snap
just
call.
snap calls 100 like nothing.
Can we put
Oh,
the rest of
Ace
them-
now this
queen,
is
ace
interesting.
queen does win.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that yet. No, he does.
He said ace high, and then Mike Stone showed his hand
How
and
much is that?
realized ace 10 wasn't high enough.
So pre-flop rate. Look at the aggressors here. Big Daddy Chaz,
Lino,
LC, Jake, of course, because he's single,
And
and then
Holly.
Hurricane Holly. Come
Yeah.
in. Look at Rhonda. Rhonda's just calling. She's just a call center. She's not raising anything.
Oh, more
shots.
drinks, yeah.
Yeah, I would need that too.
Adult beverages can be served here.
Yes, sir. Full bar here. Really good food. About to order actually right now.
So Thursday night at 6 p.m., part of the 4th of July weekend, $120,000 guarantee. We have the Big 50 for $30,000 guarantee, $150 buy-in, and $60,000 in chips.
Oh, I like that.
Yep. And then Friday,
I like the
I
Saturday
didn't mean to be
firecracker.
rude. I was like,
what we got
once I
Friday?
saw it, I
I'm
was
sorry,
like, no.
Saturday firecracker. $50,000 guarantee.
No, it's not
$200 to buy in for $30,000. Wow.
And Friday we have a $10,000 free roll at 7 p.m.
That's free. It's just you being a member at Rounders Card
The
Club.
highest, they said,
You get to
they
play
always
for
said the
free and
highest
had
straddle.
chance.
So you can
of
put 100
$10,000.
and it'll be.
I'm gonna try and find me a sponsor for the free roll.
So wherever
Okay, I got
it's
you.
at, like it's on him right here.
I'm
I'm,
in.
gonna be like, nah.
Yeah, you got to wear my.
So yeah, as JJ was saying, Saturday at
Somebody
2
could put
p.m.,
150.
$50,000 firecracker, $300 buy-in, $30,000 in chips. And then Monday, to top it off, at 4 p.m.,
I'm just
the
curious.
Big 50 for another $30,000 guaranteed.
So look at this. All together now, it's $120,000 are going to be
In
out
all
for
reality,
the next-
if you put 100,
on a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, guaranteed money.
So if it's raining, if
it's
it's
just nice to know
misty,
the rules, right?
I know where everyone's shooting. Which is right on towards block behind the HEB.
Well, last week,
If anything, it's where the autos
I'm
are.
just curious.
Dick, you called me, put me down as Auburn Rock.
If it's misty, it's sunny, it's cloudy. The sun rises. It's cloudy.
Chaz is no- Chaz-
$120,000 in
Chaz, Power to
guarantee.
raise it 50, because now I'm the straddle.
In 3-day
Say
weekend.
you raise it to
What are the
100,
odds?
or 75 or 100. Would I have to
If you
keep
need
my
to find us,
50?
we're at 3723 Collins Drive, Suite 101, right off of
I'm just saying, you
I-10
don't
and
know. You know,
Wurzbach.
people like, oh no, just
Right
kidding, I'm
next to
not gonna do
the
this 'cause you're
AutoZone,
bad, I
as
won't.
JJ was saying, just up the hill, past the HEB.
Yep.
It was 32. Right? Yes.
Easy to get to, probably cheap to get to.
Actually,
It's way too
yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, like take your straddle back and someone re-straddles?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I mean,
you know how poker players are. So if I did 75 and he does 100,
Jen said she stopped watching Netflix at work so she can watch Rhonda play on the stream.
Rhonda's gonna kill it.
Rhonda has a lot of support.
Rock and
A
roll.
lot of
question I had
support.
was,
You Bronfels in the
if I were to settle
his.
75, it's 25, 75. The minimum straddle would be 125, right? No?
Flop.
Yes, Queen. Jake
Even
again.
150, double that, right?
Single and ready to mingle. Jake hits us. Well, he hits trips.
He's
on
the button.
Wow.
The button smashes the flop.
Look how calmly
Huh?
he just calls it. How do you feel about that? With the Queen 6, I don't know how I would just call it. But again, I'm not Jacob, and I'm not single, so he has it all. Look at he's like, yeah, please go ahead and bet.
Oh, my good hand, and he's like, look at this pocket.
Jacob's so nice, he's probably saying, you should fold, and Lena says, I'm not folding, and then he
Pocket
ends
10.
up folding.
All right, let's see.
See, that's a good feeling, right? When people are betting into you, have to
You
set.
can?
Yeah.
Or
The,
trips.
the rock fell off the tower.
Yep. That rock is now thinking about this now, watching it in real time. It's kind of bad because it forces you to play even after you just want to have.
Exactly.
And usually I just kind of
You don't want to throw
I hit and run.
$25 away, right?
I mean,
come on, man. I'm invested now.
Yeah. No, this is a dangerous type of game.
Did you really?
Or Queen King.
Yep.
Was there a queen one?
July is packed for streams.
Oh, there were two.
July 8th, 1-3 with a $1 ante, no limit hold'em, $500 to $1,000 buy-in, 100% match and stack, single board bomb pots, ante game. July 13th, we have the 5-5 with a $10 rock, pot limit Omaha.
Love it. That'll be sick.
Again, in July 15th, El Thunderbird and friends, hopefully his friends from California come down again. Sonny and everybody else come join us.
Me, huh?
The 5-5 no limit holder.
And then on the 20th of July, Hurricane Holly and her friends are going to play a 5-5-10
Space, we have a hand.
no limit hold'em game. And this is going to be special. It's going to be a $500 to $1,500 hard cap Pokemon trophy. So basically, they're going to play for a Pokemon trophy.
I want cash. I don't care about trophies.
Well, you get the cash as well,
I
but
know,
you get the
but
bonus
I'm gonna
on
throw
top.
that thing on the way out, though. There's a trash can right on the way out. I'm gonna be like, there you go. Take it.
Mike Stone has pocket 10 versus ace-6. Ace-6 is the opening straight draw,
And then pocket tens
Oh
hits
my
up.
gosh.
Now he's hit a set on the turn.
but Jacob is not folding.
But look at this. Well, I don't know if he's folding, bro, because it depends on the bet, right?
He's not folding.
On an open end,
Look, I say he's not folding.
Jake's might get hurt, dude.
Jacob is not scared to play.
Jake's single, but he might get hurt.
He's
It's
not
not gonna be a
scared to
girl. It's gonna be Stone. Boom. Yeah,
Oh.
Jake's hurt. Well, Jake has nothing now. He can get away from
Well,
it.
he's calling if he has an ace. Ace could be good, or of course a 2 or 7. But he's gonna fold. But he's not gonna fold the obvious where he has outs.
No, I said
I
not,
didn't show that.
not enough for
but I
me to
like
blow.
it. I mean, I like. You know what? I might have because he was flexing hard, and so I wanted. Yeah, that was kind of a statement like, hey, when I have it, go away. Because sometimes he can come back later.
Did you hear it? Hey,
Play
good
the
shot.
same way, right? And then you hit a
Good
suit.
shot.
You hit a set. So all of these, it's more than just the numbers, right? It's more than just the cards. It's all of this mental game, right? It's exhausting. It's a tough
Yes, you have. You lied.
I want to thank everybody for all the likes we're receiving right now. We really appreciate it. Keep hitting the like and subscribe. Okay, look, July 22nd.
Oh, lady.
This was a great game.
Dude, I was
Last time
thinking
we
that
had
the other
it.
day.
Ladies
I'm like,
night,
dude, I need to stop taking
one-
shots. And then I
1-3
go to this
game, no
table,
limit
I'm
hold.
like, I'm only gonna
500 to
drink Bud Light.
$1,000 buy-in, 100% match,
all getting
match of stacks.
My favorite
That
Jacob
was a
story
great
is we're
stream last
playing
time.
1-2-5.
Oh my god, this is the freaking.
Jimmy punches him,
Who?
and Jimmy punches
Oh,
you.
Jimmy.
And then
Rockin' Rondo was
5
big
minutes
slick
later, Jacob looks at me and goes, "What just happened?"
Dude, I'm all like, what the hell?
Like, was not sure.
So rocking
what
around
was
with
going
big, slick
350?
offsuit.
It's good luck.
That only gets me in trouble when there's like someone else has something. It's like,
Oh,
oh wow.
Huh? It was
they
right before
basically are saying
New
we're
Year's
going to
too.
play for that amount.
In the face. And then
I don't mind. I don't mind that. That's
They
fine.
both put in
Wow.
$350 to play for
$755. I'm good with that,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, wow.
Not anymore.
I'm drawing. I think
Now
I'm
rocking
drawing
around. I wish you didn't.
Chop it up.
it. She can't make any more money.
202 boards now or 5 boards?
But you think that? So hear me out, y'all.
Oh, wow.
I've
But
played
half
all
of
over
my
the world:
freaking face
Greece,
was like no problem,
Monaco,
like, almost like 3
Vegas, and
Who hasn't?
no. But the reason I'm saying this is because
Jesse.
the room that we're in is one of the hardest rooms to navigate.
Jesse, welcome.
And I'm being real. I played all over. Like Rounders is this weird, but
She
beautiful,
was like, get the hell away.
eclectic
Get the hell
group
away.
of like really good players
I got lucky.
and those players that just give zero
Ready for
f's
a
about
second shot?
money.
Which is funny because I went to Vegas a few months ago,
Oh.
and I was playing over there, and I was thinking to myself, "Wow, this is an
No,
easier room."
No, yeah, no, it's a bunch of like dudes between golf trying to like, piss off their wives and not lose too much. Outside of these walls right now, you got some of the best players I've ever played with in my life.
Yeah, can I have another?
And it's in a table you have you'll have the people that are like, you'll have the people that actually know like the percentages and pot odds, right? And on the same table you'll have someone that just you know, like those loud players that just get gamble and flip coins.
The best thing about Rounders Card Club, about playing people here,
Ew.
is that
Yeah.
If you can make
the
it in
worst
this
thing
room,
about
I'm telling
Rounders
you,
Card
you can
Club
make it
here,
anywhere in the world.
the worst thing is
You can touch
everybody's
the
getting
game
better.
all night.
No, and the
They're
longer
getting harder
it's
to
open,
beat.
the longer it's open, I'm literally seeing, I say kids because I'm 42, but I'm seeing guys in their 20s like come in and they just get extremely good because they're playing against like Big Daddy Chaz and Seti
Oh, yeah.
and, you know, Rhonda and, you know, every once in a while, you know, we
We have a
the-
young kid in there named Rory. He's very well known. He's
Yeah.
21, and he is
Oh, I know Rory.
so
He's a
good.
killer.
He is so good.
Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like it's one of the hardest rooms I've ever navigated. It's top 3 for that I've ever navigated. So I know when I'm sitting, the 1-2 feels like a 5-10 in Vegas. Right? Like it doesn't feel like a 1-2.
What are some other poker rooms, like, I mean, just all over the country, for example, that you've been to where you thought to yourself, wow, this was a difficult place?
52 social is kind of hard to use.
Okay.
You're playing your options. You're playing your options.
You know, like you can get some really good games sometimes, but they're big games. Like they're not as hard as the 1-2 outside of these walls, bro. Yeah, like because the 1-2 brings all different characters. Because when you're doing like a 5-10, those are usually like certain type of characters or players.
Yeah,
Rocket Ronda again, Ace King. What's going on? I told you she was here to win.
Yeah,
Suited.
Oh my God, I'm at 7,000.
Queen Jack probably feels good about this.
We
Chris.
can't see Jacob's hand, of course, but
Well, Jacob, because he probably has aces. He's single already.
we're going to flop four-handed.
All right, so 6-4 is gonna be trouble here. Maybe. That's not a bad flop for 6-4.
Yeah, got a piece, 3 to a flush.
Jacob, of course, we don't know what he has right now, so everyone has to guess what he has. Let's all guess what Jacob has.
He has pocket jacks.
Nah.
Hey, you'll be able to drink?
No.
What?
Can I get a shot?
I just
I
said
think he
it.
has ace-8.
I think he has king queen.
I called out more hands than Danny DeGrom. I'm telling you.
Ace-8, ace-8.
What? He's going to show.
Oh, 8-10. I was right. I was
If you
more
keep
right.
cards, I mean, it's hard
Yeah,
to
me.
make.
I wasn't wrong.
All right, top poker rooms. Bay 101 in San Jose chewed me up
Oh,
and spit me.
That was tough.
Can I have
Bicycle Club in LA was the easiest, man. I dominated.
Yeah,
Bicycle
Bicycle
Club.
Club.
That is a pretty weak place, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I dominated, right? you're right. That's
I
a
was like,
weak
wow,
competition
that's-
over
no, I'm
there.
just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
if
just
you're
teasing. I'm
flexing.
just teasing.
All
If
that
you're
money you won that
flexing-
day was a fraud.
I thought we were playing Uno for the first hour. Earlier.
You
Steady.
guys only can see my cards.
I really want to see the percentages of how many times you're seeing the flop.
The VPIP? Yeah. We'll get their VPIP up if we haven't seen it yet.
Now, so you can see the cards they have. Oh. So Lena's over here like, I don't care what you say.
Dude, we have seen a lot of big slicks. tonight.
Jesse joined us tonight. He's got a little over 5,000. And he has Ace King, his very first hand.
But I'm not like,
Welcome to the table.
He just said that with Ace King?
And Jacob has pocket tens. He's making some hands right away.
ace,
Man, Jake.
10.
He's single, y'all.
Yeah, I've watched it.
And he kept the rock. The rock is by his stack. No one's noticed that.
Hey, Jacob's in good shape right now.
For 25 Tell me?
Jesse will see
Hell no,
any
nice
bet.
try.
I'm like, dude, I'm excited.
He's going to peel at least one off.
So what do you do here with pocket tens? Because there's no straight or flush draw necessarily. I almost check it down. Or what do you do?
You keep the pot small.
Now you pee a little bit, right?
Now, Jesse folded Ace
Auburn
King to a
Rob.
bet.
Let me see if Auburn Rob can get Jacob off of this.
Never, not for $100.
You got to feel the tens are good. I mean, you're right. Got to pee a little bit because
He's
the
going to
jack
keep it
almost
100 at a time.
Yeah, you don't love it. See, he's looking at it like
You don't love it, but you don't exactly hate it either.
That was not the card I was thinking of.
Like you said, I guess there's a straight draw.
Where's all of
7-9.
Jacob's money? Is that?
Okay.
so Auburn.
Oh, yeah, he's got 3,000.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I just saw the stack of green off the side.
I was like, that was in the card,
Yeah,
though.
Auburn Rob at 100. I'm snap calling.
He bet 100 every time, so you got to think you're good, especially with pocket tens.
Can you show me what?
Wow, he got him off of it.
Then he didn't have pocket tens.
Next time.
Watching Ronda from
Maybe there was a
The
wrong
card
read.
reader could have been an error there. We'll have to ask him because that was
That's weird.
that's a tough fold.
For $100, I'll snap on that all day with an $800
There,
pot, right?
Jacob's already up $1,500, and he just lost that $700 bet with Mike Stone, so he was well over $2,000 early in the stream. That's strong. He's making a lot of hands.
Big Daddy Chaz up $900 or so. He's just a machine.
Yeah.
He just moves forward.
Big Daddy runs good though. I rather actually he's good and runs good, which is terrible. I'd rather be lucky than good. I'm just telling you right now.
Okay,
'Cause I'm not good.
I'm wielding my
and I'm not lucky.
The hell? And we're screwed, man. We gotta get out of this place.
That's why I'm back here.
I won't
A
wield
little
them.
conservative today. Hit 7-8.
I like it. Let him come in when he's
Because I know
got it.
Ron
Yeah.
has already won one. You haven't. No, I wasn't wielding you.
150.
I'm just gonna say that.
girl.
I want to
King
hear
six.
what those queens.
Oh.
We're getting
Quick call there.
Yeah, the ones one of the. Yeah.
Ace. I like that 8-9.
9-8 playing. 9-8's gonna play.
That's one of my favorite hands right there.
That is a great hand.
7-9 is
okay.
actually my favorite hand.
8-9, Jack
Says ace.
Jack
It's
9,
very
Jack
it's so
8,
hidden.
10-7.
I play 8 and 7-9 like they're 10s.
9-8 king comes out, it's in trouble. And he still catches a 10 for a straight, but a 10 makes Broadway for Stone.
Stone needs a 10 all day. Rocking Ronda. Let's try to figure out what she's got. No idea. Just goes out betting.
She's got like an ace.
I don't know.
She had ace king. Like 9 times.
I've heard good reviews, but I've heard bad reviews like
Interesting call.
A 10 is gonna make Big Daddy.
she's the worst.
No rock. Got him on.
Just keep
You
bringing
have
them.
8-9
Get
right
it,
there.
girl.
What's your name again?
Take that money back to New D.
Dangerous flop there for Big Daddy Chaz because with an 8-9, you have the ability
need
to
a gutter.
get gut shot straight, and then all of a
Runner,
sudden
runner, flush.
runner flush. You get that fourth club, and all of a sudden.
Oh, I
you're
promise
stuck
you,
there.
he wanted to see a turn.
Yeah,
And that's why Ronda's so good. She didn't let him see a turn.
Right.
Because once he sees that fourth card, like a club comes, a 10 comes, a 9 or an 8 comes, and then now she's gonna have a real chance of, or he's gonna have a real chance of beating.
Is that nitty?
So that's why she bets so
Jacob
big.
win on-
Right.
Jacob win on a 6-4. I thought he won that one.
and that's the thing. I mean, the object is not to win the most out of every hand. It's to win the most based on the opportunity that's there and the variables that are there.
What is that?
I think it was Chaz's break.
25.
So we're doing a dealer change, we're doing a $25 bomb pot.
That's psycho. So what's that?
Lots of shots going by our
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
What are they drinking?
Chips more than anybody else.
Chaz is the worst to give chips to, but he's actually the most respectful to give chips to.
No, he's actually the hardest one to get chips.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know what?
That's more that.
I hit Chaz on a night where he was like, "I got my ass whipped. I don't care. You can take the rest of my money." It was like he was just beat so bad. He was like, "I don't care anymore."
You talking about the night
It was
last
Omaha.
Exactly. And you were
Omaha's
like,
different
That
than
was a fun
Holden.
Dude, Chaz, that was such a weird. Chaz, what were we playing? What were we playing?
You have to play two cards out of
You
your
have to
hand.
play the 2
You
cards.
have to play two
I
cards.
didn't know that when I
don't
first
care
played
anymore.
Omaha. I lost a lot of
Yeah,
money.
I ran out of
But
money.
you have to play 2.
I had like
You only
1,000
have to
left.
play
And you
1.
didn't even ask me
Guys,
for
this
money.
is fucking playing for
And
500
when you didn't even ask, it was like, you're just done. Like, I just want to lose this
And the
and be
devil
done
game
for
out
the
there.
night. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, this is
I
my
saw,
budget.
I saw a guy lose like
No,
$1,500.
Drama has the doubles.
I only brought.
I've never.
I
His
only
first time
brought
playing bomb
26,000.
pots,
But
he
you know
called
what?
with
No, exactly.
ace of
But I
diamonds,
only, I
7
got
of
you at
clubs
like
for a
24.
straight flush.
You know what I mean? Like,
But he's
you're like
using
the
the 7
2
of
grand
clubs
ones, you're like,
only.
I don't care.
But then you must have
$1,500.
enough flush then, right?
No, he had ace of diamonds, 7 of clubs
you
for
and
the straight
Chris.
flush, but he had to use 2 cards. He only had 1 club in his hand.
You only
Yeah.
need to give a guy $100 back.
He was
right?
steaming.
That was the night with all the San Diego.
If you don't understand,
That's
you
not fair.
Big Daddy Chaz with 2 pair.
and Rhonda has aces.
Rhonda has aces.
Now
and
she has
10
aces
jack.
up.
Aces are okay right now.
But Big Daddy just has a full house. An easy full house.
What? Why?
Boom.
See, I rather run good than be good, man. But he's both, which is terrible for every other player. And look how calm.
Auburn
You
Raw
can
bets
tell
100.
Big Daddy Chaz that he has cancer, and he'd be like, all right, cool, I'll go. Like, he looks the
I'll
same
beat
every
it.
time.
I'll
Look at
beat
him. Look, he's having side conversations
It
with him.
started as
Flop the full
5-5, and it was
Turned
just
it.
a fucking off the run.
Oh, you're right.
It was insane.
Oh, but Auburn Rob had the nut flush draw.
I hear
That's
you.
why he called.
It's one of those ones where you don't like hate.
I like those because it's an easy way to get out of there.
I've
You're
never
basically
Oh,
playing
girls in my
you know,
life.
Omaha
I'm old
type
enough
of
to where
hand.
I don't give it.
You have to have
Here,
Yeah,
explain it.
all my
Girl.
days.
right? Because
Oh, dude, I fold so much in
I
Omaha.
mean,
I'm the
I
most
remember
rocky.
But I called with like pocket
Last
sevens.
week,
Yeah,
last
like,
Thursday,
I'm the most rocky
that I
person.
ended up
Yeah.
going out with Shane.
if you're playing 8-handed, someone's got to have a big.
When I got all shit.
I don't care how many players there are. If I don't have the absolute lessons, like, I'm not.
They took me to.
Oh, yeah.
They
Omaha's
took me
not.
to a strip joint. I drank like
Who
25
won that?
shots. It was horrible.
So they're in the chat saying Chaz has
Ollie had a
the
good
greatest
time.
laugh ever.
He does. It moves the table.
It's so genuine. You know what I mean? It's so.
Did you go to strip club?
Yes, with Seti.
Hell yeah.
It does.
they
He's a
handed me
great
this
person.
I'm gonna have to go tell him the joke because I've never heard it.
It's
You never heard his laugh?
No.
You just gotta go stand up behind the table. You'll hear it all night long.
Yeah.
And so I was like doing one
If,
of the times we like
playing with him and
girls down.
Cedric,
And then
and I have a couple times.
Shane
Like,
goes, no, give me that shit. Let me show you
probably the
that.
most laughs I've ever had.
Fucking throw it.
Dude, Shane goes nuts at a
Every
strip
time
club,
I'm
dude.
like, dude, just don't go to
Rocking
strip club.
around
Because
it.
everybody's like, what are you going to do tonight? I'm like, dude, it's a Friday night.
I think she's
You
toasted.
just don't want to go to strip club? And they're like, nobody's
Yeah.
Good time.
No, they're
Oh yeah.
a couple shots in.
for that. You can
What we do here, Rounders, full bar. Hey, well, I'm about to order food. One of it's a great menu.
The Rounders
It's
Bar
good
and
food.
Grill.
Yeah,
Shane, though.
it's good food, and you can get a touch up on your hair. There's a barbershop here.
The Bad Beat Barbershop.
The Bad Beat Barbershop. What I wish they had was a Bad Beat confessional booth because I hate hearing how people lost to Kings and blah 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 blah.
Right.
But wouldn't that be good? Like a confessional booth where you go in there.
The Bad Beat. The
Yeah,
Bad Beat.
like when you get a bad beat, you need to leave the table and be like, you need to gripe.
You go pay $5.
No, you don't need to
No,
pay.
no, you have to pay. You have to pay to tell someone your story.
No, I would
Those
watch
are-
it more than this stream if someone would just go in there like, so he had kings,
Thank you. Thank you.
I had aces, and it came queen, jack, 10, yeah, you know,
Ace on her.
yeah, which gave me a set. Ruined my life.
You bet I had to call.
I had to call.
Yeah?
Yeah, all that. That's my least favorite banter at the table.
100.
The Bad Beat Booth. The Bad Beat Booth is sponsored by Johnny B. Good and JJ Entertainment.
Yeah, see, I've been leaving like
So basically, with the Bad Beat booth, you just basically pay. Kind of like they come by and they give like back
It's gonna be
rubs
like
and
a
all that stuff.
no. It's gonna be like a confessional where you have two blocked off, and the guy comes in and says,
Forgive me for I have poker sin.
"Forgive me for telling you my story. I had aces versus 3-4 of spades. The flop was ace, 2 spades.
Now there needs to be two booths. One for bad beats. Like you played it right, but it was just
I mean,
bad
that's a
beat.
lot,
And you just got the
then,
event. But then there's the other ones where you're in hands that you had no business being in. And you
Well,
just
no
need
one
to
talks about that.
confess sin.
No one talks about those. No, look. Here's the thing. I sleep well at night, and I can lose a lot of money. I can make a lot of money. I sleep well at night if I get it in good.
Where?
Yeah.
If I get it in and I was winning,
Because they have a
That's-
25 guarantee over here.
that's
right?
all that should happen.
Nick from Yuma says, "What are you ordering?" He says he heard the Reuben is very good.
The
Nick,
Reuben,
when you get here, we'll get you steak, we'll get you a Reuben, we'll
I
get you a
don't like
breakfast platter.
sauerkraut, bro. So I can't
Anything
tell
you
you
want,
about
of course,
Let me-
is on me.
that. Here, I'm gonna tell you what I have had.
But
Quesadillas.
JJ,
Bomb.
what did you just order, JJ?
It doesn't sound manly, but I had a salad. I'm having a salad with an 8-ounce blackened salmon on top, and it's really good.
I'm gonna tell you, it may not sound manly. I did the low carb thing over here.
Yeah.
Did not realize that there were low carb options.
No,
here.
there's keto options.
Yeah, had the beef kebab with green beans and
There you go.
Caesar salad.
There you go. So even if you're trying to like, I'm trying to maintain like a stepdad bod or whatever. So like I'm trying to like keep it. Like you
I
can still
watched-
do that.
I watch what I eat too. That's why I had the Bud Light.
Yeah, I got it. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching you watch what
Yeah.
you eat. No, let me tell you what I've had here. The quesadillas are bomb. Potato skins. The wings are actually really good. I asked them to like have it like extra crispy, and I've had the Thai chili sauce and the buffalo. What else have I had here? The gyro's really good. The cheesesteak's really good. I haven't had the Reuben, but because I don't like sauerkraut, so my bad. And burgers.
Does every
bomb.
Reuben have sauerkraut on? I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
No, the hero is pretty good, but I've never had any of the breakfast here. How's the breakfast?
I
eat
hate to
the bre-
say that
eat
I
it
have
all the
had it a
time.
lot because I'm here at like at 8 in the morning
That's not my
sometimes,
boyfriend.
and it's really enjoyable because you need to sober up and go home.
You know what's delicious is a BLT when you add a fried egg to it. Oh,
Why you
breakfast sandwich right there.
do- There you go.
Next time I'll add cheese. I didn't think about that. Now I'm getting hungry again.
Eat, bro. Eat.
Survive additionally once they get a $2,000 payday bonus for each interest.
Robert, when you go out there to deal, Jacob has the stone by a stack.
Yeah, it's messing it up.
Oh, it's a Pokemon? Oh, they got a Pokemon on top. What is it? Because I don't see it. Oh, they just added it later? So the Pokemon is going to be the rock emblem.
What's this is Pokemon discussion at Rounders, dude?
Chaz has brought in a Pokemon for
Is
every
it Chaz?
player.
Is that why?
And when you get felted, you have to pass your Pokemon to the person that felt you. So it's a little added anguish.
So it's kind of like a, like a badge of honor then.
Yeah, everybody got a different one. That's pretty impressive. I don't know anything about Pokemon.
I don't want to know.
I think I was a little before that time, and it passed me a long time ago. Now, I would have bought everybody a Jordan action figure or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
For sure.
Let's do it. Hey, win in Rome, huh?
So, what do you feel about Queen Jack, King Queen off? I like those, but they get me in trouble because Ace-3 is dominating me.
I mean, it's a
especially
$100 to $125 hand max pre-flop.
Wow.
Anything above that, I'll fold. Well, I mean,
Yeah, boy.
like
much money
against
you make?
kings. I'm sorry.
So Chaz with a pocket pair there.
So Chris woke up with kings, but we've seen Stone has a king, and then Stone's one of his queens is out because I just saw Queen Jack. So that 9-10's in trouble too. Watch out, Jake. And there's nothing. Oh, actually, Big Daddy Chaz, I would like that flop if I was him, right?
Yeah.
So he needs to watch out. He's a 10% chance to win, and he might be betting this dude. Well, see, so Chris just bet. I don't know if I would bet with kings like that. Would you? There's no flush draw. You can't assume they have a 6 or a deuce, right? I feel like that might have been a misstep. I would have just checked. He's early in position. Big Daddy Chaz, you check to him, he's betting there, right?
No daiquiris.
But how does Jacob call?
2 overs.
Because Jacob's up, and he's running good.
He is
He's
running.
had some shots. He's a good-looking dude with Adidas, and he's single and ready to mingle and all that. That's when you go, yeah, go ahead, take my money. I'm good.
Oh no, an all in and a call?
Wow. Why would you call with a 9-10, dude?
Because he figured if he hits a 9 or
Because
10,
he's gonna hit it right
he
now.
could be good.
No, he's good. He's dead.
How much? Five.
There's nothing that can help him right now.
Well, he doesn't know that. We know that because
I know,
this is 30 minutes ago. We are on a 30-minute delay,
for sure.
so it's always fun to see the action.
That's what happens sometimes when you're up a lot of money, man. You know, 570 doesn't seem like a lot.
This is a great option.
When
And
you're
it's
down a lot of money, 570 seems like a lot.
yeah, 5 seconds is a fold when you're losing, but when you're winning, yeah,
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You say, I'll
catch a
donate.
9
I
or
hate
a
when they
10.
say, I'll donate. I hate when I call in and say, I hear that, I'm like, dude, I hope you're donating. No,
If I
throw
don't
hands,
fold,
bro.
Such a big conversation right here. I wonder what he's saying. Are they going to run it twice, drawing dead?
There's no, it doesn't matter. They can run it fucking, they can run it like 6 times.
6 times?
It doesn't matter, right? I mean, what could help them? Nothing.
No shots? All right. How much?
Okay, all in. Cortez wants to know about card protectors. You
So
like 'em,
I
you
don't have
like
a
'em?
card protector. I use my chips, man. I used to have it, but then I'm very superstitious.
Yeah.
So I had this. I remember. So my dad was in the military, 21 years Air Force. He had this like this. I don't know. You know, like those
Coins.
Yeah, little coins or whatever. I don't know what they give them. And I had one forever. And I won a big tournament in Calshada. I remember in New Orleans. I'm sorry, in Louisiana. And it was the biggest tournament I've ever won, like 23 grand when I was younger or whatever. And I just would never play without that thing. And every time that I would never have it on me or whatever, I would just lose. And I think I just got in my head. It's almost like when you can't hit the free throw. Right. So I just retired that thing and I said, no mas. Like, I don't have, because I'm so superstitious and I'm so, like, I have this routine when the cards come to me and all that kind of stuff that I had to retire it because it just kind of started messing with me if I didn't have it. Or I would clean it. Or, I mean, I had all these things. I don't know if you guys have anything like that, but I cannot have a card protector.
For many years, I'd go to Vegas and I'd get those silver coins, like those
Those are cool.
old school ones, like the four queens, golden nuggets.
Yeah.
The old school ones that are about 70%, pure silver. I would use those for many, many years, but I haven't used them probably the last 3 or 4.
I just can't anymore. I literally put the cards at the top of my chip stack, like the arrow in the front, and I just kind of like flip the bottom to see it. But do you have any what is your?
I've never been to Vegas.
Don't lie.
I mean, this month.
Okay. No, but do you have any kind of rituals that you do while you're playing besides lose? Just kidding.
No, that is my ritual. I'm definitely a losing player, 100%. No, you nailed it right on the head. It's easy.
Do you look at both cards at the same time, or do you look at them one at a time?
Everyone's got a hand here. Pocket 2s for Holly, Ace 10 for Big Daddy Chaz suited, Ace 9 for Auburn Rob, go Tigers, Jack 7 clubs for. I like that one. I like all of them.
that one. I like the Jack 7.
Well, I like it because we see everyone's hand right now, but
Well, no, I like it simply because that's just a great starting hand. Jack 7.
you'll never
Jack
see
8.
it coming.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then no more.
All right, so let's see here.
Jack 7 can stay.
Jack 7 should
Ace
stay.
10 can stay.
Ace 10 should stay.
We just don't know what Chris has.
Pocket Deuces is winning, but has no idea.
Who would have thought, right? I mean, 5-handed,
Well,
and you're holding deuces.
We don't know what Chris has. He could have a king.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. And he's in for sure.
Oh, we got heads up quickly. Jacob flopping bottom pair.
So what do you think Chris has then? I think he might have a king 10.
Flush draw. He flopped the flush draw and he got there.
Nah, I put him on king 10.
10-4 of hearts.
I put him on king 10.
There he goes. Look. 10-4 of hearts.
I put him on a king 10, bro.
No, hearts. Bet, check, bet. Hearts.
Man, Jake.
Kinda
What
hard.
happened, Jake?
Kind of hard to
What
call
happened
when you
to
got
you?
fourth pair. And you were 5 to a flop.
You started,
but
you started Adidas, now you're Puma.
He has the strength to do it.
Who? Jake? Jake might be winning. We don't know. Hey, so all in Cortez, I've seen so many unintended. Yeah, you know what? You're right, dude. Sometimes you do get mucked without the card holder. It is a better thing to have. I just can't support it, bro. But you're absolutely right. People just throw their cards on top of yours, or the dealer. Especially
wow, look at this.
Oh, wow.
There's a raise.
Whoa.
Jake with a heart of gold. With
He
only
is
nothing
so
but,
strong,
Nothing
man.
but a 7, dude. Hey, dude.
Run DM
Oh,
Jacob.
look, he's called. He said, "Give me a count."
Well, he said give me a count. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, wow.
Oh, he calls.
Nope.
Ooh.
We don't know what he has, but now I really think. Oh, no.
He didn't
a pump
push him
fake.
across the line.
He did a pump fake. I think he has king 10 now. Because if
No.
he had hearts, he would have snapped. So now I think you're wrong, bro.
Here's a baby flush.
So he's nursing it right now? He's giving it he's getting it a Pedialyte because it's dying?
Wow.
Nah, he doesn't have a flush, dude. I think he has a king 10. I'm going to say king 10, maybe king jack. And he's hoping that the other dude doesn't have an ace king, and definitely hoping the other dude doesn't have 2 hearts.
Jacob plays
Because if
so
not,
strong.
He's going to call $900 on
What a great
4,200.
play.
Jacob's my hero, dude. He wears Adidas because under there's an S.
Nice answer.
Great hand.
I promise you that dude has king 10.
Oh, 1235.
I want to ask him now. Oh, no, he has a nut flush? You're right.
Huh?
Why was he waiting then?
I guess I had
Who has the nut flush?
Your boy.
I told you.
Yeah, you're right. Why was he waiting then? That was a lot of Hollywood then. Or unless we're not knowing what's happening then. Maybe he snap call with a chip. But I was like, that's a lot of Hollywood for the nuts.
I put him on a flush.
That dude's a squirrel, bro. He's got all the
I've
nuts.
also not tried at all.
And then I don't like, dude, now I'm thinking about it more. Then he takes the Pokemon thing. He has to be in for 25 the next hand. That's scary, dude.
And it looks like Jacob's going to raise on the button or in the hijack.
Jacob has 20. Look at
Man,
pre-flop raise.
what a roller coaster.
Yeah. Auburn Rob just chilling. The Tigers.
Hey, my ones don't play.
There you
My
go.
ones are for tip. My tip money.
Man, Jake went from And he was up a lot, man. But it can happen like that, especially at Rounders, bro. There's a lot of good players.
What a move, though. I mean, he can't.
I liked it.
He can only call with that hand.
I know, but you win against.
If you
know,
put him on King 10, he would have folded.
Yeah, but then
He had
sometimes,
these- he had
sometimes
the
you're
stone
gonna
cold
run up
nuts.
against the best hand possible.
Woo.
That sucks.
Jacob, well played. Good move. It just ran into the wrong hand.
It's good move, wrong time, bro.
We're finished. We're finished together.
Oh,
Now
there you
and
go.
he's taking shots to numb the pain.
There
I'm
you
with
go. Holly's
totally
sweet
with
enough to buy you a drink.
That's why I get I've gotten toasty here because you get hit like that, you make the wrong move, you're like, man, I need to take a shot.
Matthew Delgado says he must have a very strong punt.
Because he punted it all the way. Dude, he can do like an end zone punt from one end zone to the other, bro.
Matthew, it happens to a lot of us. Trust me.
Yeah, my punt foot's good, dude. It's like
It was a great punt. The guy just returned it for a touchdown.
yeah. No, I've punted a lot.
Rhonda,
I'm like that football player with just my face mask only has that one bar across because they don't care.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a punter for sure.
He's like, his words are
all
he's
in
like,
here.
He's like,
Jake's going all in with look Dolly Parton, dude.
he's like a
9 to 5. Suited. I like it. I bet you he wins. Oh, never mind. The Big Daddy has definitely called. Oh, he did. Pocket threes should call.
Only one though.
He folds. So Queen 8. So Chris can't see his hand.
185. I didn't even see when it had that. You know what? I don't know what to do.
so once this hand's over, let's give out the 4th of July information again.
You got it.
It's got to be a big, big weekend.
Well, 3 days. Most people have.
No. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
I know,
Monday.
but most people have three.
Oh,
3
yeah,
day
free
coming
weekend.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're not,
Well, my boss told me once if I didn't show up Friday, go ahead and take Monday off. I was like, woohoo, 4-day weekend.
and then you just fired.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's like power 3.
All right. Uh-oh.
King 10-4.
Jacob's in trouble, bro.
Yeah, it needs a runner.
Oh, Mike's going to come out betting. Mike Stone.
With nothing.
No, he has something. He wants Chris to fold. He wants to take down this 1.1.
Is that Chris? That just bet?
Chris is ball headed. Mike Stone is in the red shirt.
Mike has
Orange.
a Queen 8. He's got nothing.
This should be on.
There's a side pot brewing.
Still has nothing, Mike Stone.
Time to slow it down.
He's going to
No,
bet.
you can at that
It
point.
went check.
Oh, did you?
Chris wants to bet. But he showed. Oh, look. Mike Stone did have it. Stone had the king, queen.
Now we have a.
Oh, so we
Oh,
saw Queen
wow.
8, but he had Queens
Oh.
the whole time. So we're just reading. The card reader was.
Oh, it
incorrect.
said queens? He had a set?
He had red Queens.
Oh.
No, he just had Queens, and that King probably slowed him down a little bit.
Jacob's going to reload.
Yeah, you have to now.
He's so
We're all
dangerous. He
watching.
could easily get it back. He's so dangerous.
He is, right?
I mean, he can, look how much he won early. He let go on a bluff that he got caught into where a guy had the max, the nut flush, but
But if
he's
he had a
very
smaller
capable.
flush, he's folding. He might be folding that one.
Absolutely, he's
Or
folding.
King 10 like I thought, or King
Absolutely,
Jack.
he's
He was
folding with
gonna
one
fold
pair.
that. Yep. Hey, what about this superstition? I hate 50s. I hate them.
You me buying from you?
Yes, sir. Here, I need a $100 bill. I will never carry this in my wallet.
What are your thoughts on twos?
Give me 350s for
They're
100.
queer.
Thank you very much.
You don't like twos?
No, I like them. But, I mean, I used to have one in my wallet for a long time. But I cannot have 50s on me.
I gotta have 50s. That's I got a tip with.
You never tipped $50 in your life, bro.
Oh yes, I have.
Not cash. Yeah, I want to hear anyone's.
Oh, do the
all right, 4th of
tournament
July.
weekend. Let's check this out, everybody.
So 4th of July weekend, we have $120,000. It was $120,000
$120,000 guarantees.
throughout the weekend.
What happened to our paper?
Let's see here, 'cause I'm not smart enough to remember that.
Someone in the chat take it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't see it. But there's tournaments Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Thursday is a $30,000 guarantee, big 50. Friday is the $10,000 free roll.
It's all good. All right, so look,
There you go. What a memory.
$120,000.
What a memory.
Wow,
Hold
you're-
on, Saturday. Tell them about Saturday.
Saturday's a firecracker.
The $50,000 guaranteed 2 p.m. start, firecracker.
You can actually be out pretty quick.
It's
at
only
2
a
p.m.
simple $300 buy-in, $30,000 in chips. And then Monday, we have another big 50, which is $30,000 guarantee.
for 160.
Oh my
bucks.
gosh.
Oh, great flop.
Let's go to the board.
Ooh.
Ace Jack versus Ace King, and they both flop an ace.
Stone is going to be in trouble. Betting out.
There should be a raise here.
I don't know.
Yes. He's got the ace with the flush draw.
I don't know if I do because you feel so good. Why would you even raise? I snap.
He raised enough to get called. He only
I
raised
look at
200.
I look at my cards 3 times and then I just flat call. That's what I do. Maybe I'm saying too much.
Let me write those notes down.
No, go ahead.
JJ
Go ahead.
looks at the cards 3
Unless I'm
times.
drunk, then I'll do whatever I want. Then I'll 3-bet it.
Okay, check this out. The next player that flops a set will bet 3 chips, any denomination. 3 green chips, 3 black chips,
That's
whatever
your
it is.
prediction?
They will bet 3 chips because their subconscious is telling them they have 3 of a kind, and your subconscious will make you bet 3 chips.
That's so incorrect. You're crazy.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch this. Whoever flops the next set.
Should've
Not
s-
3 of a kind, but whoever flops
I
the
should have
set.
side bet one of these terrible 50s you took already, but
Yeah.
no. There's no way.
It's a known fact.
Nah.
I've proven it.
Have you?
Yeah, watch. I'll show you.
All
This
right,
next-
let's see. So you're saying a set. Has to be a set.
Yeah.
Well, they'll do it with 3 of a kind also. If they have like ace
Oh,
king
okay,
and
so
flop
the-
is king king,
Okay.
they'll bet 3 chips.
So basically flop trips.
Nah, because
Yeah, 3
there's
of a
so
kind
many
or
factors
trips.
that'll throw that off, like what the pot size is.
No, their subconscious makes them bet 3 chips. Guaranteed.
In that regard, if I hit 4 of a kind, I'm betting 4 chips. I might check. Actually will check. No. Cap on that. All lies.
Nick, you tell us you get whatever you want whenever you want it, regardless of the sandwich. We understand. He's gonna Google the history of the Reuben,
Reuben is sauerkraut, bro.
but you can get it with. He's saying you can get it with coleslaw if you wanted it instead.
No,
of,
you're making it worse for me.
you don't like
Not that
coleslaw?
far.
Here comes the salad. Now what's that on the side of the salad right there?
Okay, watch this. Ace
Mushroom.
queen. Oh my gosh.
That's terrible. Big Daddy Chaz. I don't know if he gets in trouble here. He has the second.
He's got second best with best kicker.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't hate it, but he doesn't love it.
He has backdoor clubs.
Not anymore. Yeah. Ace King. What are they? What is LC doing?
Ooh, check, check.
So LC's playing with fire because now LC has. He should be scared of this of the flush.
With Big Daddy leading out, he will lose the minimum.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't,
no
I don't see
clear.
a raise here. I see just a call. Yeah.
That's the kind of hand right there where even though he lost that hand, you didn't lose too much. And that's the thing about good pokers against average or mediocre pokers is that are you making the most out of the pot and are you losing the least in a certain scenario?
Don't worry, nobody ever says that to you.
Carlos joining us in the chat. What's happening? The chat is here. The chat is, yes, it is. Get the chat.
So here's the Rounders 25 that belongs to whoever the final.
Thank you guys for everybody watching us on YouTube, for all the viewers and the likes. We really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. We do have a full month of July coming up.
No.
July 8th, we got the 1-3, $1 ante, no limit hold'em.
Mine?
July 13th, we got the $5 with a $10 rock pot limit Omaha.
I'm trying.
The 15th, we're doing the El Thunderbird and his friends again. Was a great game. A lot of friends from California showed up to play.
Can I have one?
We do,
Can we like? Can you tease
which
me,
is the
like, kinda
15th is Rhonda's birthday.
like touch me?
Okay, Rhonda's birthday is the 15th, and she is a friend of El Thunderbird. Hopefully she's there playing that night. The 20th of July, we do have the Hurricane Holly and Friends. They are going to be playing a 5-5-10 no limit hold'em with a Pokemon trophy. The 22nd, that Thursday of July, we are doing a ladies' night. It's a 1-3 no limit hold'em, and that was a great stream, great game last time. Thank you, ladies. We do have the July 27th. We do have the $10 ante only, 20 to come in, no limit hold'em, $2,000 minimum buy-in.
No, you didn't. That's why I had to.
That is going to step up the game.
It's called poker.
And then on the 29th of July, we do have Bring the Action or Step Aside 5-5 no limit hold'em. So check us out for those streams coming up in July.
You didn't pay enough to get. Hey, boom.
Where'd that come
Exactly.
from?
Hey, cheers. I bought 4 of them.
did?
No, I didn't buy, but
Thank
somebody
you.
bought 4 of them.
The shots are flowing again.
No.
I
Cheers.
put a,
Hey, Chaz, cheers.
I put a candy in my mouth.
Chaz.
I'm assuming that's a shot right there. I want to check that out.
What are you looking at? Oh, yeah.
So there was a drinks being passed along the way. I'm telling you, I'm one of the few who can actually play
Now
better.
it's a strip club.
Tipsy.
Oh, you're good, you're good. I'm sorry. I thought it was 25.
But then again, I can also play pool better tipsy. I bowl better.
Wow.
And in some cases, not always, some of my best golf shots, not a better round, some of my best shots have happened when I've had a few bourbons in me.
I stay away from drinking whenever I'm doing something for money. I play golf every other weekend for money. Don't ever drink. I play cards at Rounders Card Club. I don't drink. Everything I do is for money.
Yeah.
If I'm doing any game, I don't like playing a game. I like playing it for money. If I do tennis matches with my kids, I play them for money. It's not fun just to play for me.
I used to play a lot of golden tea for money.
Okay,
You know,
I don't play video games too
$20
much.
to $50, but
Wow,
you know, it's
that's huge.
at a bar. You know,
Oh yeah, that's huge.
You know, 4 players put $50 in, and you've got $200 for the winner. It's good times. Pocket Kings are for Big Daddy Chaz.
So if someone's asked me to go golfing or something, I go, what are we going to play for? And they're like, what? I go, oh, I'm not going out in that heat for fun. That's not fun.
You know, it's funny because people always say, you know, I like coming over here, playing a tournament for $100,
Oh, yeah.
or go to Retama Park with $100. And I tell people all the time, that is not a bad thing. That is not a bad hobby. I'm going to tell you why. I could have gone to the movies and spent just as much money, but I never walk out of the movies with more money than I showed up with.
Correct.
So as long as you, this is just like drinking. As long as you can hold your own and lose what you can afford, it's not a bad deal, man. It's fun times.
I'm gonna do it. If you can't
Yeah, exactly right, Nick. I believe in driving for show and putting for dough.
Yeah.
But Nick from Yuma has said he went to the Golden Tee Championships in Orlando one year.
Really?
That is strong. That is
Oh,
super strong.
Now, Nick, I am not going to play you, okay? Or you can spot me because it's been so long. I did, and Nick, if you're listening here, I played those old Golden Tee machines back in the day. The one that would jam your hand because it was before they moved the screen kind of diagonal so that you can go all the way through. Sometimes
Okay.
you hit the ball hard, and you would jam your hand up against the glass. But man, I think the best I ever shot on that one was 31 under. I know it's a video game and whatnot,
Oh,
but
wow.
still, it's amazing. It's so much fun.
I went to the Atari Championships when I was a kid.
Cheers, Jacob.
You guys know the game, the Atari?
Yeah.
It was way before all these other games were invented. Nick said he hasn't played in years on the Golden Tee.
I don't buy it. He's hustling me.
Yeah, he goes, I haven't played in years. Would you mind playing like $200 a round or something? Way to set us up, Nick. Thank you.
Green tea shots more sweet than that.
Hey, stop it.
Jacob calls with 6-3 suited.
The Atari Championships were off Carrot Hill Road in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Can't say that made much sense, but it was funny.
Yes, that's where I grew up. Virginia Beach, Virginia. We don't allow everybody in there.
I know, that's why it sucks.
You got that right.
It reminds me, back in the day, you were either an Atari guy or a Nintendo guy or a Sega guy. You couldn't be one. You couldn't be both. And if you were both, you were rich and pretentious. It's funny because my wife, whenever we're driving, we were driving the other day, and this motorcyclist was weaving through and then just took off, and she screamed "Sega" as he drove by, and I just thought it was great. I was like, all right, slow down, Excite Bike.
Look at Jacob betting with
So you want a mango
bottom
extra?
pair. And he's showing. He's
Yeah.
flashing cards.
He's the only one I think has shown his cards today. He's done it like 3 or 4 times already.
He's a monster. He
I think
is.
it's strategic though.
You never know what he's going to show you. Pocket kings or 6-3.
No, I didn't show him. I didn't show him.
I didn't say that.
No show for anybody.
Bro, I'm at the wrong table.
It's showing that the Stones having the best night so far.
Yeah, you think.
Both ladies are down, but not by much.
I mean, you just look so good in there.
Change 24.
It is poker room.
I forgot.
So what's your normal game here? Do you play like a 1-3 or?
I play all the mixed games. I play Big O a little bit, but I typically play the mixed game. It's a 5-10 to 20-40 mixed game, and I just prefer 5 to 6 cards to 4 cards versus 2.
Do you believe that in the I guess in the belief that you're either a cash player or you're a tournament player?
Say that again?
Like, do you
It's a totally different game.
yeah? Do you subscribe to the belief that you're either a cash player or a tournament player? in this
No,
sense?
because I equally lose at both of them. So I'm a both. I'm a cash game specialist.
I feel like
And a
they're
tournament
so
specialist.
different, and the strategies are completely different. So at the end of the day, you can probably be good at both, but then you're literally like working on those games individually. It's almost like commercial and residential real estate. Like they're similar, but they're not the same.
Yeah, it's like playing on grass or playing on clay tennis or hard court. It's
almost
the same,
like-
it's the same game, but
It's like
different surface.
pickleball.
Oh, it's
tennis.
tall, yeah. Because
Yeah,
I used
the
to play at
strategy is so different.
I used to play tennis at a club. We had 36 clay courts, and 6 of them were indoors. And that was when I was like 19, 20.
Go big or go
It
home.
was such. Yeah. Last week.
Do you play tennis now?
No, I haven't played tennis in 30 years.
I'm either I'm a decent 3-5 player. On a good day I play a 4-0 level. On a bad day I play a low end 3-5.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I mean, I was back then. 4-0, 4-5 max. I played a lot of tournaments. I played tournaments almost every weekend. They'd have a clay court tournament or a hard court tournament every weekend in Virginia Beach.
I think I'm so poor I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You bet $5. I
You know what I
can't.
mean?
Yeah,
You might be making stuff up, and
We're playing
I
these.
believe you.
We're talking about these country club sports here. I had this one coworker back in the day who, like you, liked to gamble on basically everything, right? And it didn't matter what we were doing. We were going to gamble on something at work during the day, even if it was odd or even. So I don't know if you played odd or even with a $5 bill or a $10 bill or whatnot. That's basically we would I don't know. We'd just go look at each other and go odd or even. We'd pull out a 5 or a 10. We'd flip it in the air, and it's kind of like saying heads or tails. But odd being one of them is heads, one of them is tails. Even being they're both up heads, both tails. And just we'd go by each other's desks, say odd or even daily, and then come back. And some days you win $10, some days you lose $10, and usually it's the money's just going back and forth the
Right.
entire time.
Right.
But
No one can win consistently.
yeah.
I don't want to do it if you don't have to. Hell yeah.
Look at that board.
No, that's like a quarter. Oh my god. Yeah, no, all you gotta do.
So I've been taking a little break eating. By the way, this food is unbelievable. Like, I had probably the freshest produce I've had in a long time. Blackened salmon, 8 ounces.
Yeah. This
It
ain't,
disappeared. Where'd it go?
They forgot it.
Oh, they didn't even bring you to salmon? Holy cow. Come on, guys. Tighten up.
Yeah, this isn't bar food.
It's not.
This is
It's not
restaurant quality food.
Yeah, it's restaurant quality.
Beyond restaurant quality. I mean, there are.
Yeah, there's terrible restaurants out there, and Rounders Grill is not one of them.
Cheers. Yes. I tell you what, I'll put
Here's the
$75
kicker.
Just
For
listen
every hour that you play, they give you $1
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
towards food. And I hate to be probably embarrassing by like how much I have, but I could probably eat here for like 3 months straight.
You were able to pay for it with credits.
So it's free food. You have to pay for the drinks, but the food is free. And by the way, Big Daddy Chaz just sent over these shots, so I guess we gotta take them.
What
Oh,
is this,
cheers.
by the way?
Cheers. This is a green tea.
your shot.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
green tea
nice.
shot.
Yeah,
Very-
something not too.
Thanks, Big
If
Daddy.
you win, you owe me my $75. It's a good luck shot. Boom. Hey, is that good?
Sorry, buddy. Hear
Oh,
me.
yeah. No, I saw
Swallow
that.
there.
It was about time. About
Gross.
time.
I'm gonna play that back over and over again.
Right.
Hell yeah.
That was delicious.
Now, Big Daddy Chaz is obviously wanting us to get a little toasty.
When you guys start drinking, you do any impersonations of anybody famous?
Jim Belushi, because I just
Okay, let's
pass
hear
out.
it.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. I didn't know Jim Belushi passed out.
So, all I'm saying is there has to be a karaoke night. Now that COVID subsided, now that a lot of us are vaccinated, and even if you're not, it's your choice. But the fact of the matter is, there needs to be a karaoke night someday soon. I understand that. I think Pix has live karaoke and then
with a band.
With the band, yeah, that's a different thing, man. That is a whole different thing. I want to check that out.
Menu.
I think it's gonna be a little bit till we get back to that, and maybe never until I see it again. So
Nick, I'm not sure. I'm gonna post a picture on Instagram so you guys can check it out.
I should have posted a picture of the sound before I murdered.
Yeah, before you killed it.
I like these hands right here.
All right, King, Queen, Deuces, Ninths. I like
Tens.
Deuces.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good hand right here.
This flop is gonna do a lot. Look at the percentages. Tens are beating everyone, but not by much. A good way to like learn poker this way is to look at the percentages pre-flop.
The deuces are out.
And now tens are way good.
Oh no, King Queen is a 4 to a flush.
Yeah, that might. Those are the hands that get me in trouble though.
Yeah, but Jacob has been playing very aggressic today.
So Jacob's gonna see that till the end, I promise.
Oh, I know. He's got 2 overs. He's got.
He's gonna see the credit. He's gonna see the credits of this film. He's gonna know who the key grip is. Is all I'm saying.
You ready?
You know what kills me about going to the movies is that people don't.
We can't anymore.
People don't
We're not getting
realize.
stabbed.
People don't realize that you're not supposed to leave the movie until the lights turn on because the lights are still dark during the credits. That means the movie's coming back on. Okay, so you have. Okay, well, I'll after this hand real fast. We have LC here, 70% chance of winning this hand.
And then my boy Jake,
Pocket tens.
just shoving it all in. I like it, dude. Get it, boy. And nothing.
Didn't
See,
get
I
it.
told you, dude.
Didn't
Those
get it.
diamonds. You chase that flush, you go down the toilet.
Okay, so the movie hack, by the way, is when the credits are on in a movie, if the theater remains dark while the credits are up, that means that there's another scene to the movie that's coming up. Whether it be they're coming back on stage. You know how sometimes the credits go on and there's like a hidden scene, or there's
Oh yeah, like the bloopers.
bloopers, or there's a hidden song, or whatever the case may be. That happens, and they do not turn the lights on.
But Mike, sometimes I have to pee and I don't care about all that.
Just before you go.
That's just a you problem at that point, man.
We can't use the P word out here, guys.
P?
Yeah, P. That's what I said. You can't use the P word.
Which is urine.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it said P.
Way over and running that shit. I might get it.
But
That reminds me back in the day, 20 years ago, playing card games at home. We'd always ask.
stop dating yourself.
I know. We'd always ask the question, piss, because that asking the question, you're in. And it just sounded like it. So we just changed it to piss over time.
You have to. No, you get. I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on.
So Michael was talking about bowling earlier. So Mad Benjamin said karaoke is popular with people who can't figure out bowling.
All right.
Got him.
No, not at all. Because I saw a comedian earlier that said that bowling's the only sport that you lose respect the better you are.
Oh, wow.
It was like, look at that guy. He has his own ball. It was a great comedy
I like
sketch
that,
to
that
it.
dude that's viral that he's like, you know, he hits that winning. It must, I don't know. It's probably the championship of bowling. I don't know what it is, but it was on ESPN and he hits it and he's just like, "Cause I'm the best. You're not." It's one of my favorite video of all time.
One of the funniest things about like going bowling is that you used to go to bowling alleys, right? I mean, I used to go to the one on Oak Hills and back in the day, but now the last bowling I've gone to is Main Event. If you walk into a Main Event like on a Tuesday at 11 o'clock, it's just a bunch of adults in there. It's so funny because I went there to
bowls.
I went there to like
It's a dying sport.
I went there to like get a birthday party package for my kid. And I'm used to being there on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning where just a bunch of kids just running all over the place. But during the day, it's just dudes getting drunk over there. So single ladies out there, you're looking for a man. They're at Main Event
Not the
on
right
a
one,
random
though.
weekday.
Not like Jacob. This is single and ready to mingle over here, just throwing money around.
I'm the perfect bowler because
You leave?
I go buy 2 bowling balls, one fingertip, one a little deeper so I can throw the hook or the straight ball.
Yeah.
And I can't do either.
Gotcha.
I probably bowl maybe about 100 high, but as soon as I walk in, after I get my shoes, I walk over there and go, "What kind of pizza you got here?" I'm looking for the pizza. Pizza and beer.
Main Event, deceptively good pizza. It's like
You're
what?
These are lies now.
No, have you had the pizza there before?
Yes, have.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not Grimaldi's. It's not.
barely edible.
Oh my goodness.
Mad Benjamin has some great advice and great knowledge. Bowling is great. It takes the kids off the streets and puts them in the alleys.
That's very good.
So, where's all this wisdom coming from?
Matt,
Confucius
Matt
say.
Benjamin. That's a great name too, because he must have lots of hundreds.
The bomb pot with the new dealer back. Dade County Rob is dealing.
Dade County is where he's from.
Anything in Florida. You say anything in Florida before his name, that's what he wants.
So in a bomb pot, would you prefer to have a pocket pair, or would you prefer to have kind of?
I want 4 cards that don't match.
Yeah, I do too.
Suited, maybe all connected.
You
I
want to
don't
hit
know.
a flop. So, well, Omaha bomb pots are weird because you want combinations and stuff, but in a Hold'em bomb pot, I want something that I would never play. Like I literally just won $300 with a 4-9 off. I would have never been that. The bottom hit 4-4-9, which was gravy, and the top hit 9-King-7, and then I bet enough to get everyone out.
So explain to me how this works again. So is there a pot for the top part?
So the best part about a bomb pot is that it's, well, in a 1-2 table here, which is what I play because I'm cheap, or not that great, whatever. So it's $5, and no one can pre-flop raise. So no one bets before the first, and you have 2, well, for the Hold'em bomb pot, you have 2 flops, 2 turns, and 2 rivers. So usually it's split. Very rare that someone wins both, but I've done it many times. You just, so it feels like a.
Yeah, winning it both ways is kind of hard. Kind of like an Omaha, like where you, if it's Omaha high-low.
High-low is hard to hit both.
Yeah,
The
unless,
bottom
unless you
wheel.
get the wheel somehow.
Yeah, the bottom wheel is the only time that you feel good about it.
But I tell you what, man, that food hit the spot earlier. The beef kebab, highly recommend.
I'll get it next time.
And you know what? The green beans, I'm usually kind of like, I'm going to order green beans because I'm kind of
I'm either
doing
going to make
a
him or
little
go to
carb thing.
Bill Miller. I'm going to be honest with you.
What's that?
I'm either going to make him or go to Bill Miller. Green beans, you can
Oh,
mess
I
up
know.
green beans
Oh,
all
yeah,
day.
for sure.
You can mess them up all day.
But here, pretty good, man.
How do they make them?
Dare I say, they're seasoned. Well, first of all, they're seasoned. That's a good thing.
Duh, girl.
V-Pips of the night. Jacob, 64%.
Damn.
I think that's low. He's mixing
Explain
it up.
what VPIP is for the layman's.
V-Pip is voluntarily putting chips into the pot, so
Yeah.
you're playing a lot of hands,
Yeah,
regardless of your strength of your cards.
Yeah, you're just playing. My VPIP, I promise you, is very high in every table I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm not here to, well, you know what?
My VPIP is high for me. It's like 4 to 5%.
What does?
Wow. You're rocky.
That's per 5 hours.
TCH Dallas right now at 17.
Are you being real? Why even come?
Yeah. I'm hoping to make that $25 and get out of here.
He's trying to get that dollar per hour for the food.
I took it
I'll play one of the streams one night.
I
and,
feel like I go in waves though. Sometimes I want to see every hand because I'm in it, and sometimes I like walk away and only play like the best cards. And Wes says, "Hey, who's been you play with?"
that's Jesse.
Okay.
He's a regular on the stream. His VPIP is somewhere around 15 to 20%. usually.
Worrying, Jesse. Get that up, bro. Those are some rookie numbers, dude.
He plays the nuts. Look at this. Ace Deuce calls a $50 pre-raise, and
Watch
then
Jesse.
Jacob with Ace 5 of clubs makes it $350.
Watch
And
Jesse
Holly's counting out chips.
with a queen 6.
She's seen Jacob play tonight, and she wants to get some of them chips.
Yeah, but what she should be worried about is my boy Jesse,
I don't have time.
because Ace Deuce not bad. I like that one.
But
He has Ace 5.
maybe one day.
Jesse has Ace Deuce.
I
Jacob
know,
raised.
Jesse's still in there though.
He hasn't folded yet. I will say Jesse folds here. Well, he's getting pot odds. He's getting 4 to 1 on a call.
Right? Yep, and he calls.
That's the 4 to 1 right there.
Ace D suited.
It's gonna be Queen 6 with 2 spades.
That'd be sick.
There's the Queen. Oh no.
Nah, you were way off.
Chris is definitely in the lead here.
Yeah.
Oh, he checks. He's trapping.
He's trapping with his 9s.
How does Jacob continue here for about 500? Yeah, oh my gosh. Is that a number I just pulled off the top of my brain?
Only a small bet. For what's in the pot.
Is,
$2,000
if Chris
pot.
calls us 500, he has a monster.
Look at this is a very casual $2,000 pot.
Wow.
If I'm in a $2,000 pot, I'm calling my grandmother.
Jesse shows him the deuce. He doesn't want to show him the ace.
Bro.
No, it wasn't
He shows him the ace 5
Nah,
suited.
see, Jesse's here to play, kids.
Jacob's tough to beat, man.
You had a 5
Because
too?
we don't. I mean,
Very tough to
we
beat.
don't know what he
You
has.
had no dudes.
He had ace 5, nothing.
No, I mean, no, not we know, but the people out there don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They have no idea. He could be on a flush draw.
He checked. There's 2 checks and a bet in a 997 board. Whew.
Close.
Well,
Hard
hey,
to
man, you
beat.
put free money,
Hard to beat.
and
If they don't know what you have, it's hard to beat.
And I'm gonna, let's do 50. We're making it Oswald 50 right here. This guy, I don't know why, but this guy is bomb big. And we got
Yeah,
this
these
amazing
salads are no
chip over
joke.
here that's pretty shot.
Big Daddy Cruz.
How many shots?
Hey, Chaz.
Oh, well, that's Chaz's shot.
Chaz is saying, stay tuned. We got drunk action in holy cow.
Chaz is buying the shot.
I'm in it.
Whoa.
Chaz is buying the shot.
The shots have taken over.
Cool.
We're taking shots. And Chaz is buying
Big
all.
4th of July weekend coming here at Rounders Card Club. $120,000 in guarantees. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And,
Bunch of tournaments. Plus cash. I just went out there right now to go
take 2 with me.
Huh?
get your in.
Guy, I'm not.
All right.
And
I know, I hear you.
there was, I counted
And then we got how many
19
we got
tables running.
left?
on a Tuesday, bro.
Chaz is the freaking guy that owns this place.
Chris, will you take one?
But this weekend, 4th of July, we all know you have the time off.
You give one to Chris.
So
I give one to Chris.
Thursday, you come here at 6 p.m. It's
Give one to Mike. Give one to
$30,000.
Chris,
It's
one to Mike.
guaranteed. It's called the Big 50. It's $160 buy-in.
Jesse, you'll take
Oh,
one.
look at this quads, bro. Big Daddy hits quad. How does he do?
Oh my gosh. He's hoping someone pairs up.
And they did. The king. Chris got there. Look at Chaz. Look at him like just talking to the waitress. You know, thinking about what he's gonna do next weekend. I got quads.
Oh, she has shots for some of the players.
Duh.
Sounds terrible. Already did a double strap.
Chaz is smooth calling here, dude. Sicko. Dude, this is sick.
What did Jacob call with?
Who knows, dude? That dude might have like queen 9 off.
Oh, Chris has a shot in front of him.
Yeah, not taking it though. He's gonna take it after this.
Oh, fuck you.
Chaz is getting a rebuy. Oh no, he's paying for the drinks. Sorry.
Until he takes that shot. You say you gotta take that shot first.
Oh,
He's like, what do I do with
You
quads?
take your
that
water,
looks
take
like
water.
Nina, the waitress. That's my daughter right there.
1200.
Tell by the redness in her hair.
Great waitress.
Oh my gosh! And there's a $1,200.
You know,
Oh, an $850 raise.
I like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Hey, Hurricane, come on.
that was my last chance.
Oh no! Did Chris get in trouble with King Jack? Oh, what a good fold! Good fold.
Is that from us?
Big Daddy Chaz was very confident with betting there, knowing that he was getting his money back for his shots.
He has the nuts.
Um,
He has two pair. He has red twos and black twos.
he showed
Did
the
he show?
deuce. He showed the deuces to Chris.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, put it right here.
What do you tip a dealer with that when you win a multi-$1,000 pot?
Well, I would
How much,
say
$2? $3?
maybe $6
Yeah,
is
max.
good. $6.
They're useless.
Yeah. Trying to help out.
Yeah, Jacob, where were you, dude? Did you see what he did? I quad deuces, I
I
flopped
didn't
it.
see what I had. You had
I
quad?
didn't see what I had.
Should we do it on this hand?
Absolutely.
100. Oh, I'm saying we should do it.
I was gonna call blind to fold it to me.
And do you get quads on the river or on the flop of the turn?
Do you drink these?
Hey, did you get quad on the flop?
My son
Flop.
does.
They're good.
Yeah, my son loves those.
Oh, meals?
I,
Yeah. The meals.
Check.
I stopped drinking so good. And I stopped drinking carbonate.
People are thinking about raping alcoholics.
So I was at my mother-in-law's
That's
house.
twice without a double shot. On street.
I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Hey, I'm thinking of 7 cards.
She's like, no, there's it's no sugar, so this. Yeah. It's like,
The crystal lights.
it's crystal water. Yeah, and I just love it.
Whew. Oh,
Same. So I used to drink crystal light and somebody introduced me to the meal and it just easier.
Jacob's got Queen 9 against King 7.
Well, that's like,
They've been playing a lot of hands against each other here.
Yeah.
Jacob and Chris.
I like those. Have you ever been in a table like that where you get a rivalry going? Like it's like Lakers versus Celtics?
Yes.
Spurs versus Lakers. Like it's like I'm only in when that dude's in or that girl's in. Have you? I've been in a lot of those just epic battles where I'm like, dude, I'm only calling if that dude is in there
We'll fucking
because
get
you either
fucked
have his
up
number or vice versa, or there's that revenge factor and all that.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of weird.
at the same time.
That is crazy.
And somehow like dirty
Has a
dealers like
fucking-
Ocho will like give you guys kings versus queens because he doesn't care about life and hates everyone that's ever played poker.
Exactly. Have you ever set poker?
Yeah, but I like those.
I definitely misunderstood.
And has it fucked you over?
Did you too?
No.
Man, that salmon
it
is
hasn't
good,
fucked you
kids. The blackened salmon at Rounders Grill, man.
I'm
Tell
sorry.
me.
I have blatant questions. I was like, hell yeah.
Jesse's
Hell
looking
yeah.
a little
Blatant
I'm the same fucking way. I'm like, dude, hell yeah.
He's on Jesse. No, I'm gonna bring it.
Yeah, hey, Robert, slide it better.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Chaz trying to get me drunk.
Big,
Big
cheese.
cheese.
Big cheese in the.
Oh, cool.
That's for you.
Big cheese. All right, thanks, Big Cheese. I'm gonna take that white tea, I guess. I don't know.
Green tea.
She said white tea.
Oh, you doing a white cheese?
White tea.
One
What is that?
time.
Oh, I didn't know.
She's just taking care of me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
whatever.
No, I'm saying.
Thank you.
I don't know who Big Cheese is, but thank you, I guess.
Just get big card good, right? Card live. What are the fuck, whatever that, I don't even know what that means, but get lucky.
Yeah, Nick, the chat is still on the TV.
That's
I
your
believe they have it. They love listening and
Yeah, they love that.
reading the chat for sure.
right?
Yeah. We should ask the chat. Anyone on the chat, what are your
Well, we'll just say 500.
what is the best epic battles that you've been in poker? Has it been someone? Is it a friend? Is it a cousin that you play with all the time? Is it a rando? And did you win or did you not?
And then us
I
three.
usually lose mine
There's three. Because we got
when I take it personal.
Sixth pair.
How do you not take it personal too when someone just bluffs the heck out of you?
See,
bro?
look, it shows Chris having King 7, but he actually had Ace 8. So the card reader is off just a little bit there.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, it made for a tough call. I thought he made a good call unless I saw Ace 8, but when he had King 7, I thought it was a tough call to make against pocket 6s for Big Daddy.
Big Daddy's had a lot of pocket pairs today.
He's making pairs. He's making money.
If you 75, I'll give you this. Give me 50.
That Pokemon game. It's different. It's different. What's my boy Jake doing here? He's just putting $100 out.
Do this for here, and then I'll do
That dude's trying. Oh, look at this.
He wants to straddle
95.
No, he's traveling $90.
in the big blind.
Be a man, making 100.
All right, 100.
So
that a blind
basically he's blind racing.
All right, hey.
There it is.
I got
See,
him.
I like players like Jake.
So
I like that.
120 if it-
He started out crushing,
Jake's good for the game, dude.
but a few shots in will definitely change the game plan.
Doing it.
Hell yeah.
Jake's good for the game, dude. I can't wait to play with Jake, bro.
Man, send your support for Jacob.
Who the hell's doing waters? Nobody's doing
Against
waters.
him,
Except the pussies over there.
you're a chump. You'll lose it all. You'll punt it away, dog.
Thank you.
That's my buddy, you mother.
No. But I'll take
Yeah, for sure. My goodness. Send your love for Jacob, man. He is totally playing
on me.
strong, mixing it up.
Nina.
He got caught bluffing at the wrong time when someone had the stone cold nuts with the ace high flush, but what a great move it was. It just didn't pan out for him.
Whatever they want. I assume range shots.
Nick, you couldn't have said any better. The biggest poker battle I've had is with myself. Absolutely.
Damn, dude, I'm fucking feeling those shots. God damn it.
Nathan, what's happening?
5 shots. God damn it.
Stop it.
LC with the open hand, dog.
It was funny, you seemed kind of intent on coming back.
How much, 100?
Jesse with top pair
You were sitting in the cart.
I'll
and
tell
a
you,
flush draw. Oof.
Matt Benjamin, Nick, I like doing a blocker bet. A lot of times when I'm battling inside my head of if I'm good or not.
Blocker.
So, yeah, blocker bet, basically putting out a bet to where they won't raise. The best they'll do is call so that I lose the minimum or win the minimum. But
So I don't know who Big Cheese is, but I'm about to take a shot.
Big Cheese, JJ says, thank you for the shot. It is a
Detective John Quest. Now I'm kind of scared. What the heck's going on?
easy. Oh, Rhonda. To Rhonda.
cool. Rhonda's husband, thank you, sir. You better make sure she gets home. She's a pretty girl.
Done it one time.
And thank you for the shot, man.
One time. Get a little frisky one time, guy.
And there's
Damn.
Jesse taking down a nice sized pot that we unfortunately just missed right there, but
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
me
should have
taking
been on that
shots.
hand.
More important
drinking
than the
shot, yeah, absolutely.
That hand I was got.
Yeah, sure, Jacob, what's it like being the man, dude?
See, all of this dead time, man. I'm telling you, you can literally learn another language. Just look at the shuffling, and I mean, if you're raking chips, then you're raking chips. But besides that, there's a lot of dead time playing poker. Look at Chaz on the internet right now. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Fox News?
Yeah.
Crazy.
He wants to keep updated. That's fine.
I'm gonna mess with Big Daddy Chaz this time.
I'm about to go on.
See what he knows.
Yeah, I just put 300 bucks.
That'd be embarrassing if you'd actually see what we're doing while we're playing.
Yeah. Thank you for all the likes. We are trying to reach 75 likes tonight to get a little extended time. Hopefully we can get 75 likes.
Yeah.
It would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well.
Rounders on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
Straddle, Jacob.
probably on MySpace.
MySpace.
I'm on it. Yeah, I got it. You have the first one? What the?
Snorlax. I'm Snorlaxing.
I didn't think you were that old to even know what MySpace was.
I was young. It was a different time.
500.
I don't even know my login anymore.
Well, we had the $5,000 guaranteed
Oh, they're
triple
playing right
treat
now.
free roll tonight.
That's getting kind of crazy.
First place out of a $5,000 guarantee is $2,000.
First place for a free
We
tournament.
totally exceeded
Finally playing
For a free tournament.
by almost $2,000 a free roll. A free roll.
all in.
I don't think that's what people understand. If you're a member of the card club,
Go ahead.
there's free
picked
rolls.
up a
You
hand.
can
There's free
literally
roll.
Well, I got
play
For
for free.
25 or what is it?
It's $5 for your
$5
daily,
entry, and then you just
Oh, and down.
You
20
play-
bucks for the dealers.
$20 for the house, the dealer
Wait,
fee,
what do you want to do?
It's
You
$25
want me to
entry.
give you back your money, call it a day?
and then you get to play the free roll.
It's $2,000.
But we've
I
had
take half
the
your
free
money.
roll 85 players,
Run
Okay.
I'm fucking
How many
199 rebuys,
Yeah.
150 add-ons.
So for $25 you can win. That's
You can win $2,000.
yeah. That's not a lot of
Hey, I'm
times.
not playing these once.
Yeah.
I never played these
There's
once.
not a lot of opportunities like that to win and learn poker and hang out with.
The late entry is over. Ended at 9:15. It's 9:50 right now, our time.
Diamond.
Oh, we got an all-in and a call with Ace 9 versus King 5.
Hell yeah, get the
King
fuck out
5 flops a 5, but of course, Jacob rolls over the 9 on the turn and doubles up.
me.
There you go, Jake. Get it back, boy.
He's like, go to the bar.
Big Daddy Chaz ain't nothing.
950. He doesn't drink. He doesn't drink.
Good for you. You're smarter than
Hell yeah.
They both had diamonds, so if the diamonds did come, Big Daddy Chaz was in trouble.
Yeah, he was in a lot
But he
of
did outflop him. He just got turned
And this guy
with the 9.
Here, I'll do this. I'll do 25 more.
The button.
So the Ace 9 is not on the.
Yeah, he,
So
yeah, he
it's
did.
reading wrong,
He
bro.
did good. He
The
did
Ace 9 Jake had in his pocket, and then it came 7-5 Jack, and then Jake turned to 9.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. But
I
on the
said-
bottom it looked like he was in
Big Daddy Chaz outflopped him with a 5, and then he turned to 9. And then the river paired the
Yeah, but
board.
the bottom is actually reading wrong also.
It's almost like
This is
Jason, come sit. We got a seat.
entered. Man, oh man, look at that. Everybody's drinking around here.
25 out there.
I say usually.
25.
I think it's good luck.
It is good luck, right?
I'll put 50. No, you do.
Fly me to the moon.
That's good luck, bro. You're good.
What's he playing these days?
Yeah, Chaz loves playing these streams. You can hear him chuckling. And he has a great laugh. It's very infectious.
It is.
And Jacob loves playing. He's having a great time.
Jacob, I don't think he doesn't like 2 cards.
He's touched the moon and came back, and now he's going back to touch the moon again.
I like it. No, like those are those players that like basketball, like the guy that he'll shoot no matter what, doesn't like a shot.
Oh yeah.
He could be in his face, and Jake's still shooting. Gives 0 Fs. 0. So our new dude Jesse with 3. I like that 3-4 of suited for some reason. 'Cause they also don't see that.
Yeah, they'll never see it coming.
I mean, if it's cheap, I'll get in there. I've done some damage with that.
Does Jacob make a move with 10 deuce?
Of course he does with the Dora Brunson.
What?
He's talking to Big Daddy.
Stacks we're playing.
Are we going to get it all in and run it once or twice? That's what he wants to know.
So your chips
You need like 6, bro.
good.
You need to run it
Then I
6
really like
times.
your chips in.
75, 1.
Oh, Jake.
Plus 9.5, and then with the 10, so with
You serious?
I didn't even got it.
Are you serious? You're
If
fucking
you think
cold?
Jacob's playing a little careless, he's a really strong player. He actually
Give
is.
me a,
Yeah.
buy me a shot. One shot.
He's just willing to mix it up.
No, you didn't.
That's all.
You
That's
did,
good,
but
though.
You didn't did
Look at Big Daddy Chess up to $8,000. Wow, kid.
And he's up 3.1.
Rhonda's at 4,400. I'm ready for that one.
We're done together.
She'll be all right. Still early.
Still have a shot in your left
Still early.
hand.
Holly's relaxing right there.
Why you finish the ones you already
Holly-
have?
I feel like Holly's
Better
always
than that.
relaxed.
Hurricane Holly.
Chris has
just
been
do
mixing it
Hurricane.
up a lot in seat 2 as
Hurricane
well.
Holly just
You're
do-
right.
Yeah.
Look at- See, that's that laugh.
It's like, my
There he
name's
is.
Holly.
First
It's a
name.
chuckle, bro.
How did that happen?
He just has a great time. Every time he plays, win or lose, that guy has a laugh, a smile.
What I owe you?
That's amazing that you can handle those swings
And I'll take it
and
at
be
the
okay with it.
Greeting for the round for the table.
There you go.
Wow.
Thank you.
How much is it?
You see Lena over there's up a few $1,000s after
25? I'm gonna do one.
getting messy with a few hands.
That's it.
Yeah, like a small.
I had a shot.
Like a small one.
Holly, have you had the hurricanes with Pedal Brian?
Let's do
They're good. They're
what are
sneaky
we
though.
Notice the red hair? That's I used to run up.
Hurricanes at Pedal
Hurricane.
Brian.
It's a drink. It's a New Orleans native drink called the Hurricane. It's got rum and red. It's just it's sweet goodness that tastes like a soda. Just to eat up and wake up 3 days later.
So Mikey's back in the booth.
You have one.
Where'd you go, dude?
Oh man,
Did you go win like $500 and come back?
dude? I wish. I wish.
Today, huh, Chris?
No, no.
All right, so let's actually do some play-by-plays for a little bit.
Next hand.
Yeah. So Big Daddy's the big winner right now, almost 3K. Stone in seat 1 is almost up 2K. LC's almost up a little over 1,500, and then Jesse's just barely up a little bit, but he just got here though, so it's kind of he's just warming up.
That was a lot of
Jacob
shots in a
though,
short period of
he's
time.
Hey, you gotta.
he's letting it fly. Jacob's what I call a boomerang player, bro, because he'll throw it up, he'll come back or not. Right? He'll just keep on playing, which I like. Those are the. I'm actually that type of player too.
That's it.
And he has the force. What is it called? The Pokemon thing that makes him actually
Remember
bet
back in the day when
25
you were a
pre-flop.
fucking baller, dude?
Still 8 players. One of the biggest games in San Antonio.
Yeah.
You can't find other action like this. 9-7 is my favorite hand of all
I
time
already did it.
because of the year that I was born, and also other reasons. But
With all Jacob
so
shots.
Rock and Ronda has my favorite hand of all time. It's 7-9
That $5
suited.
We were talking about this on my show the other day. We were talking about tattoos. Do you have a tattoo?
No.
Okay, because I went to a water park the other day,
'Kay.
and I felt like I was the only person there that didn't have a tat.
I don't have a tap.
300.
So I basically said, "Thank you for the L for a loser over
That guy,
here."
dude.
What do you have besides my name on your back?
So I basically asked the question: if you had a poker hand that you would put on your
Hell no.
on a
I won't even
tattoo,
put my son's
what would
name
it
on
be?
me.
What would it be?
We're playing
I want to
poker.
play some poker, if you don't mind.
Big lick. All right.
Oh, wait.
So Queen 8.
With hearts, though, man, because
Of course.
got to make it romantic.
Yeah. Big lick is 6'9", by the way. Queen 8 is
It's small. It's small.
somehow in the lead here. Queen 8 off. Big Daddy Chaz, what the? Look at him chuckle and just win money.
Laugh like it's like whatever.
I hate and love him somehow.
I check again. I don't know what the fuck this guy's gonna do.
He's not scared of aces. He just wakes up with
Wild man, dude.
all the
Wild
cards
man.
and all the dreams. And Jacob, I don't know what Jacob's doing there. We're Jack 4 off. Jacob, dude, does not care, dude. I like it. I want to be like Jacob when I grow up soon. Because look at him. He's like, I'm here. None of my cards match. I hit nothing. I'm going to raise. I like it. That's a dangerous player, though, dude.
Wow.
Dudes like Jake, it's hard to beat them.
A lot of chips.
You have to be very patient. Hey, how are those green beans, kid? Told you.
They are.
All in.
I never thought I'd grow up to be. That's how I know I'm getting old.
You asking for green beans?
I'm getting excited about, man, those are some good
Hey,
green beans.
let me let you know how I was when I knew I was old.
You have the club?
I was real sad when I heard that Luby's was closing. I was super sad.
Club.
I was
Now,
super sad.
is it really closing?
No, it's
We've been
not. They're
hearing
gonna
this
keep
for
the
years.
locations here. But when you say stuff like that, that's
I
like
had the best
what?
hand.
Yeah.
Show 'em what you got then.
Like that's like Santa Claus
I
doesn't
was showing
exist kind of
everybody
things
earlier.
to me.
At the Queen
Like
Eight.
you're gonna close Luby's. Like what's gonna happen to my life after that?
I mean, what are the old
Play
people
poker
going
or
to do?
not, Jacob?
I don't
mean-
know. Just, that's heaven's waiting
Do
room.
that.
Exactly.
You want to do a giant chat? Seven.
Sorry, must tweet that.
Luby's is heaven's waiting room, man. Like, where are they gonna go? There's no lobby.
I mean, come on, because there are many places. I mean, where else would you rather spend $20 for lunch?
Dude,
how did it get so expensive?
Yeah, no, it's a lot, dude. I go there with my mom every once in a while. I'm like, how do we spend $40 without drinks?
How has that been going to Luby's for 40 years of my life, and I've had like just 3 meals there?
It's a San Antonio thing though too, bro. Like they started here on Main Street, right by Port Loring. It's one of the biggest franchises that the restaurant industry has ever seen, and it's ours. It's San Antonio. So when they closed, they said they were going to close. I got real hurt. I was like, why would you do that to anyone? But I think they just kind of realized that, it's a San Antonio.
I mean, stock in Jello would go down immediately.
Bro, the blue Jello, you don't even manufacture it anymore at that point.
Yeah. It's so funny. And
they have it every day. I don't think anyone gets it, but they're like, no, next time.
The pistachio salad or whatever that.
Oh yeah.
The what is it called? The Watergate salid. Who gets that?
You've got it. What's up? You're like, it was good, but I'm gonna wait for the mashed potatoes. 'Cause I don't care. Look at Big Lick, 9-6. It's coming up.
That reminds me of my show the other day. We were talking about how. Do you really care about whether or not a restaurant has a good rating health score, like a 98?
No, the worst ones don't.
The man,
Pasha on Wurzbach is one of the best restaurants on earth, but
I love Pasha.
But dude, don't look at those reviews, dog.
Oh, I know, but the taquerias on West Commerce, man.
There's
my goodness.
There's some cockroach kebabs, kid. I mean, I'm throwing shade, but
we have this an all in right here.
But I'll still eat it. It's good for the gut. I like. Hey, we're here in the hoot and hollering, and I have to wait because it's 30-minute delay. But someone over there just like won the rodeo or something. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The delay sucks, y'all.
Oh no, dude.
Wish I was on that
Jake,
table.
what's going on,
But I can't
dude?
afford it.
Holy shit. Dude, we're finally playing poker.
Yeah, if Luke's closed, dude, where the old people go? Does Mass panic? Or just Jim's gets crazy, right? Just Jim's gets lit at that point.
Yeah, at that point, gyms would have nothing but college students and senior citizens and nothing.
And they
in
would just
between.
battle it out.
You know,
There'd be reservations at gyms, dude, at that point. You're like, you want 8:30? They're like, yeah, no.
The gyms
Six.
by my house off of Petrenko and 1604 for about a month-long period was playing 90s music in there. And it was
that's classic rock now.
But it was a different vibe. But you go to like all the other places like an Alamo Ranch or whatnot, they're
What are they
still,
playing,
They're still
like?
playing the 50s
They're
and
playing
60s.
oh, okay.
They're still playing, Chubby Checker.
So you're the
crap.
demographic. I get it.
Yeah. So
Nice.
we're not that far off, dude. It's not
I'm way
that much
far.
over to you.
I'm way far.
Huh?
No, you're not.
So you're 7-9 offsuit. I'm pocket sevens over here.
Mm. Yeah, no, we are the demographic now. That sucks. Yeah, I'll be vibing in HEB sometimes. I'm like, this is.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, why am I jamming in HEB? I was like, oh, I'm old.
Every
That
time.
was a 5-5. That was
Dude,
strong.
I'm just saying.
That was fucking strong,
I
man.
want to get some more produce.
It's like why is the cure being played? Is this Depeche Mode?
Yeah, is this Radiohead?
In the turn, in the fun.
Start jamming out at Walgreens and CVS.
No, it's scary.
I hate stealing that last card, dude.
Because I do buy more
Fuck that
food.
last card, dude.
Like
Do
it
you-
works.
Do you ever drive someplace and go, man, this used to be a club? I was,
Yeah, it's
I,
like Planeta. Planeta Mexico was nothing now, and that was like where all my everything was happening back in the
Selena
early
and
2000s.
Selena and I were out in what's it called, the quarry area, and I'm like, oh, this used to be the lab.
Yeah,
I was like,
they're
she was
like the lab.
I was like, what the hell was the lab? Now it went like this back in the day for those who are listening. Jack 9 offsuit, one of my favorite hand.
Is it really? Why?
It's because the biggest hand I ever won in Vegas was that, and I was just learning how to play, and
So what you got?
Jack 9
Run it
offsuit.
once. Go ahead and run it. What?
Flop it, flop it.
Against 10-9.
10-9 suited.
And Jacob's all in with $600.
That's a very good.
And he,
Ooh.
oh,
Oh,
Sicko.
that's ugly.
That's sick. That's not cool. Big Daddy Chaz, dude.
Jack Holt. No,
He gives him a jack, and then he gives him a 10, and then he gives Big Daddy Chaz a jack, just to be like, yeah,
Is that what they call
your hopes gone.
all right, let's go back to clubbing here.
Okay.
Sunday was Joe's Volcano. Back in the day.
Thursday. Maybe Wednesday.
No,
Who's there on a
Wednesday,
Sunday?
Wednesday was Park Place.
That's where the cochinas. That's when they go on Sunday, dude. Now I know who you like. They like C-section scars and big hoop earrings.
Oh, dude, hoop earrings and
Mikey,
hats.
what's wrong with
Come
you?
on.
What's wrong with you,
Hoop
man?
earrings, hats, and white shorts.
Like I'm talking about the ones like tigers can jump through. Like
no, yeah, I mean, I wanted to double as a coaster, you know, at this
No.
point, you know. But
Sunday. Wow.
so
We weren't hanging back then, dude.
so it was. I mean, and there was like Saturdays was basically, I mean, I guess
Planeta.
Planeta. The Bonham was also rocking on Saturdays.
Thursdays.
Fridays was the Atrium. Or was that Thursday?
The Ratrium.
Yeah.
That's where the ratas went. Yeah, the Ratrium was there. That's Broadway outside of 410.
Yeah.
Ugh. There was like 5 clubs and they all sucked.
No, the Egyptian room was good.
What? There was an Egyptian room? I was
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And then we had, so that was Thursday. We're going back in time. Tuesday was the Lab. That was like dollar pint night.
Yeah. There was a Broadway 50-50 had Mondays and Wednesdays were
Yes.
dollar.
But Thursday was actually Jules and Madison Avenue.
Mad Ave, yeah.
All that place with the drinkery.
The drinkery, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to.
But you almost
Potentially get
always
shot.
got shot, though.
Yeah,
There was a high percentage.
So there was a shooting or a stabbing there, one or the
Yeah.
other. Although I did
And I'm
see-
still there.
I did get somebody get stabbed at Planeta, and it happened right in front of me.
At Planeta.
At Planeta, yeah.
It wasn't in bottle service, I can tell you that.
That's true. What was that one place that was next to Planeta? And right next to Madison Avenue was a place called Picasso's back in the day that was
No.
really good.
See, now you're stretching.
No, I'm dating
I
myself
don't
here.
remember most of those years, so I'm out.
Yeah, that's true. And Uber did not exist, which was weird.
That sucked.
Which is great because
That's when you start hanging out with the wrong people at 3 a.m. because you just got to ride.
Yeah. I used to have this one friend who would show up at a club at 1:45 and pretend that he had been there the entire night.
That's the smartest thing that anyone could do.
Yeah, he would get drunk at home and then
Yeah.
he'd show up trying to hook up with the girls walking out the door.
Brilliant. Well, whoever he is, he should be writing a book right now.
Adam, this one's for you, man.
Hey, 9-7 again. No, they don't like my. They don't
Or
like
it's like.
Well, of course, we saw Jacob go all in with the $600 buy-in, and Nate in the chat says, "Jacob, come back."
Jacob's gonna come back. I don't
Jacob's
think
great
Jacob's
for the
back.
game.
Jacob's just stretching outside and like, I'm gonna come back and wreck these fools.
And he can.
Me? I'm playing like a
King
Lino,
5.
Lino did leave.
Hey, speaking of Ochoa, King 5 is Ochoa's favorite hand. Chris Ochoa, the dealer, and Stone's about to wreck shop with it because Jesse has King Deuce, and right now, he's in big trouble, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Because that's why I hate playing those King rags or whatever. Because
Wow. Look at Jesse.
Jesse's in trouble, dude.
He snap folded.
Man, Jesse knows,
He's good.
right?
Jesse's very
That's
good.
hard for me to
Probably,
snap
but
fold
I
that.
don't feel like running a game. I just want to play like an idiot.
Mike's out there, but he kinda got torched last week.
Big Daddy Chaz, 33% of the entire pot, almost at 10K.
Are we down to 6-handed
Sicko.
now, huh?
Should I jump?
Yes,
in?
Lino had left earlier, and Jacob left some white chips on the table. Maybe he's coming back. Maybe he's visiting Mr. Atim.
Yeah, a Tim.
Mr. Atim.
Yeah, Tim and I are good friends.
Are you?
Yeah.
Actually, Mr. Atim doesn't like me. I lost my bank card, so he's mad.
Doesn't even know you anymore. It's like he's never known you.
He says you don't call, you don't write,
You don't know your pin.
right?
So
Uh-oh. That's just it. We're
That's
like,
what me
we're-
Either that was a good hand that's being played, or
someone got
Blur song 2's coming on, right?
this is how the stream is. We're behind
Hey, look at
two
Hurricane
walls
Holly.
from the table,
Look at Hollywood.
and we can hear all the chatter from the tables.
Yeah, I like it. Hurricane Hollywood, American Airlines.
I did 5 shots in an hour.
Stone. 6. How are they in the hand?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is still good for Holly.
She has
It's
a
a
nut flush draw.
draw. But everyone has a club. Like, this is some Oprah clubs. You have a club.
Mike's
have a club.
open-ended.
Oh, yeah, that's bad for Stone, dude. How do you get away from that hand?
You never. You got a flush draw and an open and straight draw.
You have a straight flush draw, technically. You need runner, but
Well, the nine's out.
he doesn't know that.
He needs the 4-3. Oh my.
Ooh, now
He
you have
turns a
straight-
pair with a flush draw.
Yeah. No, he does a pair and a straight and a flush draw, dude. It's gonna be bad for Stone unless something good happens to him. And it doesn't.
It happens for Holly.
Yeah, but he feels like he's good.
He'll call a $300-400 bet.
Look at Holly pretend like she's worried. Hollywood kid, and the academy goes to.
Trying to play on stream or what?
If it's 300 or less, he'll call. Yeah,
200
he's
bucks.
calling.
He has to
200.
call. Mike Stone
Look,
has to call with that
look,
baby flush.
look.
That flush is so embryonic. It's in pediatric ICU, and he still has to call that. Like it's a glowworm under the heat lamp.
He's gonna
Have you seen
call.
the babies like that, and he still has to call because I would.
He knows it has a 6-eye flush, but for $200, he's gonna call.
Did he fold?
No, he called.
All right, cool.
Oh, he
I was
did
like, 'cause
fold. Wow,
'cause
Mike, what a great
If
fold.
he folds, then Mike Stone is my hero. Dude.
Mike Stone's strong. Yeah.
How do you fold that, dude? That's what you were kind of waiting for almost the whole time, and it got there. Wow. See, these players are just better than me. I'm okay with it.
For $200 to win
$200 to win what? 1,300 maybe? I don't know what it was, but the odds were there.
Who's down to get frisky?
I mean, what else did he want? Another 8? Like, why are you in it?
Yeah, it's hard to figure out there.
Yeah, that's weird.
Nick says
You folded a
Hollywood.
king to me?
Right?
I'm gonna start bluffing your ass.
The Hollywooding's tough, dude.
Top pair to me now. $8.50 the call. Holding top pair to me?
Have you ever been in a table where, like, someone just takes so long to call? I'm like, yo, are you on ESPN? Do I know where the cameras are? Like, just fold, kid. Like, what's going on? That's the only thing that I can. That's when you see the worst in me in the poker table.
If you see Chris here looking at the TV over his head, he's watching the game because they're streamed 2 TVs, so he's able to watch the stream.
Oh, okay.
But it's 30 minutes behind, so everybody's able to see what everybody's doing.
That's terrible.
That's fun, right?
No, I hate seeing myself on
He's
camera.
having a good time.
I would probably be doing push-ups and eating salads. And
Yeah, you definitely have a radio face.
wow, a face for radio is what you meant to say, but I got it.
This is both ways.
So they gave me a show with Mikey too. Mikey has an ESPN show. A show on ESPN.
Yep, I have 2 shows. Sunday Sports Grill, which is 11 to 1 on Sundays. We recap the sports week and get people started for the upcoming week. A lot of pop culture, a lot of nostalgia and stuff like that.
Have me on.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
No,
I know everything about sports. Trust me.
I want
But
to
do you
have
know about Ariana Grande though? 'Cause that's what they talk about sometimes.
What? She's actually.
I have
key
a
to the
belief.
show.
I have a thing about Ariana Grande, right? Excellent singer,
Okay.
but no one knows what the hell she's singing.
But she
Like,
has a great.
she's so breathy when she sings that no one could listen to the lyrics and listen to her sing and go, "I know what the
That's
lyrics
blasphemy.
are."
But she copies everybody perfectly. Britney Spears, how she. Did you ever see the skit on Silent Night Live where she came in there and like the radio show went down?
Oh yeah,
and they had her singing
where
whatever
Pandora went out.
and they sang whatever
Oh, I do
songs
remember
came
that.
on.
That
Oh,
was
it's
good
so good.
But she it's one of those things where like you can look up the lyrics and go, okay, now I know what she's saying. But like the first 2 or 3 times, if you didn't have the lyrics in the background or reading them, no one would know what she's saying.
That's true. That might be true.
I mean, if they want to pay me to recruit players,
So who holds the most rushing yards in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl,
That would be Mahomes, 279 yards running back and forth.
Who?
Did you see that stat? It was like Mahomes rushed for almost 300 yards during the Super Bowl this past February, because that
That
was
they lost?
that was the
Or they won?
that was the number of yards he ran backwards and sideways, trying to avoid the pressure.
But who has the most rushing yards? in
Like
the Super Bowl?
legit.
no clue.
No clue. Yeah.
Timmy Smith, Washington Redskins. When Doug Williams threw for 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, Timmy Smith rushed for 204 yards.
Maybe
for the
he should
Washington
be on
Redskins.
the show.
a little wild, right?
Because I'm a useless kid, I promise you. I'm there for just banter. I'm the color. I only know about Spurs
Some crazy
and a little bit of poker and some real estate, I guess.
I'm there for the looks. You
What's-
know, I've
what-
got the face for radio.
What school did David Robinson go to between 7th and 9th grade?
I'm going to just throw it out there and say Clark
It was pretty close.
or Hobby. I don't know.
He went to school in Virginia Beach, Virginia, with none other than your own JT.
You went to school with
David
David
Robinson.
You guys
Yeah.
competing against
His
same
dad was
girls?
in the Navy. My dad's in the Navy. We lived in the same city,
Mm.
and we went to school together. He went to Princess Anne Junior High School between 7th and 9th grade,
Always gets hot in here, dude.
and then he moved. His dad got transferred, so he moved, and he went somewhere else. Went to the academy. Ended up growing to be 7'2". He was normal height, 5'9", 5'10".
Before that, you had him though, right?
Oh shit, I could dunk
Yeah.
on him
Yeah, donuts.
off the bleachers.
My
Donuts.
ex-wife went to high school with Shaq.
over it.
Nice.
Yeah, because he was
Over at
here.
Cole.
Yeah, he was here.
You know, I got a story about like when like Duncan was drafted by the Spurs. There used to be a racquetball and fitness. It's now a Gold's Gym behind KBB and WOAI right now. It's like on Babcock and Callahan.
It's on Prue.
Yeah, well, no, Babcock and Callahan. This one.
Oh, okay.
And I remember going over there, and they have a full court, indoor court in there.
Oh, yeah, David plays all the time.
I remember getting there at like 2 or 3 in the morning, working out, wanting to just shoot around a little bit, and all these NBA players showed up. Half of them were with the Spurs, but then some of them were former Spurs who were just kind of here working out, whatnot. And they asked me if I wanted to play,
Yeah,
just to like me and another guy, just so we could make it. Because I think there was
Make
8
it
of them.
10.
Make it 10, and I was
MVP?
scared because I didn't play because I did not want to be the guy that Duncan rolled his ankle on.
Oh wow.
No, I would have crossed the
We're all
boat.
calling
Now,
by default,
good story though.
right?
Back in '96, when was the Olympics
The
in Atlanta?
1900s?
In '96, I was at Dream Team practice and I played. I was basically ball boy for the players.
That sounds
one
about
afternoon.
right.
And and,
That's incredible.
And they would shoot threes. I get it, and I kick it back. And I saw Mitch Richmond and these guys kind of play for money. They were playing like who could make the most threes out of 10 or 15 or whatnot.
That's
It
nice.
was good.
Nick Fayuma did donate $2 to us for the chat for Hurricane Holly, Rockin' Robin, and Chuckling Chaz. Racer Nerd, thank you for joining us tonight. Feels good to be back watching this crazy card club. Yeah, you got that right.
The only thing is all the sons of the Spurs, they play a league. Look at this, all spades and no spades in the pockets.
For the bomb pot,
Yeah.
Nick from Yuma, here's a little story for you. I went to the Masters one year.
Masturbator.
The Masters
Oh,
golf.
my bad.
Come on, that was the other one.
My bad.
And I got a signed Masters cap from Arnold Palmer during the par 3 competition and Jack Nicklaus, like 30
Was
minutes
Arnold
apart.
Palmer drinking just straight lemonade? I want to know if that's
No, he does not drink straight lemonade. He does drink the Arnold Palmer. But that was one of the things I did. I did play against a guy named DJ Dozier. If you guys ever heard of
That
him.
name does sound familiar.
He played for the Minnesota Vikings and the New York
Oh,
Mets
guy.
Man.
professionally.
Yeah.
I want a
Yeah.
bluffing pair today.
Back in the 80s, 80,
But you can play
83.
for 2 different types of sports.
Well, no, that's when we were in high school.
Oh.
But he played, probably 3 or 4 years after that.
Hey, you guys even
He
comment
went to
on-
Penn State.
Hey, you guys have not even commented on my shirt.
DJ Dozier.
This is Stu Unger.
Shout out to
which is
DJ.
one of the best poker players of all time. And you guys on a poker commentating have not even looked at Stu Unger, one of the best poker players of all time, on my shirt. You silly suckers.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out why Win is on your shirt, but it looked like that guy Win back in the day.
Oh, Scotty Wood? No, this is Stu, dog.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
You can talk about the
During his episodes, I can see that.
glasses. Yeah. So, I know a lot about poker and basketball. After that, I'm done.
Jacob did come back and add on.
Hell yeah, he did.
He's a warrior.
Yeah, he saw his boy,
Cash App that.
Adam. What is he called? Tim?
Yeah, he went to go see Atim.
He went to go see a Tim, and Tim said, yeah, you're granted more money.
Mr. Atim is always here. He works 24/7
He
at
does.
Rounders Card Club.
What I like about the ATMs here, that there's hundreds and 20s. I like that they shoot out. There's not a lot of ATMs that shoot out hundreds, and I've never gone to them, but I see people go. I've never gone to them not because I don't need money, because I bring money.
Well,
It's probably bad.
The key is that if you don't want people to know that you just went to the Atim, you get the 20s, and they go, oh, you must have had 20s with you. If you get straight hundreds, everybody knows you went to a Tim.
See, I feel the opposite.
You're reloading.
I feel the opposite. I feel like you come with hundreds, and I don't know. I actually feel the exact opposite with that. I feel like 20s. If someone has a bunch of ones, he came from Titty Bar. And if he has 20s, he came from the Tim.
5,000.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm asking you. What you want to do? 2,000?
You're the one getting money from me.
Let's do 2,000.
Alright, 2,000. 5,000 is a lot.
If I had to get, like there's a Pokemon that's out there, right? If I had a doll, I would want that
Chucky?
I want that Joe Boo doll from the Major League movie. If I could find that one.
I don't even know what that means.
You ever seen
I
the
remember
Major
seeing the
League?
movie, but I don't remember that.
Don't take Joe Boo's rum.
Check, check.
Come on.
What's this question?
No, I would want like a Chucky doll.
Yeah.
Like something ugly that you don't want to win. So you kind of leave me alone. But I do like that they have that. It's like scalping Indians, you know, they would take your scalp. I kind of like that concept.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So confirm last 4 days. Try this one.
Dude, no one has anything. Both of these dudes airball, and they're still
Play without confirming.
betting.
Play without confirming.
Alright, days on play.
Just make sure I got it.
Your connection is lost with your bank.
It's a quick fix.
Just let me know. I'm just saying. You know, even if you don't get it, I'll get it.
I don't have anything.
Well, no, I'm saying I'm doing what it's telling me.
Follow
If
their
you don't
lead.
want to, it's not a big deal. It's like,
I do.
and I know you're a poker player, so
Am I?
are you poker player?
There's no interest.
I'm gonna do 50.
Oh, there's always a penalty. There's
It's
always
better
a
than the
penalty.
$4
What's the
hit.
big line?
That's
I'm
him.
sorry,
And you're not.
$5
What's the
ten.
big? What's the big line? Yeah.
Chaz's first tap.
So what's
Just
what's
the first tap.
10? I'm only 10.
There we
Now it's your turn.
So me, I'll call
There's Jesse, just
25.
showing up and being good.
Rhonda is doing
Jacob is my
good. She
favorite player.
is.
For you?
The chat asked how's Rhonda doing. Rhonda's doing good. She hasn't had too many hands to play.
Rhonda's not getting in the way of stuff, and she's just playing good hands,
Right.
which is how you
Look
should
at this.
be.
Pocket eights, pocket threes,
Oh my
5,
God,
4,
you're crazy.
offsuit, queen 4.
The 25 is the rock, so I don't have to put anything out.
They're gonna mix it up a little bit.
Oh my God, Rockin' Rhonda! I told
Flop
you this girl's
squads.
gonna win.
That's the second quads flop tonight.
She's a 99% chance of winning. Who has? Oh, the
Who has a straight flush draw?
eights could do 8-8. Right.
Oh, I got you.
I call which one?
She's a look at her.
You can't bet
She's
here.
pretending like
What the
she
hell?
doesn't own the whole place.
Deal? Hey, look, we're still.
Does she bet? How do you bet with quads? That's crazy.
And you got a call.
The eights could slow
Oh,
everyone
the
down.
eights
That's
called.
bad for her.
Hurricane Holly.
Select at least one person.
That's bad for Rhonda, actually. Right?
She should. She bet and Holly folded.
Yeah. She just showed her like, hey, I just got everything. The whole world.
There you go. As they
And
asked
they were
how-
both flopped.
How's
Both quads were flopped.
yes, absolutely.
It's weird.
Sure. What? How much are you?
Very eerie.
Easy to play.
Or 10.
Yeah, no skill.
There's some money laying on the table right there. Hopefully, we don't know if the new player's coming in or what's happening, but
So Big Daddy Chaz has 33% of the money on the table. That's kind of scary. And then Stone and
he's
Jessica did
doubled.
good.
He has doubled up from his buy-in.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
Big
look,
Daddy
we're playing
Chaz, man.
poker.
That's how he rolls.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
Then hit the
it
turn
showed the
card.
5 on the river and then like the 9.
And he's Big Daddy Chaz, at Big Daddy Chaz Poker on Instagram. He's very funny. He's fun to follow. If you're on Instagram, hit him up.
Show my cards.
He's cool. And at
We're
Poker
playing
Traveler,
now.
him and Seti are
see that?
they're just regulars here, but they're kind of like nationally known players though, which is weird.
Oh, maybe we're waiting on a Venmo or
Dude, it's
something.
like
Okay.
Jazz has this
That's
like
what
money,
it could be happening.
Jacob's all in, which is me. And they don't even
Or a
know
Cash
I have.
App deal or something.
That happens a lot here, Rounders.
Someone, yeah, people definitely will send.
Because I don't want to bring that much money to.
Right, if
I don't want
you're-
to drive around with that much money.
Of course, you can always max out your ATM during the day by withdrawals.
I don't know what your limit is, but it's not enough to play this game.
$45.
It's what?
$45.
Okay.
Yeah, I get fraud alerts all the time.
You're like, CPS just got paid. Fraud alert.
Yeah,
Oh, it won't let you verify your bank. Try Cash App.
it's funny because it took me like I went into the bank today because I lost my bank card. And I waited about a week because it has to be in the truck somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I normally can't. I don't lose.
Were
that
you
thing.
watching to see if anyone was using it?
Yeah, well, the last place it was used is Whataburger. It has to be me. Yeah. No one's gonna go to Whataburger but me.
I'll do
And so I let it go for a week, and no one took any money. I mean, I still had my $8 in there.
Let's
So
Chaz.
Jazz, C-H-A-Z.
It's at Chaz.
I called and got them to send me a new card.
Now you're asking my literal name.
Cost me $5 on my $8 to get a new card.
I know I spent a lot because I was on vacation and I lost a credit card, and they overnighted to me in San Diego the morning after I called.
What?
It was like at the front desk, and I was like, man,
Charles Gill.
Sonny is in the chat from
Chase likes my
California. Sonny, are you going to be here on July 15th to play with El Thunderbird?
Yes.
Are you bringing Cosmo and everybody else?
Just
What kind of game is that?
That is a 5-5. You can definitely play
I
that
can play
one.
that one.
Yeah. Get on the list.
Me? On us?
When is that?
July
Let me verify.
15th.
Okay, hold on.
And it's Rhonda's birthday that night.
Oh, I'll lose all my money there then.
No, I don't. Oh, Jacob has some chips in front of him.
With pocket nines against Mikey's favorite hand.
Excuse me, everyone.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, what?
Wow.
Wow, I was like, what the hell?
Chad just throws money over there.
I was like,
Jacob
what
will add
happened?
on for a
I
little
don't
bit.
care. Hey. 2. And I'll take them all black. Or purple.
Chad is like you said, he doubled up. Stone is the second biggest winner.
Oh,
Jesse's
yeah,
up,
look at that.
and then Rhonda's only down $500.
Can we get away from
Chris is down.
Jake though, dude, he's down 6,600.
Yeah, we all need shots. And Chad,
Happens.
But he
But he's a pendulum,
do you want no more?
right?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Should I go to
It
one
comes and
table?
it goes.
You want to do shots or what?
Was
And
it-
to Jake, he
Are
gives,
you
he doesn't
threatening
care.
me with leaving if
he
I
adds
do
on
shots?
2 dimes.
Oh, exactly. And I'll go to
So what are the denominations of the chips there by color?
So
I'll
the
leave 150.
black ones are 100, the green ones are 25, the purple ones are 500.
That's what I was wondering. Because the
And the
standard,
red ones are
standard
$5.
Oh, the
Yeah.
red ones are 500.
Yeah,
And
red-
the white ones are just for tipping purposes.
The white ones are the ones that I have a lot of. They're
You have a lot of, yeah.
I'm already feeling it. I'm
That's what I was
fucking
wondering about, because the fives and greens and blacks, wherever you go, that's going to be standard. But I was looking at those purples and,
That's sad if you don't know what the purples are, Mike.
well, tournament player.
When I go play the Hold'em game, I buy in for 200 cash in red chips and 200 in white chips for tipping. I usually tip out.
200 in white chips?
Yeah, I like to tip out and then lose my 200 and be gone. So it's a $400 night, just in and out, 30 minutes or less.
You tip the amount that you buy in for?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to. That's poker industry standards.
Wow.
If you buy them for 1,000, you should tip 1,000. I'm setting a new precedent.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
probably
that ain't
go
gonna
all in.
happen.
If
Oh,
Mike
maybe
goes-
it's $20. I don't.
Yeah, that
Maybe it's
sounds,
$20.
that sounds
I
a
don't
lot.
always remember,
That sounds a lot
but
more
it should be.
accurate.
It should be close to 200 to 20.
Yeah, yeah.
20 to 200, I say is my range.
Hey, did you deal or no?
But definitely closer to the 20.
Wow, there's a raise right there from Rockin'.
Rock and Rado
You
with
should do like
tens.
175.
She's not gonna get much action unless someone has a big hand.
Me? Every other hold? So 100. And I got
Jacob does have a little cocktail in hand. He is sitting on 2,300. He did reload for 2,000. So he had on 2,000 on those 300.
this is us. Oh my god, I can't even call that.
Ron and him are debating on if he wants to call or raise.
He should have though.
How much do I have?
I don't know.
150 more?
You're supposed to raise in this.
I think Jacob might call
Run it down?
with the ace of 7.
No.
I don't think Jacob's going anywhere for any amount of money, no matter what. Oh,
Yeah.
respect.
My card is the worst.
Respect to Rhonda.
It was bad.
I probably would have done that too, though.
Rhonda is the real deal.
Jay, you
She's no joke.
She is a
Somebody
super
hasn't
solid
played
player.
All night.
What the fuck's wrong with
Yeah.
you, guy?
Alright, this is my hand right here. I
Also,
can't,
you
I
start
can't play
folding?
like.
There we
oh,
go.
hey,
There's a
guess
chip
what,
count.
guess what, I'm gonna go
Big
all
Daddy's
in
got
on somebody
10K.
just
Mike
went
Stone
all
got 5.5. Jesse's 5.3. He's definitely won a couple hands. Rhonda has 4.6. He bought him for 5, so she's down about
That
$400.
ain't nothing.
I got 2.
No, she can get that back very easily.
That's like you losing your tip money.
My tip money?
I'm sorry, yeah,
It's
your
only 20
tip.
bucks. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to say I lose a lot of
Yeah,
tips?
you're 220 in, you lose 20. You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Dude, King 5
That's it.
Can I have
nuts.
some red spray?
I lost.
Or green. It's all green. There you go.
Jack 4.
This hand looks promising.
Hey, so that thing's on the button now. So what does that mean then?
Dude, now
If
we're
that
playing
little
poker.
Pokemon thing's on the button,
That's poker.
is that just a free 25 and they can add
Jacob,
on?
you're really fucking good, dude. I gotta say.
Say that again.
So you know, like the forced action of the 25, it's on. It happens to be on the button. So is that a Mississippi then? Are they last hand?
No, it's just the rock where whoever wins the last hand.
But if it happens to be on the button, does it go through the?
No, the small blind still acts first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Jacob's got a smile on his face. 250 with the king 6.
Off, bro. I like this kid, dude. Jacob's good for the game, dude. King 6 off, and he hits it.
Hits it, yep.
He's 75% chance to win. This is what happens, man. This is why people like Jacob and players
He
like
bets,
Jacob.
they fold. Look.
He's like, don't show it though, dude. Just be
Hey,
reckless.
you did it.
I like it. Be reckless, but don't show it.
You did
His
it.
game is that strong.
Jacob, holy shit.
Yeah, he's like, he flexes and then shows the muscles
Yeah.
Yes.
without the shirt on. I like it. I just wouldn't have done that.
And he's a very gracious tipper.
Ron just don't want money.
Very gracious.
Ron is like,
That's
"Dude, I don't
$5. I
want
thought you
money.
were
I
tipping
just want
200.
Jacob
See, now I know you're
to have
lying.
a good time.
Well, not at one
and
time.
drink. You haven't done that.
Make sure everybody gets some of it.
Oh, they will if you're playing.
No, and then you're like, oh,
Oh, yeah, but you got that right.
Oh, 9,300.
Hurricane, hey. Hurricane over here. Ready for it. Come on.
Come on.
All right, then I'm done. I'm going to be done. I'm going to go to the...
All right, goodbye, Sonny. She came in to see Big Daddy Chaz play a little bit. She has to go back to work. Have a good day at work. We'll see you July 15th at the El Thunderbird and Friends live stream.
You got to be good to have a good hand. As in, like,
That's not true.
mentally.
Got Chris here with a pocket pair.
The great sixes. Sixes never lose, from what I hear.
All right, let's see him flopping.
Well, unless someone has 10.
I want to see him. I want to see either Jacob or Chris.
Somehow I know
Get
Big
that
Daddy's
set.
gonna hit like a flush. Watch. Like the dude he just runs well.
325. That's a great bet. His sizing is very well.
325.
Which one?
Jacobs.
For 6?
Wow. 6
6 is weird, man. I kind of would limp. I don't
You
know.
want it
Chris
for-
called.
For 500 more? Well, wait. You
It's
wanna
a big
rip
pot of
500
race,
more?
$700. Jacob's going to work out a deal already with Chris. Before the dealer rips.
Battle.
No, just a... Oh, my gosh.
Both miss.
What a card. 2 overcards to both pairs. There's going to be a check and a bet.
Yeah. Jacob's not checking anything. He doesn't check his cholesterol, dude.
Jacob has a philosophy that if you check, I'm going to bet. Oh, and if Big Daddy Chaz had played this hand, he would have had a
What are
flush
you
draw.
talking about?
6s are going.
Yeah, he's going to fold.
What if I fell in the river?
Backdoor hearts does not help him because Jacob has a 10 of
Oh,
hearts.
give me my cards back. Fuck.
You don't get to see.
Jacob shows him the 10s, and Chris says you're good.
You folded the ace?
Jacob's hard to beat. Whether he has king 6
You don't know, man.
or 10s, he's hard to beat.
You don't know.
He's never checking there once you check with the ace queen.
He's never folded.
8 flop.
I don't even know if he folds his clothes. He might be all dry cleaning.
Hey, I'm just like...
What do you think?
Chris,
All these puns,
no,
dude.
don't call me Kodak. Hey,
Love
where's-
them.
where's the-
I'm writing these down. We had Luby's is Heaven's waiting room.
Unless Chris don't want...
That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for anything else.
I knew he may have been cut off because he brought
No, I
water.
don't think Jake. Do you think he even folds? Or he just throws it in? He doesn't care. Right? He doesn't fold clothes.
If you check, he's betting.
No, I'm saying at home. Do you think he folds anything?
Folds? Man.
Like I imagine, like
Doesn't even fold chairs at picnics.
Okay,
you
let's
know?
watch how many consecutive hands he plays right now.
it's gonna be like it'll be all day. This is the Jacob show.
This is
Commentator.
we are doing a 510 with a $25 rock
For Jake.
featuring Jacob.
Jacob,
I meant
single and ready to
575.
mingle. That's what he calls
Do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Single
Rocking
and
the
ready
run.
to mingle.
Rocking the Run DMC gear.
He does. That's the modern day run.
Yeah. That's showing age right there for me.
The run.
Yeah.
That's who put Adidas on the map.
I did bump into those guys one night in Virginia Beach.
Taking a raise there.
No.
Run DMC.
Yes.
In the world.
They had a concert, and I was at a
And I know
club.
you weren't there.
No, I didn't
Ooh,
go.
Look at this one.
I do like that
Where's...
Open
Uh,
and straight
Open and
flush draw.
straight flush draw, dude. Chris and he.
with middle pair.
Oh, dude, it doesn't get better than that, right? Big Daddy Chaz has a
For
pretty
100, he's calling.
Good, Big Daddy Chaz has a pretty good hand though.
Tell me what Chris does. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, that's your favorite hand right there.
Oh, he's
One of
got
them. There
two
you go.
pair. Chris might think he's great with top pair and a flush draw.
Yeah, you want to play?
Wow, he's going to continue to bet for sure.
You have to at this point. I mean,
600.
he, he's both behind and ahead. So weird. Behind in the
Did
hand. but
Chaz
has a higher
raise?
percentage.
Big Daddy did raise. And Chris is going nowhere. And the 7 gets there for the straight.
Wow.
Hey, don't be scared. Hey,
And then if you're Big Daddy, you have
if you get scared, hey, talk to us.
I bought him for 36.
or could you?
Yeah, you could put him on 9 because you got the straight draw. You
But
could
not-
have
not on the
9-7,
flop. Think about
9-6.
that flop though, dude.
Yeah, you might think that he's on a flush draw.
I think you're gonna.
Oh, Chris bet 900 in the Chaz. Chaz is folding 2 pair. He's that good. He's that good.
He is.
Get it for you.
See? Bam. I told you.
There's no way. There's no way I fold $2,500 pot. Someone bets $900 and I have 2 pair.
Hey, yeah.
Snap fold. The best do that.
He bets 36% of the pot. I mean, you would think that it's a value bet
No, I'm
in a
calling
way.
that 7 days a week, twice. A
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're calling that hand?
Ask Jake.
Pair, yeah.
week. The flush isn't good thing.
I'm gonna call the front desk. Call the front desk. Get JJ on the table right away.
You want to do 100 or what?
Dude, you have. I mean,
Come on, 100 blind.
Big Daddy Chaz up.
You know 100 blind?
Fuck yeah, I'll do that.
Hell yeah.
Is Chicken playing 2 hands?
No, there's a new
200
player.
blind. He's doing 200
New
blind.
player.
200 to me.
Wait, are you gonna play?
Well, here, I'm 100, he's 100. He has 100 blind right there. Boom.
I'm gonna do a blue anymore.
You're watching Rounders Live. We are streaming a 5-10-25 rock. I'm JT. I'm with Michael and
He's
JJ.
200 blind.
What a game, guys.
No, I'm
Chips are
100 call.
flowing.
It's a Jake show.
It is
We're
the
doing-
Jake
we're
show.
doing- We're doing it.
Oh, sweet. Tight.
Whoever wants to do
We
it.
thought it was
do
going to be the
Hey,
Ronda show early
doesn't
on.
matter. Hey,
Ronda's
you got
still
it, you
there,
got
dude.
it.
I know.
Oh, we got a player all in. His first hand. Jacob snap calls.
Take it back now.
No, I think
You can watch, your hands look at my hands, but you can't show anybody else.
blinds, right?
No, it's 5, 10, 200, a call. Or 175. No, it should be 200,
It's
yeah.
on you. It's on you.
He blind called $200.
Yes, he
Wow.
knows when you're the best, you can call
Yeah, when you're
200.
Jacob. I wonder how big those.
Uh-oh.
More money than
Did we get a raise?
Set me.
No, just a call from.
This is a snap call from Chris. That's good.
This is a blind hand, it looks
We
like.
don't know what Jacob has.
Shove all
Here's
in.
the weird thing.
You heard it right.
Oh my gosh.
And,
And he's got a stack
now
of.
he
now let's look.
And there's a stack of 5,000 in front of him. So he's just going to go all in the first hand. And Chris has pocket 9s.
Oh, Big
Chaz
Daddy,
has
that's my name.
No way, Chaz raised with
All-
jacks.
All
Is
in.
that cool?
Yeah, give it to Chris.
No, I don't put you.
The other player is all in. We don't know who that is.
Is the Jacob show coming to an end?
Chris is going to fold the 9s and he don't want to race.
I wonder what Jacob woke up with though, because we don't know. No one
Oh
knows.
my gosh, Jacob did call?
Be surprised by that.
Oh my gosh.
I love Jacob. I'm taking that.
Jacob, what do you have?
That's he's a freak. I love it.
Our player
Yo, Jacob is.
in
Jacob, what do you
seat
have, guy?
5
He should have his own reality show.
is all in
Oh,
with a
king of
$200.
six.
With a king 6 of clubs. Dude, give that dude some clubs.
He's
Oh,
got
there's
the
a
6.
Go one more 6, kids. Come on, God. One more 6.
Oh,
You have one pair?
oh my gosh.
Because he's just a sick.
What happened?
Jacob.
Jacob shows
If
king
Jacob
6.
was a dog, he would put him down with Parvo because he's a sick puppy, dude.
Big Daddy Chaz takes down a 25, almost a $3,000 pot
Who does that?
with jacks. He gets snap call with king 6 of clubs.
The snap part is weird. He didn't even contemplate it. He's like, $2,000.
Yeah, got 2 live ones.
He kind of did. I love Jake, dude. He's my hero. I wonder if he only autographs chests. Or does he actually do like
I don't know if we have a $2,000 buy-in or a
'Cause I'll take my shirt
$5,000
off,
buy-in.
dude. I need an autograph.
Big Daddy
Jacob
Chaz
is my
is up
hero,
over
dude.
$12,000.
Jacob was like, you know what? If Jacob was in a band, it would be Motley Crue.
My goodness.
This is nothing but a good time.
No, he's gonna mess up a
Oh
like a
no.
hotel room just in case.
Hey,
That's how good he is. Man, is he getting more money? Please God.
He got 200. He
Ask Rondo
She's
should do
getting
it.
more money.
well, what are you saying?
he gave.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Snap calling
Champagne, champagne.
By the way, apologies for confusing Motley Crue with Poison.
Rondo,
They both suck anyway. So,
No, I have a cash out.
dude, hair metal bands just didn't do it for me, man.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that either.
I'm saying, what do you want to do? You want to do it or no? I don't care. Like, I
No, if I put some Molly Crew on, I'd be totally fine.
No.
One of the first bands I ever wanted to go see, my buddy called me up and says, "Hey, you want to go see this band?" I go, "I never heard of them." He told me their name, and I said, "I'm not going." And he goes, "Well, the tickets are $4." Like, I'm not going to pay $4 to go see a band I don't even know. 1983, 1984. He goes, "Well, I'll buy if you drive." I said, "Okay, well, I got gas in my 1965 Volkswagen that my dad gave me." And he goes, "Yeah, the band's called U2." So we went to go see U2
In '83?
in 1984
Is that
in
what
Norfolk,
Ashland,
Virginia,
baby?
for $4 a ticket. It's seated like 500 people. No one was seated during the concert.
I want to believe you.
Brian Adams, my buddy, shout out to Brian Adams for getting us the
not
tickets.
not the real Brian.
Yeah.
Not the real Brian Adams, but my buddy Brian Adams.
When you play.
Oh, I think that's Adrian.
That's Adrian. I like the shit.
Yeah, Adrian's tough. Oh, 5,000. He's not joking.
No, look at Chaz just throwing money at Jake.
I'm sure it's a Cash App deal. It's not free money by any
Nah,
means.
nah.
But you know, Big Daddy hates to see a player that
Yeah, no, it's
that's stuck a little bit and wants to keep playing.
And by the way, stuck for anyone that doesn't know means that you're way in the hole.
All right,
I've been
200.
stuck like Chuck.
I'm all in.
And he has ace kings. Right?
Oh my gosh.
He has ace king with Chaz money. It's awesome. That's the worst thing though, when you lend a player money and then they
No,
split
what
your
happened
rig.
was Adrian bought $200 to sit down, first hand, all in blind. Jacob gave him 200 chips for the $200.
You want to do,
And then Chaz re-raised with pocket jacks, and Jacob went all in with his chips, not the $200 cash, apparently, because he was already had the chips out there.
Oh, you have a bad hand? I have 2K.
And Ace King outflops. What is?
Valiant effort.
So
Jacob wins.
Adrian takes down $435 with Ace King.
we keep this.
I thought it was
we'll
Jake's.
triple afterwards.
Oh my god, guy. I'm gonna send it right back.
Oh, that's Jacob's money?
I think so.
Oh, congratulations, Jacob. You're on a run.
Hey,
Yeah, he needs it.
can I like
Because I've been like just stuck.
What's happening?
And he's still a gracious tipper. This guy's unbelievable.
can I? Can I?
Unbelievable.
I want to be an advisor. I would say no to you.
Hey,
That
hey,
was
hey,
very
I'm not a-
impressive,
I'm
very
not a
ugly.
financial advisor. I got enough on
You do that with chopsticks?
I've been watching a lot of
Jason
karate.
just like
I've been watching a lot of karate
grabbed
movies.
the fly out of the air and swallowed it.
that. Wait, well, what the wieners.
Just to
One
point me like-
wiener, two wieners,
Just want to keep you guys safe.
He slapped a
four
fly.
wieners, 5 wieners. I'm gonna do
Take like
one
one.
wiener here. That's 5.
One little wing off and let him.
Wieners,
Think about that.
one,
I picked one leg off at a time.
Jacob, give it all to him.
Jacob is going to add on a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
5 wieners. No,
Why
no.
not?
I have never met him before, but he's invited my birthday because I just want whatever the
You
gift
know
he
he's buying
brings.
chocolate.
Yeah.
3, 4,
Yeah.
and then what? did I have
He's
another
adding
one,
on
right?
pretty strong.
He needs to. The game got big.
Oh, yeah,
That's the problem about getting 50 these days. It's already big.
2 grand.
Like Big Daddy has 10K.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just hoping he can
I got
play his game. He's such a strong player.
Jake?
Yeah, Jacob's very good.
I'm
He
scared
just
of Jake more than anyone.
might have had a
Because he might
cocktail or
have king
one
six
too many.
club.
Well, he might have had a cocktail.
You can't game him. I mean, when you play against him,
If he catches a king, he wins. Or 6. He flopped the 6.
Yeah, you're right. If he turns the 60 win.
You've actually been a really good dealer. Stop dealing me out
And he has 4
on your headset.
That thing's
See it
scary.
here.
I'm glad I've never played that.
I need to make 10K before I go to the
Yeah, he's actually a strong player. I don't care if he's running bad or not making hands right now, but he's a strong player.
No, I don't play against him. But yeah. If he starts running good,
150,
everyone-
152.
This game is something else, dude.
This is on YouTube right now?
about those
It is,
guys.
it is.
It's right there.
Well, I don't know what's going on in the chat. There's some craziness. No, I'm not reading that.
Oh yeah, you can. Let me see.
No, we're not reading that.
What's the minimum I can make it? 250?
Someone saw you 293, so they're punking you right now.
The stacks are way up.
I said it, listen.
Nick did?
Yeah. Nick from Yuma.
Come on, you went and paid $4 to see. I didn't know who it was. I never heard of them before. So in 1984, I went to Norfolk, Virginia, 30 minutes away from where I live, and saw YouTube. I didn't see YouTube. That wasn't existing back then. But yeah, crazy times, crazy times.
Yeah. I've never seen you too, so I'm a little jelly.
Thanks to Brian Adams, my buddy Brian Adams, buying those tickets for us.
Dude had $8. He said the thing like.
He's not the Brian Adams that sings, I don't even know what song Brian
Summer of
Adams.
'69. Heaven.
Of course you know Brian.
Cuts like a knife.
Of course you know Brian Adams talking mess about Motley Crue.
That's old Brian Adams.
I can only think of one song for Jacob right now.
It doesn't
the way he's
exist,
playing.
right?
The way he's playing cards, I can only think of one song for Jacob.
Which one?
CeeLo Green. Does that make me crazy?
I was gonna say F you.
Yeah, that's another one. Does that make me crazy?
Nah, he doesn't care. Though that's the thing about Jake. He doesn't. I don't think he cares at all. He's just having a good time.
He does not care.
1,045.
He
That-
bet $750 on that flop.
He.
And Mike Stone cannot call. He's like, why can't I catch him in the hand? Because he's too strong.
Yeah.
Jacob is strong. 750 with 6-3.
And he hit nothing.
Stop it, guys.
You gotta love that guy.
I do. I love
Give
him.
Jacob the support. Give him likes so we can keep watching him play longer.
I have a Stu Unger shirt on, but I'm gonna get a Jacob shirt.
We are looking for 75 likes. If you guys can give us 75 likes, we're going to see the Jacob show the rest of the night. He is off the charts right now.
How many likes do we have?
Halfway there.
Wow, I'm about to go play that.
I'm gonna do 50. I'm gonna do 50. Keep going. Keep going. All right. And I'll,
Chris is back in the box dealing right now.
yeah.
Remember, if you want to come out to Rounders Card Club, we have excellent staff, excellent dealers.
They're probably the best. They're better than Vegas is. I was just. at
They're
Vegas.
strong. They don't make mistakes.
Vegas has the machines and all that, like, and these guys are still faster. So.
Yep.
The waitresses are excellent. Of course, my daughter is one of them, but the waitresses are all of them.
25, so it's
The kitchen does a phenomenal job
It's good
preparing
food,
the food and cooking the food. And those guys are here.
And you have a bad beat barbecue.
The Bad Beat Barbershop will do children's cut, women cut, and men cut. They do everybody's. We still sanitize. Even though you see players not wearing their masks, we still have porters that will clean the chairs and seats and
You're right. Every time
spots
you
that
get
you're
up.
sitting at. So everything's disinfected.
It
We
was
have
kind of
this-
cool for that year that we were playing with masks though, because it was you could see less of the faces. I thought and it was like harder to read people. I thought.
Yeah.
And some people need their faces covered,
Yeah.
i.e.
Mike.
Mike, yeah, Mike. Not JJ, but Mike.
Okay. I didn't know where you're going.
There was those domes that people were in.
Oh yeah.
They have them
like-
here.
Yeah.
They have like
PVC
little
pipes,
booth of
yeah.
the plexiglass or
I like those,
plastic
too.
to protect yourself from people coughing and stuff.
I think now that they're not using those, we could probably use them like for my friends after the bars. Kind of put it on the bed and say like good luck.
The other thing I was curious about is like in the hands, if someone goes all in, you go call. They go what?
Oh, I didn't like that.
I fold. You know, because then they
Yeah.
turn their hand over by mistake.
Yeah, that happened a
And
couple times.
I'm sure it has.
I didn't mind the masks.
No, not at all.
But no one's wearing them now. I don't even see one out there. Which is
There's a
good.
few people for sure.
Which is good, in my opinion. We're back.
Everybody got their own thoughts and stuff. So, but it is a very safe, clean environment.
Isn't it crazy to think back to the old Rounders Club?
The one on Huebner?
The one on Huebner?
I helped them find that spot too. That was hard to get because there wasn't a lot of tenants in that location. It was only that jumping, whatever.
Yeah, there's a liquor store there nearby.
Pizza place.
That came in
Naples
fresh.
Pizza.
Yeah, Naples. I missed that.
Shout out to Naples who served us a lot of pizzas, a lot
Every
of
night.
pastas while we were at the old location.
But it was tough. Tough to get them a location. But once they started flourishing there, it was easy to get them. I was a commercial real estate agent that got this location, which is 13,101 square feet, by the way. It is one of the biggest poker clubs in the state of Texas. I don't think people realize how big and enormous this place is. Yeah. As you walk in, you have those golf simulators.
Full swing golf simulators with 90.
You can play basketball and soccer.
Yeah, you can throw football into it or baseball. It reads everything.
And then you got the barbershop. And then you have you can throw darts. There's a waiting area. There's reception.
The Golden Tee
The Golden Tee.
video.
Yeah.
We have dart games, like you said.
There's even an outdoor smoking area in the back that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah. I like the merch that's out there as well.
Yeah.
I was taking a look at that aqua hat that's there. It's kind of like a Houston Oilers blue type of thing.
It is good.
It's one of those things where I kept on looking at it going, if I want it, I'll go back to it 3 times. I've been back twice.
Yeah.
And of course, to get out of this booth, I need to walk by it one more time.
They'll get you.
Yeah.
I think they turn it cold, and then we all get hoodies because I have a Rounders hoodie.
Yeah. That gray and charcoal one's pretty.
It's good.
It's pretty nice.
I definitely like the 3/4 zipper.
Yeah.
Wow, Jacob called a big bet. The pot's almost $3,000, and neither one of them have a pair. Holly keeps firing. She fired on the flop. She raised pre-flop.
Do you think it's just the point?
Oh my gosh, she is putting Jacob to the test. Oh my gosh.
With absolutely nothing. Airball.
Jacob has nothing but catch a 3 or a 10 on the river to scoop. It's going to be over a $6,000 pot if he was to call.
Jacob might call though, dude.
He has 6 outs.
He doesn't know that. To Jacob right now, he has 17 outs.
Is he willing to gamble? He can only beat a 4.
Oh my god. He did?
He can't beat a 4 if he calls. He has to hit a 10 at 10 only.
You did?
Oh, I was like,
If Holly checked there, he would make that same move.
What a move by Holly though, dude.
What the fuck are we talking about?
She's tough to beat.
It's kind of like high school.
That's Hurricane Holly coming at you.
How do you deal with the bully? Bully them back.
Oh my goodness.
For sure. No, he folds. Wow, Holly with the move, dude. Airballs it. Airballs the turn.
Oh, did she flip her cards? She flipped her cards.
But
I mean, she
shows
was ahead. She was ahead.
She has the best hand. That's the bet. He's thinking that
I
I
don't
could
know
have
if she
bluffed
knew
him.
that. I really think she was trying to take him off of
oh my god,
you know.
I didn't have an 8.
A respect
I
dab
was
right
winning.
there.
I was winning, but I had an 8.
As the chips make their way
Oh
over to
my
Holly.
goodness.
Good job,
I didn't have
Holly.
an 8. She was beat me. No,
But
I
She
King-
made $1,500 on that hand.
King High was good.
So, Jack or King.
King High.
I don't know if she knew that. I just think Holly's just a good
Hey,
player.
good bet.
She's a
good-
great player.
She was gonna take someone.
She's hard to beat.
man,
She's gonna take someone off a hand, even if it, unless she just knew he didn't have an 8. I feel like she's like, I'm gonna take him off his hand.
The Hurricane got it.
There was nothing else that she could have
No,
done.
but, hey,
She couldn't have
that's
put,
what poker's all about.
she put in 500.
That's
or
what
He might
900.
re-raise her.
He'd re-raise
No, it
her.
ain't. No, it ain't.
If she checks, he shoves all in. 100%. 100% he bets
Great
high.
hand, great hand.
And she folds.
I mean, it is Jacob. There's
No, that was a fucking
no
great
predictions
hand.
there.
Oh my god. But I didn't have an 8. So I could've-
Jacob's in it to win it, bro.
Jacob, did she have you beat?
I had 8 high.
Wow.
But I can't beat that. That was a great bet. Great hand.
Oh!
You heard about awesome poker player. Very good. No, I'm not going to doubt it. It
Get
was
Jesse
great.
here with pocket 9s.
Yeah, was that a Bob's game?
Good hand. And
Jacob
you know
just
what?
folded a
On your
hand.
turn,
Last time that
could
happened.
have crushed me
He
anyway.
got. He doesn't like
I want to see that hand.
He says there's not enough action.
Tomorrow night, Rounders Card Club, we do have the $5,000 guaranteed freeze out. June 30th at 7 p.m. Late registration is up to $912. $100 buy-in.
I didn't try to get
20,000 in chips. It is a freeze out.
I told us that games were bigger now.
5,000 in guarantees.
He wanted like a 5-5 at SA, like how that used to be. He wanted that to run every day. But the fact is like maybe that game run every day, but there's like 3 or 4 really big games.
Nick from Yuma says, "What was that? What did we miss, Nick?" She shoved King high like a freaking boss. Yeah, she did. I don't know how Jacob couldn't call because if Hurricane Holly would have checked there, I believe Jacob would have been the one shoving all in to put the pressure on her.
So Texas
Most
is the
definitely.
fucking mecca of action.
Dude, there's a lot of poker players from Vegas. Is like, dude, we don't play there anymore because
Jamie left here because he couldn't.
So Hillbilly says Rhonda is an Auburn fan. War Eagle.
Dead ass. Couldn't be here. Andrew
Dude,
got
I'm so
far
excited.
his
My
ass,
daughter
Nate got so far his ass,
is going to be a
I got
freshman
his ass.
at LSU
Everyone got his ass.
this fall.
So it's like,
Gives me someone to cheer for.
My daughter is a freshman at Purdue.
Well, maybe, David.
She just graduated. Well, I don't know if she's a freshman. Let me explain it to you. She graduated from Schreiner University in Kerrville, and now she's at Purdue getting her PhD. So she's an undergrad, I
Well,
guess.
that age is
She's not a freshman.
Andrew punished the fucking
She's already graduated from
She's
college.
in grad school.
Yeah, she's in grad school.
There you go.
So she's going to Purdue, and I got my Purdue Boilermakers T-shirt and hat from her. Thank you, Tia. Love you. And
I have an LSU dad shirt already, even though she hasn't started yet.
Right?
I got it.
they're exciting to get. I love that stuff.
Kill you off, and then you'll start like gambling. You just-
My daughter that works here from at Rounders Car Club, she did go to Incarnate Word. So happy about that. I got one more daughter who is deciding to stay away from school, which is fine with me. 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
Trying to hit some shit like that. She does it often. Like he fucked Nate up for like 6 months, and then Nate played a heads-up session, and Nate got it all back in one session.
Meadow says I love War Eagle, but
100K at
1 out of 3 of my family is Roll Tide, house divided. Racer Nerd says Rhonda's rocking it. Congratulations on a nice hand. Last week,
how much is in there?
It's going to be an interesting hand here with Jacob and Jesse going at each other.
He can't tell you the number.
Oh, you can't tell?
Like 700 in there.
Jesse's does make the straight on the river. Did flop the best hand. And Jacob's going to bet like he has what Jesse has. Wow. Jesse's only going to call. No, he raised. He knows Jacob's out of line right here. And he folds.
Good. They can have more blacks than you.
Jack 10 does make a straight there. Jesse's up to almost $6,000. Big Daddy Chaz is at 12.1. He did buy in for 5, so
Green for me, okay? 200 green.
that number is pretty high. $27,000 so far tonight.
You're good, me too.
Just consistent, man. I mean,
Big Daddy's he's hard to beat.
he's not in a lot of hands. He's in like the appropriate amount of hands. I mean, he's not playing tight.
Well,
He's
the
not
check
playing
was
loose.
VPIP is, right? I don't know. They're saying that a good VPIP for to be a solid player is around 30%.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate that is or not. I'm not a 30% player. I'm either at 90% or 10%. My range is that. I'm never well-rounded.
I play mostly tournament play, and I would say that my percentage is probably low the first hour, but incrementally gets higher and higher and higher as the night goes on. Where I go from being extremely tight to just being very reckless towards the end, but in a good reckless towards the end. I try to surprise people a little bit.
Right.
If they see me play for a few hours and they go, "Oh, he's tight," and then I open it up with when the blinds get bigger and
Sure.
stuff like that.
Sure. And San Antonio News says, nice JT, my daughter will be a freshman at Incarnate Word as well. Congratulations. That's awesome to hear.
You really love Finnegan.
This always makes everybody so proud to see their children doing better than they did.
Good old Finnegan. I like him.
I don't know if you guys know, I went to the school of Hard Knocks, a pretty tough school. I did graduate from it.
all the freaking Pokemon. Sleep is not.
I bought him.
Rockin' Ronda with pocket tens.
Jacob did raise, and she just called. Hurricane Holly has a 7-5 suited. That hand plays well. But Mike Stone has ace-8.
5 in.
Oh, my God. Open and straight draw. I don't think she's folding anytime soon.
No, it's 3 to a flush as well. Stone is also 3 to a flush.
Oh, she's betting. You got to love that aggression from Holly.
Yeah, I mean, when you're 5-handed and essentially you have an overcard out there, it's kind of difficult to it's very, very, a lot of confidence there.
Chris is raising with ace-5. Unless the card reader is off.
Shin dong thing.
I don't know.
Maybe he's trying to thin to hurt it.
It does happen sometimes.
My friend. Who is that?
Holly is going to call with the open and straight draw. She might check the flop if the card doesn't get there. It's only $275 more for her to call.
This might be a good $3,000 or $4,000 hand when it's all said and done.
Yeah, especially if a blank comes on the turn. If she could pull the trigger like Jacob has the... Oh, man, I just don't know what Chris has with the ace-5. $650 and a call. The gutter ball, does it come in? 8. 3 on the river. A 9. And it's a whiff. Can Holly bet into Chris? Is the question.
I mean, this is such great poker right here.
He knows he thinks he has to bet for he has no showdown value, but he actually has the best hand. That's what I like.
We went 5 to a flop. You have a queen and a jack out there. I mean, yeah, the flush did not hit, but I mean, just to be up there with an ace high.
Why'd you send me another 2K?
And he's thinking about what size of a bet do I make in a $2,600 pot to get her to fold. But it's actually anything you bet, she's going to fold. But he's thinking I can't beat a 4 or 6.
God, I can't believe you kept betting into that.
It's probably going to go check, check, and ace high is going to take it down.
Holy shit.
Ace 5 does take it down. My goodness. $2,600 pot, $1,400 profit.
For an ace high.
Ace high.
For an ace rag.
No one made a pair.
Yeah.
The 4 hands that were in there didn't make a pair.
Well, it was that crazy bet that he did that kind of scared people out.
Well, she bet and he raised.
Right.
My goodness. That's strong, Chris. Very strong. Holly couldn't fold there with the open. Big Daddy's counting out some chips. Looks like our man,
I'm going to play it the whole.
hopefully he's comfortable with what's happening. See, Jesse just sitting back there. He's so relaxed, so cool. Jesse's a high school teacher.
Oh, really?
And he plays on every stream just about. And he's super solid. Super nice guy. He does a lot of running. He says he likes to run 4 or 5 miles before he comes and plays poker. So he's so low-keyed and just relaxed.
Also wearing Adidas.
Wakey, wakey, everybody.
It's like an Adidas table.
Everybody's sponsored by Adidas. We're getting like the UFC.
Uh-huh.
They used to have
these Werthers.
What do they have as a sponsorship?
If I can serve in the bathroom,
Not sure.
Yeah, I can't think of it either. I watched thousands and thousands of fights.
Mario Barrios fight this weekend. That boxing match was really good.
Who was fighting?
Mario Barrios, he
Oh,
was
from
a champion
San Antonio?
San Antonio. Yeah,
Yeah, he got
lost in
beat?
the 11th round.
Oh, the Tank.
He
He
lost
lost
to
the Tank.
Tank.
Yeah.
But man, he played so well. Look at Jacob flop top 2 pair right here.
Tank's tough, man.
Yeah, but it was weird. Barrios got knocked down twice in the 8th round. Came back to win rounds 9 and 10.
What?
So he got knocked out in the 11th. But man, he showed a lot of heart in that fight.
No, I never bet against a San Antonio guy. And I'm not from San Antonio, but I love the guys that fight. And he's undefeated at the time. But Tank was going for like 4 championships in 4 different weight classes, or 5, I don't remember. And he's Mayweather's main guy, so it's hard to bet against that guy. Tank is pretty solid in boxing.
Mayweather went up to Tank's corner in the middle of the fight.
Told him he was losing.
Told him he was losing, even though he had a 10-7 round in the 8th. And he was right, because Barrios won probably 4 of the first 5 rounds, and it bought him some points. So weird how that is. Can you imagine if he had been knocked down twice and ended up winning the match? Or winning the
And he
bout?
told him, do you want someone to lie to you or tell you the truth?
Right.
You know?
I was in Vegas for the controversial fight when Manny Pacquiao lost to Timothy Bradley.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Bradley, everyone in there thought that Pacquiao had won. And it was one of those things. It was Pacquiao had thrown a lot of punches, but didn't land anything. It looked good. He didn't land anything, though. But Bradley didn't either. So they had to name a winner.
Yeah, I was fortunate to see a few fights in Vegas with Shane Mosley when he had that big old knot on the top of his forehead. I can't remember who he fought. That's been a big fight. But he had a big old knot and it was swollen. It's like nasty, but he ended up losing that fight.
I saw Shane Mosley at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. It was really nice. Look at this.
All right, back.
Jacob with a piece. Chris with
Jacob's
the
always
flush
got
draw.
a piece, bro.
Oh. Adrian has a piece.
No one feels safe in this hand, though, right? Well, King 10 should be.
Oh my gosh. Holly is cutting out some black chips. That's 1,000, 1,500. Is she betting 2,000? Oh, she did raise the 2,000. My goodness.
We don't know what Holly has in his hand. Well, actually, we do because she's in the booth right now.
They could.
What do you have in that hand?
If they wanted to really do
She had a
that,
king high flush draw.
Oh, she shows it.
She's flopped the flush.
She flopped the flush.
No. So we have Holly in the booth. Remember, this is 30 minutes delayed. So Holly's now here hanging out with us in the booth, chilling.
She could only get called by the ace high flush draw, which was folded.
Yeah, she wasn't scared. She had zero fear. Yeah, that he was going to come back at you. So Holly was saying right now that she thought because she showed him the bluff earlier that he might have played back at her, knowing that she had nearly the nuts.
Racer's too funny. Racer Nerd said, I saw a few flights. I saw a few fights in Vegas too. I don't know who it was. Some guy in flip flops and another guy in jeans.
What did they win? What did they weigh in at?
What was the price?
Bye, Holly. Yeah, I like that bluff. Holly did. It's
Oh, yeah.
Hurricane Holly.
Oh yeah, the King Jack or whatever it
You
was.
can't stop a hurricane.
Yeah. All
Bye,
right.
Joe.
Oh man.
that TCH Dallas stream ended, so now everyone's coming in this chat. The TCH Dallas stream? Yeah.
It's pretty sick. What is it? 25.
Adrian with A6. I like that. Kind of hard to know what you got when you have A6 suited. 10 Jack is one of my favorite hands. I know yours is 10-9, but 10 Jack for some reason I always hit.
Yeah, a lot of good hands out there. I like that Jack.
King 9's good, Jack 8's good, 7-6 good. I mean, they're all off. They're not all suited, but they're still good.
375.
Yeah, it was something to do with some sort of insurance.
Yeah, he was.
He was like, he was doing COVID testing. But he was
Ronda with the 10-9. She calls. 10-9 off.
like, they'll make an example of that.
It explains why he has so much money.
So Jacob bets 3 bets with 375.
He was built. He was like a QCH. Like he would.
Stone folds, Chris folds. Down to Jesse, which folds. Now it's ace 6 of diamonds versus jack 8 off.
Should have known it was Reebok.
$150,000.
UFC sponsorship, Reebok.
Look at that, Jack 8, man.
Jack 8 hits. Jacob hits. 64% chance of winning. Adrian needs a runner flush or
seven.
runner straight or an ace.
The 7 will get him a straight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, just a straight, just a 7.
Ace or 7 or running diamonds. That's a big bet.
That is a plausible bet, right, for the top pair. I don't mind it though.
Wow, he's gonna call.
He's got a lot of outs.
Not a lot of outs.
Well,
675.
he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, but diamond.
He's floating, is what he's doing.
He's putting him on a flush draw.
But we call that floating. Don't you float to the turn sometimes?
All in. Check all in.
No.
Jacob has to go all in. Yes. Adrian's gonna fold.
Yeah, he has to at this point.
Unless he puts him strictly on a flush draw. If he puts him strictly on a flush draw, he can call. Wouldn't be likely, but if he folds here, that's a good fold.
I'll tell you, he had a 5.
Jacob wants him to call so he can say, "Hey, boo boo, let's go get us a picnic basket."
Hey, boo boo.
Laid back.
Yeah. It's different. We do
Adrian is going to call and say, "You can't handle the truth." Oh, the 7 gets there. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jacob shows the jack ace and gets. Oh, my gosh. Adrian makes a heck of a call, putting him up strictly on a flush draw, I'm guessing, and pings the 7 on the river for the straight.
Ping is correct, dude.
My goodness. Wow. Holy moly.
That puts him down about what, 12,000 for the night?
I'm not even counting. I know Adrian is up $2,600.
Yeah, it was north of 10K a few hands ago.
Wow. Whew. I saw a similar hand like that weeks ago. But, wow, Adrian got in there and made stuff happen. That's a strong call. I had no...
I mean,
was it a good call? I mean, it's a good call because it worked out for him.
Yeah, I don't know the
sometimes you
percentages
feel
there.
it. Sometimes you think the other player just doesn't have it. I mean, there's a lot of
Well, you
reasons
put
to make
you
that
put him
call.
on a flush draw only. No pairs, just a flush draw, and you have ace high. So you're thinking your ace could be good, or you could get the 7 or ace to win. Man, that is so crazy.
Watching live poker
End of the night with Polly bluffing.
and actually seeing what everyone's playing with. And the Jacob show is on.
You bluff Jacob.
Jacob's good for this game.
Nick, are you talking about the 7 on the river? Are
Watching
you
actual
serious?
players play live.
Or is that a quote from John McEnroe? You could not be serious.
No, that was a bad call. He had an 8.
Yes, John McEnroe was my favorite as a kid
I
growing
wanted to see
up.
his hand
Yes.
because I was like, I thought he had like 2.
I used to
Thank
throw
you.
I used to throw tantrums too when I used to lose in tennis matches.
I mean, who cheered for Jimmy Connors? I mean,
Bjorn Borg.
No one could.
yeah.
Vitas Gerolitis.
It's the type.
Thank you.
Look at Stone over here.
Mike Stone.
Oh,
Just quads.
No, he's got.
you got trips?
Oh, he doesn't.
He has quads.
Oh,
Just
holy
quads.
smokes.
That's quads. You're hoping the club comes on the river or an
Seven people
ace.
under 10%. and Jacob.
Oh, you're not hoping, but he's hoping.
Yeah, you want some competition at that point.
What is Hurricane betting with?
She doesn't even need 2 cards, bro. She can have a reverse and a draw 4, and she's still gonna win.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
me and some guy that's bizarre, the metal guy.
Stone is playing it close to the vest and just smooth calling with quads. He could be beat with a straight flush on the river. Oh, but he bets 300 on the river.
What, did anybody see what Jacob called?
Oh wait, to you?
There's only 36 lives.
To you.
The only one's gonna hate is someone has pocket
Other than
tens.
prior, it was A6.
You got 85
Mike's going,
likes.
is it, folks?
Like 30 viewers.
Oh, there was a call. Oh no. He does show.
Yeah, he's gonna call you.
Well, Jacob did leave some tip and chips on the table. I'm not sure if he's
He might
coming
be
back
back,
or not, but he could be coming
He's
back.
not leaving till he tips those chips. I'm gonna tell you that. It's a Jacob show, dude. I love it.
Racer Nerd says poker like life is not fair.
Definitely not.
Where? You did quads? What can we have, guy?
Wow, Nick, that's one hell of a compliment.
Hey, I don't lose any money.
Bo Jackson. I actually had 2 chocolate labs. One named Bo and one named Jackson. Bo Jackson is my favorite athlete of all time. Wow.
You know,
That's incredible that you mentioned that.
if back then they had HD cameras and whatnot, that throw that he did from the warning track,
To throw out the Seattle Harold
Harold
Reynolds from second base.
yeah,
Woo!
just a rope.
He had,
325 feet down the line. It's 108 yards of a baseball being thrown.
it never touched the ground.
Never touched the ground into
Oh.
the catcher's mitt.
A laser.
And it's such
A laser.
It was so poorly shot that game.
Yeah.
Poorly, and man, but him climbing the wall was great. Breaking the bat over his helmet.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that. Bow nose, remember that?
Was he
Oh,
better?
I love the bow nose.
Do you think
oh
he was
my-
better at football or baseball?
Football.
Probably for sure football.
Ace King Studio here.
But
for
you
Chris.
realize, look, he was in the All-Star game on
Stone
both
King
leagues.
9.
In both leagues.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Deion Sanders was also, wasn't he?
No, not at the
I
same
don't
time.
think he played baseball. I don't think he was an All-Star in baseball.
Keeps doing that.
No.
He won a World Series in baseball, though. Like
Look
that.
at King
the
9
Atlanta
just
Braves?
outflop Ace
Yeah.
King, dude.
But he wasn't an All-Star.
Stone just flopped out Ace King. King 9 suit just outflop Big Slick.
He's going to get a call for sure. A king is the worst card for Chris. And there it is.
It's an flop.
But there's a club,
The set, definitely.
so it could slow down any action.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on back there.
Stone checks with the nuts.
Racer Nerd said he was at the game that he saw Bo run the wall.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
That's a big game. Big Daddy Chaz up to 12K, y'all. Adrian out of nowhere comes up, man. 7,500.
Oh, yeah. He's crushing. Jacob is back in his
Hell
seat.
yeah, he is. If Jacob's not here, I'm not here, dude. That's going to be the new thing. If Jacob ain't playing, I ain't commentating. He's single, ready to mingle. That's what he said, right, Mikey? Yeah, I might do
Oh, they're
this.
saying like they're asking to be got it. See
I
what
know I
they
ain't
said
paying
the
for
blinds
drinks.
were? The
Not,
blinds fly.
you might have to now.
Nah, someone that throws money around like that, they're good.
Pretty much what it is.
The Adidas jumpsuit, the modern day Run DMC. Oh, he's going to sit this one out for a second.
He's waiting to get some chip.
Yeah.
He could very easily run his chip count up very fastly.
Yeah, how he plays for sure.
Oh, yeah. You can hear Chaz. Hey, we can hear Chaz's laugh. We have a booth from the
There's two.
from the stream table.
There's
There's
two
a
walls between.
production booth, and then we're in a back booth
I can still hear
behind
Chaz.
that. We're 2 walls blocking us plus sound booth, and we can hear Chaz just having a great time.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Couldn't even make that up.
That's the best part about this. These guys are moving thousands of dollars around.
Just
And-
chilling.
Win or lose, I mean, I'll use Jacob. He's not making a lot of hand. He still was tipping a great tip after losing X amount. I mean, all these guys are outstanding players, and they're stand-up guys.
Jacob, are you coming back in?
Miss Big Daddy Chaz says another 12K day at the office.
Nothing, right?
Big Daddy Chaz says, "Who are you?" Who is that? Adrian has 4 cards to a straight draw with Queen Deuce with a 5-8-3-4 board. Man, Adrian showed the table. He's not scared to gamble.
Adrian's a good player, man.
Adrian's a great player. I haven't seen him play.
I've played
This
with
big
him
of a game?
many a time.
Oh, I've only played tournaments with him, and he's
No,
very solid.
Adrian's scary, dude.
Yeah, he's good.
You sent it or no? You sent it.
Well, I had to confirm everything I had, so that's all I'm saying. If they confirm it.
All right, so what's the baddest beat that you've done recently? Because I'm a weird player. I don't remember them as much as everyone.
Oh, you kidding me? I remember every winning hand, every losing hand.
You remember winning hands?
Of course.
Oh, I don't remember winning hands.
Okay,
I
check
kind of
this
remember
out.
a couple losing hands.
I'm playing in Louisiana in at a Harris property for a ring event.
Really? Okay, so
And,
WPT? Or
Yeah, no, not WPT, but a World Series ring event.
Okay, World Series. Okay.
And
You and I are even
I
right
have
now.
the 6-10 of clubs on the
Save
back.
that, where you-
That's how it's gonna start.
There's a raise,
I just know
and I
it was
call.
like-
You owe me two. You owe
The
me
flop is
But only,
9,
you only owe me
8.
1-2K on this
what I
thing.
have 7. So I flopped the 10 high straight.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask
But any
Not
clubs?
the 8-7 of clubs.
So you have
So I got
a straight flush draw and you have a straight.
I flopped the straight
And you have a straight
with a
flush draw.
gutter ball straight flush draw. A guy bets, a guy calls, I raise. This guy shoves all in. The other guy calls the all in. I call the all in because I figure I got the straight with a flush draw. How
Sure.
can I fold? This guy turns over 9-8, flops top 2 pair. The other guy turns over ace queen of clubs. He has a nut flush draw. I turn over the 10-6 with a straight flush draw and
You
straight.
flop the
I
nuts,
flop the
yeah.
straight. The turn is the 9 of clubs. Makes everybody's hand. He makes 9s full of 8s. He makes the ace high flush,
flush.
and I make the straight flush. All with that one card. What a sick hand.
That's it.
My worst beat ever.
That's a win though.
That's a win.
No, I won.
JT's talking about wins.
I said I remember wins and losses, like nobody's business.
I don't remember many hands. But
Oh, Jacob added on 2 dimes.
There you go.
I got 2,000 on
Get
mine.
there, Jake.
We're good.
my worst.
He's asking to get some chips, some.
How much more?
I don't think he needs them.
Well, he wants some lower denominations, so he's not
He
feel
ain't
like
gonna
he's.
slow him down. It's
It
Jake.
will. He don't want to bet a $500 chip because that's all he has. So in his mindset right now, he's saying, "I'm gonna raise you $500." Now he's able to raise $300 versus throwing out, "I'm raising
It's Jake,
$500."
dude.
But-
He should just get like a
It's fine.
all-in chip. You know what I mean?
So the blinds are, I don't know, 10, 20. A guy raises to 50,000. I shove all in for 300,000. No, I'm sorry. I called. I was trapping. I thought. I called 300,000. These are just tournament chips.
Duh, girl.
A guy raises all in for $1 million. If it comes around, everybody folds. I go. I call. I turn over pocket aces. He turn over pocket jacks.
At a certain time.
Jack on the river. Get busted.
Mm.
Just silly stuff like that. Like how do I run that bad? You know?
Jay, I don't know if I ever told you this one, but my worst beat was World Series of Poker event in Vegas. Obviously,
Okay.
it wasn't the big buy-ins, but
Yeah.
I played a $1,000 buy-in. There was 2,800 players. It was 13 hours in. We were down to like 600 or so, and the top 480 paid out. And it got to the point where so many people were getting busted. We're hitting the rail, so they made us play hand by hand.
Gotcha.
So it was like everyone just start a hand, everyone stop, everyone do a hand. I had ace queen. Flop came out ace queen rag. I think I had raised pre-flop, and
Jacob slightly drunk.
rag came out again in the turn, and this guy pushes all in. So it's ace queen rag rag. No flush possibility. I'm holding ace queen.
Sure.
I call. I call us all in. We're pretty much identical. Just a little bit more than me. And he flips over his cards. He has 10s. Guy next to me says, I mucked a 10. The last 10 came out in the river. And that's what I got knocked out in the World Series event that I was at. And had I won that hand,
You're definitely making the money.
I would definitely made the money. I would have been probably third in chips at the table. I could have gone to the bathroom, come back, and made the money. But what's funny about it, though, is that when I played for 13 hours, I thought I'd just decompress by playing a little bit Pai Gow. Second hand, I won a bonus, got my 1,500 back.
There you go.
So
That's what Vegas is cool.
That is cool.
Straight draw.
Who's Jake showing, dude? 7-5.
He's being super aggressive. He's taking down the pots he has to. He's definitely getting it heads up, and then he's trying to outplay the player.
Well, so here's the thing about, I love Jake. He's one. I'm just telling you right now, I'm not talking any mess about Jake. He's very scary. But when you're that stuck, you're swinging for the fences almost, right? Almost every hand. At least I am.
is it a cash version of going on tilt?
I don't think Jake's on tilt. I just think when you're that stuck, all right, so if you're down $6,000, or let's drop a zero. If you're down 600, you buy another 200. You're trying to make 800.
Right. Well, I'm not saying, and I wasn't trying to disrespect it by saying.
No,
on
tilt is the thing.
tilt.
I don't think Jake's on tilt. I just think that he's so stuck that he's going to play way more hands than, let's say, Rhonda, which is not stuck.
Right.
Adrian
or I just got there and that's up, right? He's more conservative. Or
he's
Big
up
Daddy Chaz.
$3,000.
So what I'm saying is that you almost feel like you're owed that money back.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be in more hands. Like you're gonna see more flops, right? You're gonna float to more turns. Oh, I just heard a big whoa.
Yeah. Well, basically what I was asking is it the kind of thing where you're behind in the night, and you try to mix up your game a little bit to try to win it back faster than what you would normally win?
Yes.
At
There's no
faster
patience
pace.
when you're, or at least for me. I'm not talking about Jacob, but at least for me, when I'm that, and I've been that stuck, that behind in losses, that I'm like, I'm gonna see every single hand just to see if I can hit it. You know what I mean? That's been for me at least, but I see that happen a lot. Not only here at Rounders, just anywhere. See Jacob's in a hand again with Jack Deuce off. This is exactly what I'm saying.
Oh man, I tried catching that fly.
No,
It's on you.
you're no JT, dude.
It's on. Oh. Ooh, I almost had it.
There's a chapstick I grabbed. So I got pocket deuces. I raised. Everybody calls.
Who the hell raises pocket deuces, JT?
I do. The flop is Jack 5 deuce. Everybody checks to me. I bet. I get 2 callers. The turn is a deuce. Everybody checks. So I bet.
You bet with quads.
I
on the
bet
turn?
with quads.
Wow.
I get 1
I
caller.
really don't like you.
The river is a 5.
They can't be quads. Over
The guy leads out into me.
He was trapping you with fives.
5's full.
Yikes.
So I min raise. He min raises me, and I go, I'm just gonna call. I'm sure you got quads. And he turns over pocket 5s. And everybody on the table erupts, oh, you got quads. I go, what makes you think I don't have quads? And they're like, what? I turned over my hand. They go, how do you not lose all your chips? I go, because I'm nitty. I can't. If you call me all the way, I'm not putting you on jacks.
Yeah.
If you had jacks, you would have let out.
You need to play with me then, because I would have
Yeah.
given you all my money.
Yeah. I played like a 150 player tournament at Planet Hollywood one time, and it got down to like the final 20 players, and me and this one guy probably had 50 to 60% of the chips. I mean, we were just far and above everybody else.
Yeah.
And I got knocked out in 2 consecutive hands.
Check this out. Open and straight for Jake, and nut flush for Adrian.
Oh, my
This is gonna be a
goodness.
battle
Look at
royale right here, dude. Jacob.
He's probably just going to call. I don't think he'll raise.
Slopping quads earlier.
Oh, no, a raise and an all-in. Has to be the way Adrian just shoved chips.
Adrian goes
Oh,
on.
my gosh. Jacob is just on fire. He's willing to gamble. Oh, my gosh.
Nice top pair.
What did he make?
He's gonna win. With
He won?
nines.
One with nines.
He won with nines.
Yeah.
See, that's how you do it, Jake. That's how you do it. That's how you come back.
He's back up to 4,000.
Look at that, bro.
That's a gamble.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away, dog. Right now, Jacob's on the giveth. Better tithe. Better tithe, my dude.
Adrian's still a winner over $1,000.
You got
That's what's crazy.
$370, kid. I'm watching.
Oh, no. Jacob is turning this thing around.
Jake's either, dude. He's gonna win it, dude. He ain't here to tie. I can tell you that.
Big Daddy Chaz sitting on 12,000.
But hey, look how fast Jacob came back. That's the thing about poker, man. Like you're down, but you're never out.
He's 2 all-ins away from getting back to even.
He's 2 all-ins away from. He's
And
2 all-ins away from going
everybody
to
else
Europe.
knows that. Everybody else is scared of that. I'm
He's
telling
2
you that right
all-ins
now.
away from going to Europe, bro. That's what.
San Antonio News says, little by little, Jacob. Hey, Jacob's going big by big. I guarantee you that.
Jake is my hero, dog.
He
I
raises
love
the
that kid.
150 with the 10-6 of clubs. Rhonda's going to smooth call with the king jack of diamonds. Chris is coming in with ace 4 offsuit. I'm just guessing. We can't see his hand.
I was gonna say, where are you looking at? Ace 5. Hey, Big Daddy Chaz has ace 5 spades. It's one of my favorite hands.
He folded.
He's probably just not trying to get out of the way. He's already gotten the win. He got a win. He's ready to take it home. I like that.
Right there, I was thinking to myself, I need to repop this.
Nick says, Big Daddy Chaz, how many groupies do you have?
He's got all the groupies.
Unlimited.
Right there when you made
Unlimited.
that.
All the groupies, dude.
My head was like, I need to repop you.
I think I'm a lucky charm for Chaz, man.
You are. Every time you hear it,
Every-
he kills it.
Yeah, every time I'm here. Yeah.
Well, he kills it a lot. So,
Well, yeah. But he's batting 1,000 when I'm in the street.
yep. And I'll tell you what, I want to be in the room whenever Jacob's back.
I guarantee you that's all Chris.
But somehow Jacob didn't get him off it. Just who he is. Give him a 7. Oh, no. He's dead. Well, we didn't even know.
What's he down?
So right now, because we don't know what Chris has, we're assuming King Jack is the winner, which is just airball.
King Jack is the winner. Rhonda takes down a pot with King High. I believe this is our last hand of the stream tonight with a $150 button straddle
Hey, y'all.
or raise.
It was really fun commentating with you guys.
Yep. I'm JT. This is JJ and Michael. We're going to finish up this last hand tonight. We want to thank everybody for all the likes and subscribes tonight. Nick and Tracy, Kyle, Metal, V, Racer Nerd, Nathan, San Antonio News.
Nick from Yuma,
Of course, Big Daddy Chaz and Rhonda.
Seti,
Everybody in there. Poker Traveler, thank you for visiting. James,
Kyle, Kiani.
thank you everybody for chatting with us and spending time with us. We really appreciate your questions and your chat amongst each other along with us. Always feel free to ask us any poker questions. I don't know the answer, but I can always Google it.
Yeah, I won't know anything. For sure. King deuce. 10 deuce. 7-5.
I like playing with you.
Hey, likewise, Chaz.
Hell of a bluff to King High, I gotta say.
Is Jacob going to be mixed up in the last hand of the
Of course
stream?
he is. There's no way Jacob's not going to be in the last hand.
He raised a 450 with 9 deuce offsuit. Chris has king deuce.
Yeah, and Chris is looking at the.
He's looking at the stream from earlier going,
He's like, how much?
oh my goodness. Jacob's sitting on 3,100 and Chris has 1,500 behind. Actually, more than that. He has over $2,000 right there.
For sure.
He's going to call.
Wow.
Wow, this could get
Jacob's
ugly.
going out swinging, dude. I love this kid.
He's strong. He's super strong.
You want to go for? You want to just run it? For
You want to run
how
it
much?
one time? Because that's all I need. That's what he's saying right now.
No.
He's asking if they just want to play for what's out there, which is $1,000.
That's a good pot, man.
You want to go double?
It's a decent pot. No one gets hurt. Everyone's still friends.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Chris would be, I don't know. If I was Chris, I'd be like,
Oh, no. Oh man, Chris
flopped the
flops a
world, dude.
monster.
No, he flopped the
Wow.
world. I don't know what they decided on, but Chris is not going to
They're
check.
playing it out.
Yikes. Jake said a 1%er.
No way. He did not bet 1.2 on that board. How does Chris not shove all in with a pair of kings and the nut flush draw?
Jacob bet 1,200?
1,200 in that pot.
Albert, you decide.
Give him a 2, dude. Oh, you
Oh my goodness. It'd have to be all in to get him off the hand.
Hey, an ace, he is going to tie, right? An ace will tie him up, right?
No, because he has the king.
I know, but the king's counterfeit.
Oh, 850 downsized. Of course, Chris is not going in there. They should went check, check, and then a shove on the river, no diamond. Oh my goodness.
An ace would be dope for
Oh, all in?
because that's all he can
And a
do.
call? Oh my gosh. Makes the nut flush on the river. Oh my gosh. He went all in? He can't call. He should have checked it.
No good, huh? Show me an ace.
Oh my goodness.
One ace.
What some crazy action tonight.
It's Jacob game, dude. It's Jake's game, man. We're just playing rent. Go, Jacob.
He's folding. I mean, he has nothing. He has too high.
Jacob don't care about nothing, dude.
He can't call an all in.
Ooh.
So look at that. He makes his big hand because that's a monster hand
No,
right
he
there.
had it anyway.
Whew.
No, I had it. Yeah, he had it anyway.
What?
I had suggested
A
one
great
more.
chip over there?
All right. It's on you anyways. It's not here. I'll do 300.
Oh my goodness.
200. You want to do 300 run?
You want a bomb pot?
Let's just do 300, everybody run it out.
Let's run it out.
It's 67%.
Sure. We'll run it out.
Jacob's on 2/3 of the flops out there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, stream's over.
Chris, you
Well,
want 300?
Yeah, Jacob's here to play,
His
dude.
right hand.
Just telling you.
All right,
flop
let's over
raise.
do a $300 double board bomb pot. You won't be able to see the card readers or anything like that because we can't really read the double boards, but we are going to speculate
All right.
the best we can. Jacob's definitely in it. But we definitely want to thank everybody for watching and liking. We appreciate all the support tonight. We thank all our regulars for streaming and chatting
Hey,
with
next
us.
time it's 100 likes. JJ's
And,
going to come back. I'm coming back. I'll talk a lot of mess, but it's 100 likes or bust.
Yeah. Thank you, JJ and Michael, for joining me tonight in the booth. I'm JT, and this is going to be our last hand of the stream. Thank you, Mixed Game Mike, for all the production work out there. Thanks to Chris and Robert for dealing and running the action tracker.
And last time,
We appreciate
I'm gonna tell
that.
you, this weekend, Rounders Card Club, $120,000 is being allocated, guaranteed Thursday, 6 p.m. $30,000 is going to be guaranteed, called the Big 50, $160 buy-in. You get 60K in chips. Friday, 7 p.m., 10K guaranteed free roll. $25 access and 12K in chips. And you can do $20 rebuys. My favorite one is Saturday, 2 p.m. because you can still get out early. $50,000 that is allocated for that, guaranteed. Called the Firecracker for our 4th of July festivities. It's $300 for 30K in chips. And by the way, I like those bigger tournaments because $300 is going to slow out a lot of actions for people that just trying to like bus and run. Then Monday, 4 p.m., $30,000, big 50, $160. Buy in, get you 60 cane chips. Check out Rounders. Every single day there's a tournament. Every day there's live action. 24 hours a day, most of the time during the week. Best food that I can eat in this area for sure. Good drinks, good food, good people, great conversations. It's Rounders, baby. Come on. You got to come in.
They did do a $300 bomb pot where everybody just played it down. Jacob does win the last hand of the night with queens full of 8 versus Adrian's ace queen flopping trips for being out flop with a full house.
Jacob's here to play, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to win. Doesn't
All
matter.
right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you, JJ and Michael, for coming in. Really appreciate it. And good night, everyone.
That's funny, man. That's hilarious.
What can I say?
Literally, she's like, I want to marry that dude. Basically,
She said that?
No, but basically when she's putting herself as Miss Big Daddy Chaz, you don't even know her.
Oh, yeah.
That means she's like, yo, I like that dude.
ETA open seat.
On God. Literally, she's not saying Miss Big Daddy Mrs. Big Daddy Chaz because she doesn't want to fucking be your missus. Or at least she doesn't. She wants to at least. She at least wants to fuck you. She's like, yo, I hope. Bare minimum. She's like, I hope he sees this.
Who the fuck is that? Adrian,
How is she like? He doesn't even know her.
That's
She's like,
funny.
Mrs. Big Daddy Chaz. She's like, unless it's a dude trolling.
So, who is Mr. DDC?
Or it's a dude trolling.
That would suck.
Big Daddy.
Yeah, there's lots
That'd be the bad dude.
Alright,
That's the bad dude.
Dude walks up, Miss Big Daddy Chaz.
You guys can keep playing 25 bucks.
Let's get rid of it. This is a great call.
It's really not.
It really is.
I'm saying
What?
that.
You just
It's
fuck
really
again?
not.
Because you know, I had 5-6 here. I have 5-6 here, and I have
But
all
look,
this.
this is what I was trying to tell you.
So for
Just
you
a
to-
second ago, on my second all in with this guy,
Yeah.
whenever I bet and then he re-raised and I went all in, yeah, he's open-ended, but he's still. I'm calling him with ace high there again. Ace high is good. And that's fine too.
He's got it
He's
right here.
capable of having king queen.
Like two take clubs.
Capable of having anything on this side other than a pair.
Alright, what are you guys playing? 5-10?
Yeah, just fuck it.
That dude said, are you serious? Hey, what's funny is motherfuckers just see me on the stream, we're gonna be like, that dude just calls off.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
That guy's what?
I might sometimes.
You know, Carson?
Depends on how I feel.
You already ran it.
Most of the time. I just
Did
kinda
anyone
see-
lose?
I just, in my short time here, I see.
Everyone won, right? Literally everyone won except Jake. That's hard to do, dude. Everyone wins except one person. Anyone else? Are we heads up?
It's free, Jake. Water? Time to block it up.
Oh man.
I was thinking 7. I thought I was in a bingo hall for a second. Right.
Robert. Yeah.
Talk about finding a nut.
Mike. Well, you want your 25 bet?
What's that?
You want your $25?
How does that dude know what the laugh sounds like?
Everybody knows what Chaz is.
Oh,
There's like a wait
sounds like it's a pre-recording your laugh. How do they know what his laugh is like?
You can hear audio.
Oh, you can hear audio?
It's loud. Like, you're like talking.
No, I mean you can. If you have headphones on, you can hear it.
Really?
There's an overhead mic somewhere.
I need a card.
It's good enough. I need a lot of help.
What's up? You
I had 4 outs. And I called.
Playing 5-10 now. How much? I should have put a little juice on it.
Hey, 510.
Some people they charge you, they don't for me. I don't know what it is. Really? Yeah, it's free for me. Like they charge Jacob to send it to me. To send it to my bank account, it's free.
You gonna play with us?
One big O. Play with big O with that. One less.
Oh, yeah.
I probably have better luck.
I guarantee
You
this.
play good, and that game was good.
I've been watching them play.
Once you're going to be involved in that game, you don't love it.
I know.
You want in tall? We won like $4,000. $10 bump pot. Last night, yeah. I was there. I was very lucky. Mama gave me $1,000.
I might. Hey, I know it's my dad. I said,
Mama, he never lose. He get it back. He fucking lucky. He play and everything.
All right, Robert, we need red out there. That's all I care about.
Come on, black,
Red,
Robert.
red,
Black, Robert.
red.
Yeah, you. I get you. I got you.
Red.
it's gonna be a coin flip.
Ah! Back. Check. God damn it.
Sonny, you coming in?
Where?
Right here.
No.
No?
I'm waiting for you over there.
Where?
There you go.
It's a big old it's taking. Sonny, let's go to strip club.
Let's go. You always go.
You want to go? For real?
Yeah, let's go.
I'll go. I'm ready to go.
Let's go, Tiffany.
You want to go right across the street?
Tiffany, right?
Where's Tiffany?
Tiffany, right there on Wednesday.
I'm gonna go. I'll go. If you want to go, you'll go.
I take you anywhere. Tiffany, men's club, anywhere you want.
Let's do it.
Vacation?
You fucking VIP over there.